Hi everybody and welcome back to DR Sports. I'm proud to present we've got a massive doubleheader of football today. We're going to start with the Women's Euros, massive game, two of the giants of women's football, England taking on France. And that is at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we're also going to feature, we're going to do both of them. We're going to feature the quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals.
Of the Club World Cup. Massive game between two European giants. Real Madrid taking on Dortmund. That should be a fantastic game.
Why do you say Robert just so loud?
I'm just giving it emphasis, man. Anyway, without any further ado, for that rude interruption there.
Sorry.
Anyway, without any further ado, I'm proud to introduce my panel. To my far left, we've got Raul in the building.
Thank you.
To my immediate left, I've got
Yes. Allez les bleus.
Mr.
Allez les bleus, allez Paris. Soon to face each other. Hopefully, we're coming for Mbappe. We're coming for you, Mbappe.
Oh God.
We've also got to my right, we've got Ella in the building,
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
and to far right, last but not least, Ty in the building.
Thank you very much. Thank you to DR Sports for inviting me.
Let's start with Ty. Actually, I know you know your women's football.
Well, I'm fortunate enough to.
But
I think so.
I think it's fair to say that you probably follow women's football in terms of going to games, probably more than anyone else in this room right now.
Oh well, yeah. Fortunately, but it's circumstance and luck. That's
So you'll be familiar with quite a few of the players out there.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Looking forward to this game.
Very much so. It'd be interesting to see what England do. There's lost a lot of big players in Mary Earps, in Millie Bright, but with her it was a different thing about she had to put her mental health first, and nobody can ever criticise her for that.
Sure.
At Fran Kirby as well. But England are still the holders. And I still think that gives them a fantastic chance. At this moment,
they are in a very difficult group, though.
They are. At this moment in time, I'd make Spain favourites, and Mariona is just starting where she left off. Fantastic. But listen, I wouldn't rule England out because they know how to win, and that's very important when you get to these competitions. But
Ella, why is this game such a big game, England versus France, to the uninitiated? Tell the people why this is such a big game.
Well, obviously, we know what England can do when it comes to playing on a European stage, current holders of the competition. So we know that they are, well, if not favourites, they're right up there with kind of the team to beat at the moment.
Sure.
In terms of France, in 2022, in the last Euros, France made it to the semi-finals.
Yes.
So we know that they're a team that can go to the latter stages of the competition. So two good teams facing up against each other, and France having Champions League players throughout their team, some really top quality players. So I think it's going to be a difficult game.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say as well, Stuart, who's our French representative, or Paris as he likes to say. he said
French today and Paris.
Class himself as more Parisian than French.
Yeah, but
in terms of France, we know you'll be supporting them tonight.
Of course.
Who have we got to look out for in terms of?
Well, Marika Toto first. I mean, that's the huge miss for PSG. She signed for Lyon recently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she left PSG. Gosh. She signed for the rivals, even if objectively I don't think there's a big rivalry because Lyon are dominating French football year in, year out. I believe this season they won the French league with a 10 points difference.
Wow.
We finished second. Paris FC third. Gianni is also an ex-PSG player. I love her. She's on the bench, unfortunately, today. And we also have Baltimore up front. She's amazing. She's been amazing with PSG as well. I believe we do have European pedigree in the squad, and we have the tools to compete with England 100%.
Definitely, and you've also got the best women's kit, I've got to say. I love that.
Yeah, wavy.
But in terms of the football, I'm aware that France are on an impressive winning streak, 8 games. Historically, they've dominated when they played England over the course. I think head-to-head, they have 13 wins to England's 5 in 27. So do you think that they're favourites today?
I don't think we are the favourites because obviously England won the previous tournament.
But that was some time ago now, right?
Agreed. But I'd say, well, like Ty said, I believe Spain is that's a good transition. But you guys are
Yes, Raul.
doing really well.
Let's bring in Raul.
I'd say Spain. Yeah.
Spain have been very impressive, of course.
Very.
Watch their.
To be honest, I don't take that result as very impressive in the first game of one tournament. Honestly, you say when you are in a tournament, you just have to win the game and that's it. Because look what happened. I mean, you can start losing and then you can win the tournament. But my point is, if
but it seemed to me that I watched some of the game. Well, I watched the highlights. I'm not going to pretend I watched the whole game, but I did watch highlights. Spain smoked Portugal.
No. As a football, it's incredible.
But what I was going to say is, it looked like to me they could have scored more than 5.
Yeah,
They scored 5 and then they kind of eased up.
Sometimes when I watch the female football, as Barcelona or Spain, that basically is the same. They can do whatever they want. If they want to play, they can win. But I don't know why they don't win more with the national team.
We discussed this off air before, and Raul mentioned that they focus more on club football rather than the nations. So obviously Barcelona or Real Madrid.
Yeah, because we have a lot of
good
controversy.
level.
We have a lot of controversy with that in Spain. The most of them are from Barcelona, from Catalonia. So I think
But they did win the Women's World Cup, right?
they did, but they.
It sounds like they're taking
Honestly,
it
I
seriously.
think they don't look. I think they don't look that
If you're
happy
winning
that
the
if I
World
win.
Cup and not taking it seriously, that's an alarm bell for the rest of the world, right?
I mean, I don't know. But my point is, I would like to ask why England and France, if they are damn favorites, play the first game of the tournament.
Yeah, it looks like a final already. Yeah,
Why?
agreed,
Yeah.
I don't know
it
if
could
I
be a
like-
final. It could be a final.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
That's a good point.
France,
It's just a group.
they don't have
Just in the groups,
big ranking or what?
Yeah, no,
Why?
the same
They are in
group.
the same
That's
group.
why.
I think it's just a draw. It's just a draw. But you know what? I quite like that. You know, like you get that sometimes in the World Cup, in the men's, where you took the start
Early
of the
stages
tournament.
in the competition.
It's
yeah.
good for the tournament. People can focus.
Main events.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big event. What you tend to find though, when you get two big teams play each other early in the tournament, and there's not there's a lot of jeopardy riding on it. You tend to get stalemates.
Yeah,
So I
cancel
hope
each other
that's
out.
not the case today, Ella.
I don't think it will be. I think I see this game having goals in it, and I think it's going to be an exciting game. Not to jinx it, watch it be literally a 0-0. But I see two exciting attacking teams that will go against each other, and I see goals. So I don't think that's what we'll get.
Yeah, I hope you're right. I mean, we're just seeing the players getting ready to come out and looking quite confident there. Ty,
Yes.
you looking forward to this game?
Absolutely. It should be interesting. It should be interesting.
Your mate Leah Williamson's playing. Right? I say your mate because I know that you know her personally.
Yeah. Lucky enough to know her personally.
Tell us a little bit about Leah Williamson. Then. Come on.
What do you want to know?
How you met?
What do you
know what I mean?
In football terms.
Yeah.
'Cause,
how you met and stuff. Because I know you've had
we-
conversations with her previously.
Yeah, her and her family, lovely family. What is it? Chatting to her. It started when she was in the youth team, and I was at a final, and when she was breaking in the team, she was a sub when she was coming on. So I think we played the final with Milton Keynes. I think we beat Chelsea 2-0.
And you were there.
I was there, and then I got to speak to her then because she was young. She was getting the team then. But the funny thing is, what is amazing is that me and my friends, shout out my friends, used to actually go. Unfortunately, I don't go anymore because it's difficult because of work time and all that. We used to go and watch our youth team at Rowley Green Road, and there was only about 10 to 14 people there. It used to be just us, the parents and all that. And I think she was in that youth team, but we didn't know who it was because obviously, if you see the times. She must have been in the youth team, but we didn't know who she was at the time. But she was in that youth team because you didn't know. You know what I mean? There was players there, that, are playing now. Maybe not with us, but she was in the youth team. But we obviously didn't know where she was. So. But yeah, that's how her and others. I'm lucky enough to know her and others, but I've been lucky enough to go for a while. So.
Right, the players are out on the pitch.
Gashawi, PSG defender. She's amazing, Gashawi.
What's her name?
Gashawi, PSG defender. Yeah.
She's kind of moved into
well.
moved into midfield a bit as of late.
A little bit,
because
yes.
she's too good to be almost playing in defence. So
Come on, Leah. Come on, Leah. Yeah,
You're saying this before, Stuart, and I'm going to ask you again for the benefit of the people who may not have seen it first time around. But I'm always curious as to how France can produce so many
talented
players.
football
Honestly,
in general.
and Spain as well. like-
And we come back to the same conversation we had earlier. It's not necessarily France. It's the Parisian region that is
Yeah,
producing. No.
No, but you're right.
Listen. The Paris region is so productive for this. The third
Are you from there?
Paris FC finished third on the French league, the women's team, by the way. Most of the talent, women or men, is coming from the Paris region. It's unreal.
And let me
even
tell
more
you a
than
little
Brazil.
side note to that, in case people are wondering, right? So, for those of you who don't know, AFTV, we used to run a team. I used to help run it. I was one of the managers of the team.
Yeah.
And Ty, you used to come to our game. Ty's played for the
Come
team
to,
a couple
I
of
like
times
to
as
be
well,
part of the squad. I was part of the squad.
so
I played a bit.
Ty will attest to this, right? So there was a year where Scully, our manager,
Sean, big up Sean, yeah.
He's
Pauline,
a coach.
big up Pauline.
Yeah.
He's a coach, right? So, and he does a bit of football agency as well. So
Yeah, he's brilliant.
he was able to bring over to this country about half a dozen.
yes.
I remember
French
I met with them.
Yeah.
I met with all of them.
Oh, they
And
were
what
all of
fantastic.
them. I remember it was at Toko Social when they were there. I
they
remember.
were
Immediately when you saw these guys
Ballers.
play, they were all
Ballers.
good. Man.
They
Trust
were
me, they
ballers.
raised our level. All
No,
of
they
them,
were
Ballers.
brilliant. They were brilliant.
every one of them. Even though like
I know.
one or two were really good.
No, they were brilliant.
Obviously, not everyone's going to be at the same
Yeah, of
level.
course.
But
They were
every
superb.
one of them, good on the ball, skillful, and I thought,
Strong,
wow.
yep.
Like, you know
It's
what I mean?
because the way we
Even
play
at that
in
level.
France is
Incredible.
different from this country as well. You guys are more into physicality,
yeah.
positioning, stuff like that. When we play in the street, it's more like how are we going to make sure that when you are on 1-to-1, you are going to humiliate the person in front of you.
Yeah.
So the people on the sideline will be like, oh my God,
Yeah.
they're going to be
Yeah.
screaming.
Technically, they were all good.
And even at a very average level, even if you haven't played at a semi-professional level or even not play at a football club, just playing at school with your friends in the streets, the level is already quite high. Let's be honest.
No, seriously, it
So-
was something that I noticed straight away. As soon as
Yeah,
these
they were
guys
brilliant.
came
They were
into the team, their level of technicality was so good, and they
Different-
raised our
different way,
levels. So yeah, anyway, that was an aside.
Alright.
Yeah, agreed.
And
yeah.
I guess it's the same in Spain, right? A
Different
lot of
style
the Spanish
play.
players are very
Yeah.
technically
in
gifted.
Spain, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but anyway, let's move on to predictions because the game's about to start shortly. Let's start with Raul. It's a bit of a neutral here, but
I would like to see goals. I would like to see goals. One game like 3-3 maybe.
Ooh.
3-3.
gosh.
Yeah.
6 goals in the game, okay.
It's easy in the
Yeah.
not easy, but in the women.
That would be good if we can get
We
that.
see more goals than in the
Okay.
women.
That would be entertaining. I think it's going to be a tight one as well. I think it's going to be a draw. I believe it's going to be a little bit more boring than than 6 goals. Sorry, but I think they're going to nullify themselves. I'm going for 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, I'm going for 1-1.
I could see that as well, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, like I said, when you get
Really?
two big teams,
Yeah.
when you
It's
get two big
it's the
teams,
first game as well.
I know, but
Man,
it's England.
Pauline. I was just. Oh, jeez.
Baltimore, Katoto, Cascarino,
Ty,
Kashawi.
what do you reckon?
Wow. I'm
Gayolo.
going to go 2-0 England.
Katoto is the star.
Yeah.
And unsurprisingly, amazingly, I'm going to go for Alessia and Beth to score.
Yeah, listen, man, go for it. Ella?
I am, of course, going to have to back England, and I'm going to go 3-1 England.
Okay.
That'd be nice. if we could
Yeah,
get
that would be nice.
That would be
Yeah.
nice.
Nice little
I'm
opening.
going to kind of align with what
Closing the-
Stuart says. I
Chloe Michel on the
reckon
bench.
two big
And Lotta.
teams early on in the tournament.
Wow.
I think they will go for the win, but I think that
Of
they
course.
won't be massively disappointed if the game ends a draw. So
Where's Chloe Kelly?
She's on the
She's on the
bench.
bench. She's on the bench.
I like this player.
Yeah,
But
she's
she
a
played
great
for
player.
QPR,
Fantastic,
so
I'm being told by the production team that there might be a minute of silence.
For
Before
Andre
they
Silva
give
and
her
Diogo Jota, God
yeah.
rest, may God rest their souls, and hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to all of their family.
So if that is the case, then
Which
we'll probably
hopefully-
observe it here as
Absolutely,
well.
Absolutely.
100%. Oh, no?
I've not seen any sign of that yet.
I'm sure they
Unless-
will.
I hope so.
We'll
Yeah, I
see.
think so.
It looks like they. Yeah, it looks like they are.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Yeah, so it looks like there's going to be a moment of silence. We will observe that in the studio as well,
Yeah,
respectfully.
absolutely.
The funeral of Diego Jota and his brother Andre Silva took place today.
Today, yeah, they showed the
Yeah,
Liverpool
I mean,
players
I'm still
it's
trying to
shocking.
come
It's
to terms with
unbelievable.
that, man.
Well, I can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
When I got the news of that morning, seriously, I had to check about 3 or 4 sources
Yeah.
before I could actually even
I
begin
said-
to take it in because
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe what I was reading.
Yeah.
I saw the first thing that I saw. It was on Marca.
Oh yeah.
I saw that as well.
At that
yeah.
time, I say no, it's fake. But you cannot do
No, without
fake thing like
terrible,
this.
terrible fake thing.
And
fake
I
news.
sent to a couple of friends, said no, it's real. No, it's not real.
Agreed, yeah.
And then at the end, a couple of minutes later, everyone said, "Oh my god!"
Horrific.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, the area is very remote.
that is so.
It's a remote
so-
area. I don't know why they were doing what they were doing at that time of the night. Because
Oh, was it nighttime?
It was
apparently
nighttime.
to take
the ferry
yes,
to
yes,
England.
yes, because he's not allowed to fly or something like that.
Yeah, but
because we had a medical condition.
Yes,
or something.
yes,
Told him
yes.
not to
this
fly,
kind
yeah.
of road is really
And
dangerous.
apparently, what happened? One of the tires blew
the
out.
north
Right.
of Spain.
Oh really?
One of the tires blew out, which forced the
Oh,
car
damn.
off the road.
It's
and then-
incredibly unfortunate.
Oh, it is,
then
it's
the car-
really sad.
I mean, that's the other thing as well. The
crazy.
car got engulfed in flames, so there's
Oh my
literally
gosh.
nothing to.
To do, yeah.
There's no bodies there.
It's
So
terrible.
anyway,
Oh.
England on
Straight
the
away.
attack earlier. They got a good chance.
James.
Oh, that should be 1-0.
Lauren
that should be
James.
Better
1-0.
than that.
That should be 1-0.
She
That should
definitely
really
should
be.
be.
Is she
Should be
still
doing
a
better than
Chelsea
that.
player?
She is, yeah.
Yeah.
How many years is this lady
She's
playing
been
football?
injured quite a lot
it's
recently.
been
She
a long
has,
time,
she has. But she's got so much time.
With her qualities,
Yeah.
I'd have
she
expected
should
her
be
to
out.
at least get that on target,
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
Well, press-
Sometimes in games,
they're
then
pressing
big
high.
chances can come to you a bit early. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, but then she's got to
Yeah,
at least
look,
hit the
you see
target.
the pressure?
A player of her
I love
quality
the
has got
high
to hit
high
the
press.
pressure like
Love
this.
that.
Early in the game, PSG does this as well. It's working really well.
Mm. Yeah, man.
Di Almeida, PSG
Yeah.
player as well.
You also love to see almost. I mean, I don't know if it's a sold out crowd, but the numbers look amazing.
Decent, yeah,
So
yeah, agreed.
Well, that's good.
the support is big for this tournament.
Some people are reminding me that it's Diogo, not Diego. I thought I said Diogo, but
Didn't you say Diogo?
I'm sure I did. But
It's
I
easy to
think-
get mixed up though, because
Listen, if that has offended people, then I apologise. But
Obviously,
I
you
thought
know
I
you say on
said
purpose.
She
Diogo.
thought she had a lot
Talk
of
to
time
each
on the
other,
ball
man.
there.
That's clumsy.
Oh.
Back.
It's quite a fast start by both
It's a
teams.
fast
Yeah, because England is pressing high,
Yeah.
so they need to react to this.
Who's
but
that manager?
It's,
Laurent.
we changed Laurent Bonadi.
Do you know anything about him?
He hasn't been in that
I
long.
like the previous gaffer, to be fair.
There's
She
not
was
that many
too-
male managers of women's teams
No,
anymore,
not
is there?
really, no. Not really.
There's quite a few in the WSL, but
There is,
on
there
an
is.
international scale, I'm not
There is.
sure.
There is.
Come on. You
Interesting.
see,
Just
Oh,
watching
come
on that
on.
other screen, the Real Madrid,
Madrid
players
players
arrive
coming,
for their game
it's
against
so
Dortmund.
weird to
Come
see
on.
Kylian with I'm sorry, but I can't.
I just read that
Offside.
it's gonna.
It's
It
just
can be
weird.
the revenge if we win today.
I hope so, mate. I hope
The
so.
revenge next
That would
week.
be amazing. I'd
Revenge.
love to smash Real Madrid.
Revenge is you are going out. Revenge is you are
That's
going
Real
out.
Madrid.
No, revenge is not you are going out. Revenge is he's going out. The revenge is already made because we won the Champions League without him.
Yeah,
So
but now you can go out.
the year left. So if we want to be very, very cruel towards Kylian Mbappe, we can kick him out as well from the.
But he was quite magnanimous, wasn't he? When you guys won it,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came out and made a statement.
It was-
What did he say?
Communication was, you reckon it's going to be like.
No,
should
but
I
for him
say?
to come out and
Oh my
actually say
No,
that.
imagine him watching this and saying, "Well, I need." He wanted also to leave because he wanted to win the Champions League. And
Yeah.
the year,
So
the
you
year
don't-
is
you don't think
leaving,
it's
then we win it
genuine?
without him. This
You
is.
don't think it was genuine?
I think it was partly genuine, but obviously, as a normal human being, you would be pissed off about this. Man. Come on,
I'm sure he's
that's
a little
normal.
bit bitter.
That's normal. Like you will feel frustrated. So
But I would say if he
Go on,
stays at
Ian.
Real Madrid for any amount of years, I think he's going to win the
Of
Champions
course.
League with Madrid. as well.
that's the best place to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
You need
Oh,
to
this
be-
is good.
Go on.
Oh,
Another
Yeah,
chance.
no,
I have to say, since the beginning of the game, you can say
Turn it up, you
the
know.
quality of football looks
I'd love
better.
an
on
early
yeah,
goal.
yeah.
Yeah.
One touches.
It's a lovely balling from Lauren.
England
Lauren
made a
James
really
is
good start.
incredibly strong, an incredibly physical player.
Yeah,
She's incredible.
that's a lovely balling.
That's a great cross.
She was
It's a lovely
completely
ball.
alone.
But how come there are three in the box and there's only
Yeah.
one defender marking them?
Yeah, that's
No, I'm sorry, but why?
it's a bit of a let off
Unless
there.
it's just missed it.
Ella, what do you make of the omissions prior to the tournament starting? There was Mary Earps and one or two others missing. What did you make of that? Because there was some conjecture around the reasons. I mean, there's the reasons given.
For Mary
Some
Earps
people thought
in
that
particular.
maybe, some people thought that maybe not quite as was what was.
Well,
What's your take on it?
I'm sure Mary had her reasons for retiring, and I think obviously she is a valued England player, and
Very good.
she offers a lot as a goalkeeper. But I think she is obviously playing still for club. She's at PSG, but
She is.
if you
That's right.
if you don't necessarily feel like you can give 100% at an international level, or that there are players behind you that are kind of
But the thing
up,
is,
then-
you are right. But the thing is, she'd given no indication of that before. It seems like she'd been
I
left
think it
out.
was a
of the
bit
team.
out of the blue. It was weird. But I think most England fans are sad that she's not playing in this tournament because she's a big figure.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, I think we've got good goalkeepers in the team, so I'm not too worried. But it definitely is a loss.
Yeah, definitely. And there was a few others that pulled out as well, right?
Yeah, Millie Bright
Yeah,
and
Chelsea captain.
Fran
Frank
Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fran Kirby's actually retired as well.
She was at Wimbledon today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she was in the Royal Box
Or watching Emma Raducanu?
with
No,
Beth
Raducanu
England.
played yesterday.
Oh, right.
She
Get it
lost,
right,
no?
Oh, yesterday. Oh,
The Alcaraz
okay,
girlfriend.
Okay.
Alcaraz
Okay.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
I stand corrected.
although she's denied it, right?
We don't know.
Denied
They are gonna
what?
play
Denied what?
together
What?
the US Open.
Okay.
Denied
And all
what?
of the
gonna
people.
be-
And the other day, she was watching him in the call.
Oh,
She
talking
said
about Alcaraz.
she said that they're just good friends.
Who?
Very
Who?
good friend.
Oh, just good
Oh,
friends.
yeah.
I used to love that. I used to love that program.
Gossips.
Who's this? Who you
Gossips.
talking about?
Emma
Raducanu.
Raducanu
He's with who?
and Carlos Alcaraz.
Boy, but listen, if she's with him, he's a lucky man. That's all I can
Was
say.
it your brother?
Lucky man.
who met with,
He's a lucky man.
And not lucky
as
woman.
well?
I'm not sure.
And a lucky, yeah, lucky
I
one as
think
well.
so.
Both, yes, true.
Ah, but
both,
we don't know. I think they are gonna play together the US Open.
Yeah, they can't really, but they have to keep it. If it is anything, they can't keep it because he will get blown up, isn't it? If they say yes, we are dating. Can you imagine?
No.
So
Is he a Madrid fan?
Yeah.
He is. I thought
Yeah,
that.
he's like
Most
Nadal.
of the Spanish athletes are backing up Real Madrid. Let's be honest. Even Rafa Nadal, he's from Mallorca, no?
Yeah.
They have a team in Mallorca.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
in
They're
La Liga.
supporting
Yeah,
Real
but I
Madrid.
say- Yeah, but I say a lot of time it's not the same that the other
Real Mallorca,
cities.
that's right. Real
We've got our first super chat of the evening. It's from C1 Chaos. He said, Thai, which
Yo.
cuisine is better, French or Spanish?
Oh gosh.
Oh, French,
I don't-
come on.
Wow.
Well, I don't.
If it was Italy, I would accept the debate, but come on, man.
I couldn't possibly tell. I mean, I don't even know. Well, I do know French. Well, I know paella is Spanish, and I know and escargot. Well,
We don't eat snails in France, apart from during
Okay,
specific
okay.
occasions, but it's not like...
l'escargot. I'll try to use my French.
It's not as popular as the paella in Spain. Paella is...
It's French, but I don't know. To be fair, I think they're both nice.
You're sitting on the fence.
You don't want to risk anything.
No,
You know what? I'm going to say, right, I've
Don't
been
wanna
to
risk
both
anything.
countries, and
Thank you for the question.
I think I'm going to give
So have I, to be fair.
French food the edge, man.
Why?
What
Why?
is typical French cuisine?
That's a good question, Ella.
Bœuf bourguignon.
All right.
What else do you have? The French cuisine is very complicated.
It
That's
is,
the problem.
yeah.
It's sometimes too complicated.
Oh, this is a good
Is it?
attack by France. Good ball in the box.
That's a great
Oh,
ball.
Well
done.
defended.
Great defending from Lip.
Of course
well
it
done,
is.
Leo. Of
Of
course.
course it is.
Why are we surprised?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be anybody else but her in
Exactly.
that position. Yeah, so what is it then, Stuart?
Tapas and stuff I'm not a big fan of, to be honest.
Tapas.
But when I was in Barcelona, the range of fishes and that I ate.
Giva.
The range of fishes. You mean the range of fish dishes?
Fish. Anyway, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't agree, but yeah, I cannot.
But
say
let's
that.
be honest. It's not even French cuisine or Spanish cuisine. I think Italian cuisine is elite,
Yeah.
man. It's fresh.
Okay.
That I can
It's
agree with.
easy. It's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's pasta,
I'm-
no?
yeah.
Italian is pasta only, no?
what?
Pasta.
Pizza? What is that?
Anything
Oh
with pasta
my
and pizza, no? That's it.
Pizza. There is others.
They have
Pasta, no?
arancini.
Pasta, no?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Arancini
Come
rice.
on.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, is it?
So
Did
good.
you say Italian then?
Cheese.
Yeah,
cheese, yeah,
big
good
time.
Okay.
I
French,
love
huh?
it. I love Italian food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your favourite
Trouble right
Italian
now,
dish?
Raul.
That's what I was
No,
going
I
to say.
said
Probably
cheese is fine.
like a really, really good spaghetti bolognese.
Mm.
That is elite.
I do like Italian food as well.
Also, a good pizza is top. Like,
Yeah.
What a pass.
Oh, that's
That's
a
a
great
great
ball, but it's good defense. Oh,
Oh,
That's
oh.
poor defending.
That's
No,
a foul.
no, there's
Penalty.
nothing.
She
There's
didn't even give a
nothing.
foul.
Come on.
I tell you what, that was good strength there.
Yeah.
by,
Yeah. I thought it was a foul.
That Beth Mead, right?
That's
yes,
Beth,
it
yeah.
was.
Legend Beth, we should say.
Champions League winner, Beth.
Absolutely.
She does not know what to do with the ball. She pushed her on the back.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I told you, poor defending was the knee.
Oh,
Hey,
but
do
she's
you-
got hold of her though. I suppose they got
Nah,
hold
that
of
was
each other.
just no. She
It's
just was
definitely not
stronger
foul.
than
She's
Beth
fallen
Mead.
down.
innit?
She's fallen down. Yeah.
Tai, do you follow more women football after the Champions League of Arsenal this year or no?
No, I,
same.
I follow. No, I follow.
I am asking you. I don't know.
Oh no! I follow my women's. I follow them from day
For
one.
a long time
It's
now.
the same. Even before we've won things.
I know. I don't know.
You know, no. Other people might have, but no. I've been following them a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
Long time. It's great that we won.
It was good to see another team win.
It's incredible.
Definitely.
It was
The
incredible.
champion.
It's incredible. It's amazing.
Especially for you.
No, because Barcelona is winning every year.
Yeah, true.
Good.
But they're still doing really
Well, it's
good.
Leon
on.
are the best.
Leon.
Oh,
How can you lose the ball like this?
Yeah, that's
got
poor.
shit.
That's terrible.
No.
Oh, she hasn't got a shot off.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
Leon,
that?
Leon's good.
Yeah.
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 She just looked like she had no idea what to do.
I must say, there's a big crowd in attendance for this game. The ground looks full.
I'm not sure what ground they're at.
More than in some games in the Club World Cup.
Oh yeah, but they did say that. I did hear they said that the stadiums
Very true.
they've deliberately picked smaller stadiums
Really?
to get more people in and make the atmosphere
For
better,
this
which
competition?
makes- yeah,
But that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
That's clever.
That is clever.
Pauline.
Do you like
She's
the
legend.
keeper, yeah?
Yeah, she used to pay for us.
She's
So
good.
yeah, she was cool. She she's very funny. Really.
You
nice
met with
to
her?
chat to. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
She was cool. Pauline's really cool. Very, very funny.
Apparently,
Really
the
got
capacity of the
Oh.
stadium is around 24,000.
That's
Oh,
decent.
right.
Hey.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
it's full.
That's not
That's
a bad.
cool.
That's not a
Look
bad.
full, yeah.
It's really
That
good.
isn't bad for
At all. That's
at
cool
the time
for
Saturday. You know. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's
What's PSG's of the? You know when they have their League One games, what's their capacity for this?
For the women.
No, the men.
The men, well, they're willing to change stadiums now. I don't have the it's more like 30 plus,
Yeah,
38
that's-
or
I think
42.
30,
Let me double check. Parc des Princes is not, it's
quite
not big,
small,
man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not big. Let me double check to have the right number. But
Big club.
There we go. Here
PFC, no, wait.
Which one is the other team? The Paris, no? Near
PFC.
They have more?
No.
No, they have another team near to.
Yes,
They
but
do,
they
but
play
there's
48.
the-
Sorry, 48.
48. Oh, that's
48.
not too bad.
It's a
I
good
was going to
round.
say 30 others of it.
There's-
No,
So
they want 6. They want
Leah
80 now.
again.
60 or 80. Sorry.
How many people in Paris?
Legend Leah. I'm sorry,
Wow.
Legend Leah
The
again.
population
Her
of
again.
Paris.
I'd say
Unbelievable.
4, 6
Unbelievable.
million. Paris, because Paris is not like Greater London. You have the
No,
the
London's
suburbs. Like you, it would be zone 1 and 2 will be considered
Zone 1 and
Paris, and the rest
Right.
will be considered the suburbs. So Paris,
Actually,
Paris,
you've
I believe
overestimated
it's
it,
3
man.
or 4.
It's not that big. It's 2
Yeah,
million.
I told you. Because you
It's not
guys in
that big.
London, you are taking into
Small fry,
consideration
man.
Greater London.
Small fry.
But
yeah,
if you
right.
count zone 1 and 2 in London, will be
Yes.
similar to
Yeah.
the size of Paris.
Zone 1 is West End in London. That's for sure.
I mean, London is nearly 9 million people.
9. Huh?
Yeah, it's
And
quite
Greater London is quite, what,
Yeah,
15
they're
or something.
massive,
Yeah.
massive, yeah.
yeah, massive. That's what I'm saying.
But
That-
then
Well, it's big, yeah.
the population of France is what? More than England's, right?
Look at that
I think
stadium.
so.
fantastic.
I didn't know I came for a geography
Really,
trivia test, man. I'm
Stadium.
not ready for this, Lloyd.
At least with you, not with me.
We started stadium capacity. I'm not sure the exact number, but I got it.
Yeah, it's big.
And then, and then it was
big, yeah.
Paris population, France population.
No, it's big.
Actually, I think yours is around 68 million. I think ours is of nearly 70 now.
Go on, Alessia.
Go on, let's. Oof.
Good.
Well done, Alessia. Legend, Alessia. I keep on. I think I'm forgetting. They have to have legend before their name.
Mandatory legend.
Absolutely. You know.
Oh, actually, I was
What you
wrong.
want?
England
I was
doing all
wrong.
right.
What you want, Alexia?
55 million.
What,
I thought
sorry?
it was
Champions
more
League.
than that.
Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's more
with
people in
Arsenal.
the
Euros,
UK than
no?
in France.
In the
That's
UK.
why-
He was in the team or not?
Yeah.
Northern Ireland,
Yeah, if you
So
all the home
you
countries.
take,
Yeah,
so you have Scotland,
the player
Wales,
which more
England, and
marketing,
Northern
Northern
Ireland.
Ireland, yeah.
There's more people than
What,
France.
sorry?
More marketing.
Yeah.
Alexia Russo.
Yeah, Russo.
Russo.
The most popular. Let's say.
What one of definitely.
One of
I
them.
would say.
But I would say when they won it, a lot of them were they were all thrust into the
But
limelight.
when they won it, who was the most famous player in the squad? Was it Chloe Kelly?
Last time round.
No?
I'm not sure because she scored the winner, didn't she?
Yeah, that's
she
why.
was a big goal.
I'm not sure, you know.
There
But
were-
Leah's quite big because Leah's a captain.
Mm.
She was quite massive. I don't know because it depends, isn't it? Because Beth, she was a top goal scorer, wasn't she? She won the golden boot.
Did she?
With five. Yeah, remember she scored 5 goals.
Wow.
So you know, I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. Obviously,
It's
she will
hard to
get.
single out a player
It is,
because
it is.
the whole team is regarded as just
Absolutely.
like legends.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Oh, they're
goal.
in there.
That's a
They've
play.
got an overlap.
1-0. Is
She
gonna
chose
shoot?
not to use it.
Let's be honest, it's the
Oh,
ball.
it's 1-0.
How can she be alone like this?
Oh,
Yes!
Yeah,
It's
of
not a
course.
surprise.
I like it.
That's so much
Alexia.
Ah, go on, Alessia.
I've
You
got to
love
say,
to see
Stuart,
it.
the
Since
French
the beginning of the game,
defending.
it's only been then.
Yeah, the French
No.
defending's been rather
No, of course.
mediocre.
They're
Absolutely.
pressing high, they're creating
Absolutely.
chances.
That was well
Fantastic.
taken.
Well done, legend Alessia.
Russo again.
The keeper cannot put the ball.
Russo
to the
again.
middle, no?
Look.
Lauren James
look,
did
the
so
left-hand
well
side.
here,
Look,
though.
look, they are 3 on the same player.
Oh, is there an
So
offside
well.
there?
No.
Oh, no.
That looks close, man.
No.
I hope it's
This
not.
one, no.
She's not offside.
Hey!
Are they using VAR?
They should do. They should.
They should-
of the action, she was.
She was trying to touch the ball,
yes,
maybe.
Yes,
eh?
agreed.
She was trying to touch
Because
the ball.
yes, she was.
Good save.
So maybe it's offside,
Of
yeah.
the chance, yes.
Maybe it's offside.
Maybe. Would it go to VAR though?
I've got to say as well that the French keeper just palmed it back in the way of
Yeah.
Can be
the-
different,
Rules.
different game. It's because they shoot.
Mm.
No?
Yeah,
They should.
absolutely, yeah.
If they shoot, it's another.
Oh,
Jugada, no?
she's checking.
Are they right? Oh no, they're giving it. Oh no, they are
No,
checking
they're
it.
checking.
Goal
They're
check,
checking.
see?
Oh
Yeah.
great.
Whatever, if it's allowed or not, I think that was poor defending from France. That was terrible.
Got another super chat here from LM says, "Are the James siblings the best brother-sister duos?"
One of
That's
the
Reece
best.
Reece
Siblings.
James
Reece
and
James
Lauren
and
James.
Lauren James.
Ah.
One of the best, but
What, do you know any other?
I don't know any others.
yeah,
That's
there's
my point.
No, I know
Yeah.
the best one. For me,
Oh,
Oh, it's
Not
been ruled
good.
out.
Ruled out,
It's
yeah.
been ruled out.
Yeah.
It was offside.
the Williams.
it's a shame.
The Williams.
Tennis.
No, the Nico and Iñaki.
No,
yeah.
brother and
no
sister.
brother and sister.
Brother and sister.
They definitely are one of the best, if not the
Brother
best.
and sister.
Okay.
Male and female.
Brother and
There's
sister.
I
um,
don't know another one.
there's
I don't
Ruben, there's Ruben and Loftus Cheek. I think his sister's a sprinter, the one who played for Chelsea.
Yeah,
No,
she was
football.
originally offside,
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, only football
Yeah.
only.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Well, there was Eniola and.
So just to be clear,
Sané
people,
and
the
Alonso.
goal was ruled out after a VAR
Yeah,
VAR
that's
check.
that's fine. You're gonna score another one anyway. No, I mean,
Yeah, I've got-
let's be honest. It looks like it.
Annoying.
Yeah, England are all over
That
them at
is
the moment.
annoying.
France's
should be able to
defending's been a bit shoddy, hasn't it? Don't you think?
Mm.
Disappointing, but it is the first game, so I suppose there's a lot of time to improve.
That's definitely a foul.
That's fine.
Ty, people are asking on your thoughts of the, I say, proposed. Anyway, Madueke to Arsenal.
Oh, I think where's it done? So, well, I don't know if it's true. I can't see it personally.
If it is true, well, what's your thoughts on it?
I think he's a good player, but no, I think he's a good player. I don't.
You're not
know.
convinced?
It's not that I'm not
You
convinced.
don't look
I
very
just-
happy.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just that I can't really see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But listen, he's a good player. He's a good player. It's just interesting. Would Chelsea sell to us again?
They would for the right money.
But you signed a keeper?
Yeah,
Again,
Kepa.
how many keepers
Arif
have
Balada.
Arteta signed since he joined? 8
Who?
keepers.
No, but we've
Yeah.
let
So
a
we
few
actually
go.
needed one.
We
That
do
was
need
ridiculous,
a keeper.
though.
You need a keeper. I think
There's too many keepers.
But you need
No,
one.
no,
you
we-
need
not
one
too many.
proper
But you
keeper.
changed
Which
too
is
much.
right.
Yeah, that's David. That's David.
8 keepers.
Raya, I mean,
No, but
That's David.
at the moment, there's no other keeper really there. We need somebody of quality to.
Well, there is, but he's for the future. Tommy
Yeah.
Seifert.
Yeah, but
he's-
you know what I'm
he's for the
saying. We
future.
need somebody that's going to push right, and we
Yeah.
need an alternative.
Yeah,
So Kepa makes sense.
because I think Carl. I don't know if Carl is gone. Hi.
But as for Madueke, I'm going to put it on the record now. I'm totally against that.
Why? Why?
Because I just don't.
I think he's a good player.
enough.
Yeah.
I do think he's a good player.
We should be looking at higher, with respect.
I agree, Laura.
I think we should be looking at
But-
someone, you know what I mean, that's going to
Take Pauline.
enhance. Listen, it's all about what's your ambition here? Are we looking to win titles or not?
Of course we are.
Like, if Madueke was that good, do you think Chelsea would be selling him to Arsenal?
Well,
Come
I
on,
don't
man.
know.
We need to be.
I don't know. Yeah, but Laura, you say that. I mean, didn't Chelsea sell De Bruyne and Salah? Look what they've gone on to do.
From a pure
So-
objective perspective,
Listen,
I think
listen. Don't disrespect.
checking how it's going to be unfolded.
Don't disrespect.
Madueke is no Salah, bro.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Come on now.
I'm just saying that Chelsea don't think of, you know what I mean? Chelsea would never fit that. Imagine, they would never thought De Bruyne and Salah would have done
He's
what
no
they-
De Bruyne.
So,
He's no
I know,
Salah.
I'm just saying, you don't know what
I
players
do
can
know.
do.
He's not that.
You don't know. I know he's
I
not.
do know.
We have an inkling. We have an inkling.
I do know.
Oh,
No, I
it was
know
the
he's
first
fine.
one.
He's
It was the first one.
No, that's
just. Yeah.
What?
He was offside.
She.
I was.
huh?
Let's go gross.
What's happened?
Yeah, what?
What's happened? Because
Oh, got me.
you could tell the
It
arm of the
didn't look-
French defender was covering the other player.
Yeah,
the
I'm
England
very
player.
confused. I don't
I
understand.
thought the offside was when
second one.
yes, exactly.
But I must admit, it did look offside when I saw it. But, yeah. France. Oh, that's lovely.
Ronaldinho style. Come on,
done it
head
now.
up.
Oh,
Finish. Oh my God.
Gosh.
Wow.
It's Leah,
That is
legend Leah
close.
again.
So yeah,
She
I
just seems to be
Arteta does
everywhere.
not like players with character.
That's what
No,
you
let's
said.
be honest. Let's be
I don't
honest.
know about that.
He
I
wants
don't know about
players that are, like very disciplined.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
follow
yeah,
the
yeah.
boss. If there's someone that is speaking up a little bit too much, it's not going to work out with Arteta. And Madueke, be careful with him. He's got character, this player.
Yeah, but what I would say,
yeah, but us.
Do you think?
It's not going to work out. Right.
I don't know, but I
I haven't spoken to a single Arsenal fan that wants Madueke.
It's bizarre. It's absolutely
Seriously, I'm
bizarre.
not-
but is it true though, or is it just rumour?
No, it obviously is true. There are like lots of reports about it.
There
For
is.
example,
But
Arteta
how
cannot
did,
be Real
you know what I mean? It could be
Madrid's,
just a
No.
smokescreen. Who knows? We don't
With
know,
all
do
the
we?
players
It's happened.
We don't really know
Impossible
because
with Rodrigo.
I can't see personally.
Idris says,
No,
super
I-
chat, he says,
Because
if cheap, I'd actually take him as a backup to Saka.
Really?
Did you say if cheap?
Yeah.
How cheap?
Yeah.
I've heard that argument being put forward already. Oh, this is nice by France.
Go on.
One thing I'll say about this game is very end-to-end.
He's very
Yeah,
cheap.
it
It
is.
is box.
I mean, it should
They're
be 2-0
both two very attacking
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see
And
that.
they're pressing high as well. So
It's really good from Alessio
Counter
Russo.
attack.
Another super chat here from Owen. He says, Arsenal need to improve their attacking options,
Yeah, we do.
but Martinelli has better stats and work rate than Madueke. And Martinelli isn't good enough either. Give
No,
me
he is
one
good
great player instead of two
Whoa.
average players.
No,
I
he's
think
good.
you
enough.
need to
That's
change
the
a lot of
fact of the
things,
matter.
Arsenal, let's be honest. It's not only the attacking players.
I think he's good enough.
I always say the same.
And then by contrast, we're hearing that Chelsea have registered an interest in Wanyeri, which upset me
Oh,
even more.
Wanyeri?
Yeah.
But that's not, but do you
But,
believe that? But, so
Chelsea-
what does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
Chelsea have the at least the half of the players, no, of the Europe or what?
A lot of players.
At every
But-
position, they have doubled every position.
But apparently-
tripled every position.
But apparently, them and Aston Villa have been charged by for breaching financial rules.
Who?
Oh, they
Yeah,
will
they both have
eventually.
it.
Yes.
Aston Villa.
why am I,
And Barcelona as well.
Chelsea.
No,
And
Aston
Barcelona.
Villa and Chelsea.
Chelsea.
And Barcelona.
And Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh, Barcelona as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
FIFA? Chelsea was for FIFA
I
or
think
for the
so.
Premier
UEFA,
League?
UEFA.
Oh, UEFA. Okay, not
One of
Premier
them,
League.
but they've
Okay.
been charged, so it's interesting.
So like
Because I
Barcelona.
can't believe that. I can't
60
believe they're
million.
still carrying
It's crazy.
buying these players.
And they are still playing. Come on, how?
But they found the contractual legal loophole around. I remember when Ted Boy joined,
Yeah.
when they said apparently you can enroll, put a player on the payroll and pay him over 8 years,
Yeah.
even if the player stays for 1 or 2 years or something like that.
Hello, what do you think?
Yeah. That was a grey area that they have exploited.
What's your view on the Madueke?
It's been clever, to be fair.
And then the
And Gabriel
Ranieri.
You said something about Gabriel M1.
Yeah, I think Madueke, like
Yes,
Ty and you have said, he's a good player, but I think in terms of looking at what Arsenal are trying to achieve now, where we've been so close to winning the Premier League and getting knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League, where now we need players that are going to make us level up. And for me, Madueke is not a player I would look at and think he's going to bring something new.
It's very entertaining.
They're watching the game, look. They're not watching the game.
Why are they
they're both
zooming on
wearing
those
England
kids, man?
shirts.
The iPad babies.
They're not watching the game.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sorry,
God.
go on, Ella.
No, yeah, but I mean, I think for any more than 30 million, I think it's no good. I hope that, I know that there are reports saying that personal terms have been agreed, but I am hoping,
Really?
yeah, but I'm hoping that
that's a great
Arsenal
pass.
don't
Finish.
put.
Go!
Oh my God!
Oh my days!
No. Side netting.
I thought that was in as well.
I thought that was
Side
That's how
netting.
we-
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a pass as well.
It's-
Oh, that was close. What? The keeper.
Yeah, Hannah
the
Hampton.
keeper is
Well, that's
Yeah.
on target. It's in. It's in. If that's on target, she's never getting that.
Ah, my God, that was so close.
Whoa.
That would have been a great goal, by the way.
It make your point makes a lot of sense, and to be honest, I have the perfect player
Yeah.
for you,
Oh gosh.
Go on.
Who's that? Rodrigo.
I know.
Rodrigo.
Yeah, listen.
We want him.
Because he wants to get rid
Oh,
of him.
you're
that's
right,
why.
though.
80-90 million tomorrow. Pam pam pam.
880.
Eh?
80 million.
80, yeah.
Euros?
80
Yeah, euros.
80.
euros 90.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm not.
I have
I'm
a
not
genuine
I'm not
question.
sure
By
if-
Talking
70 million
about
for you.
Rodrigo.
70 for it's nothing.
We might be able to come to an
Do you
agreement.
want our Korean player Lee? He's available as well. He's good, huh?
No,
He's gonna send
I
lots
saw him
of
already.
kids in Korea and
Yeah,
Asia when he's gonna come.
I see him
just
play,
for-
man. I'm not overly impressed by him.
Lee, no, you don't want Lee?
But no, listen, we don't want Lee. We don't want Madueke. But we do want Rodrigo.
Yeah,
I
we
know
can have a
you
chat
want.
about
We do
that.
want
I
Rodrigo.
think they are waiting for the final of the World Cup Club to
World
do
Cup
something
Cup.
with him.
But do you think Rodrigo wants to leave Real Madrid? Because I'm not sure he does.
He won't.
You think?
Because
won't.
he's not playing enough. Is
He won't.
He wants to.
He won't.
I don't think
And
Arsenal
even
would.
he say, "Oh, I want to play more." Listen,
Yeah.
shut up your mouth and play. It's true. He say, "No, I want to play more. I want more money." He wants more money.
But you don't do this with Real Madrid. That's an institution. If you do this,
Exactly.
they put you on the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's
what's
not
happening,
speaking.
man.
of
He's
course.
not speaking in the pitch.
No, but you know what? I do. You know what? I'm going to side with Ella on this. Initially, that was my thoughts as well, because when this whole proposal of Rodrigo to Arsenal was being, he was noticeably very quiet. I think what's happened is during the course of the Club World Cup, he's not featured. So he realised
not.
with the new manager coming in, I'm surplus to requirements. Now,
Maybe.
I think
He's
he got
probably
one
thinking.
opportunity with him in the first game.
Yeah.
I think just 20 minutes, the last 20 minutes. But the rest of the game, he didn't play
But
1 minute.
Real
So I
Madrid
think
guy
it's
is
out.
useless because you see the Garcia guy from the academy.
Garcia.
No,
Oh my God!
for me it makes more sense when
Give one
when-
opportunity,
Oh.
you grab it, then you in the starting 11.
For me, it made more sense when we got Mastantuono.
Yes.
He's playing in that position.
Yeah.
Does
So-
Xabi Alonso just not rate Rodrigo? Is that what it is? Like, I don't really understand why he's not getting any minutes.
I think happened something with him because he didn't go for Brazil because he has some problem apparently.
All right.
And even he said that he want more money, blah blah blah. He's not playing good, and as well he want to play in the left.
All right.
Yeah, that's exactly
Interesting.
where we need him, to be honest.
Exactly, and we have Vinicius.
Oh,
Lovely
what?
skill.
Oh my God! Crossing now, boom!
Oh.
There's no one.
He just
No.
went past her.
I know.
Just went past her.
We're getting there. We're gonna.
Yeah,
score one. It looks
chances
like
are being
it's more
created for
now, isn't
France.
it?
yeah, France have
Yeah,
definitely are in the ascendancy. I would say it's a good game actually. It's a good game.
It is a good game. What is it? So speaking of our women, congratulations to Cecily Wesley Smith. Cecily, I hope I said your name right. She signed her first professional contract, and good luck to Leah. I've forgotten her surname. Can you imagine? I'm sorry, Leah. I've forgotten your surname. She's on loan to Southampton.
Okay.
So I've forgotten her surname.
You see that? You see the style of play we have. Even the women, you can tell that they are a little bit more skillful, and the English players they're more efficient. It's different, you know.
Yeah.
Look.
Ronaldinho!
She's trying it.
Ronaldinho!
What did I say? What did I
Shoot!
say?
But when he
What did I
shoots,
say? Yeah, but she does not care. She enjoyed. She enjoyed. You know, we love.
but it's a Brazilian
you know
style.
what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's good as well.
Good effort.
Oh, very good, very good.
Lovely
Yeah.
skill.
Very
You
good.
see, that's
Now
what we
you-
do. And then you end up losing, and you say, okay, that's fine. I have 3 nutmegs. I nutmeg three players. I won my game.
Do me a favour, can you check
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
offside.
Yeah.
no.
she's on loan to Southampton. She's
Oh
on
my
loan.
What, the Arsenal?
Yeah, I've forgotten her surname. She's gone on loan. It's terrible.
It's
I do
another fight.
apologise.
Yeah.
There are a lot of fights, and so
So she's
I
gone
don't
on
understand about the boxing. So
Federations. There's too
loan.
many.
It's terrible.
Everyone
Yeah.
has the belt.
No, no.
so Topuria,
Right?
They're
Oh
all
no, that's
no.
MMA.
No.
That's
Oh,
not
I-
MMA,
I
that's
know the
MMA,
same.
yeah,
No?
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
not
kickboxing,
English. This
no?
is
Boxing.
no. This is English. boxing.
This is traditional boxing.
Yeah.
Topuria is
She's in the youth.
mixed martial arts.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But I saw Topuria last week. He's sensational. Spanish guy, right?
Half and a half, yeah.
Yeah, he's half
Yeah,
he said
Georgian,
that
half
he's
Spanish.
half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He has a brother that fights as well.
She's just going to be on loan next season. I can't remember her name. Lee or something. It's with a V. It's terrible.
Let me have a look.
Thank you. No, I don't know if the Madueke's thing is true. I don't know.
I hope not, mate.
I just.
It's not going to fit with the Arteta trust the process.
I don't
project,
even know
man.
why we
It's
even
not gonna
registered
work,
an
man.
interest in him. To me, it just seems like a whole.
But is it true though? That's what I'm saying. Everything.
Yes, it is true.
No, but the thing is, you said, but can everything be true? Because according to the channel, which I won't name, they seem to know every single thing about every single team. That's not possible, is it? They seem to know everything. So
Well,
I
just
can't
by the
believe
way you're talking, I can see you don't want him.
that. No, I didn't say. I didn't say that. Like,
No, but you keep
No,
saying
you
it's
can
not
read
true.
the
It's not
between
true.
that, yeah.
So if you wanted him, you would be hoping it was true.
I'm just saying I don't think it's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I agree with you there.
It
No,
does
you
feel like it's
don't.
come a bit out of the blue.
It very good, Ella. That's
What?
very good about the blue. That's good. That's good.
Why is that good?
Good out of the blue. Out of the blue.
Oh,
Very
right.
good. This
What?
is brilliant. Well
Because the
done.
champion.
That's brilliant.
Very
That's
good.
brilliant.
See,
I
I'm
like that. I like that.
an unintentional comedian.
Well, it's funny. It's funny.
Won't quit the day.
Even
job, though.
funnier.
So yeah, no. Like, so I don't know. I just can't. I don't see that happening. But you know,
I hope you're
Come
right,
on,
Ty.
Gashawina.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
What's she doing?
I hope. I
It's
hope.
such an
Alright.
it's such an
Push,
unpopular
push, push,
signing
push.
within the Arsenal
It's
family.
strange.
Yes.
It really was. So
Portuguese.
it's
They
not
made
right.
that,
Oh, this looks
Oh,
good.
that's a great
Great
cross.
ball.
Boom.
Oof.
Take your time.
You know what, Ella? I've got to say, I think France are taking over this game now, man.
Yeah, they definitely
They're
have been on the front
definitely
foot in the
on top,
last
yeah.
10 minutes.
Cross it. Yeah, great cross.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh
boom.
no, it's a goal.
First.
Oh, great save! Great save!
Save.
Brilliant save from Hannah Hampton.
Wow.
But
Brilliant.
still,
save.
France have got it.
That's a brilliant save. 'cause
And
I
England
thought
are
that one-
definitely on the back foot at the
They're on
moment.
the back
No
foot.
doubt about
Ever
it.
since the offside goal, really.
Oh,
Offside.
What's happened? She was coming back from
Offside.
offside position. Okay. It's looking good now.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Looking better.
I think this is closer than I
Yeah,
thought
she
it
was
would be.
yeah, that was
Well
good,
offside.
Yeah. England looking a little bit at sixes and sevens at the back. Got to say, France are.
dominating at the moment.
Modric is leaving.
Modric
to
is
AC
leaving.
Milan, but why is he still playing Club World Cup?
This is something
That's
I
a
don't
good question.
understand. I won't understand.
Because they did the celebrations and everything for him at Bernabeu.
Exactly.
When was that? Recently.
Yeah.
And
It's
he's
the
still
last
here
game.
with them.
Now I
And he's
understand.
playing as well, no?
He's playing more than
He's playing.
Ceballos, for example. That
Why?
Apparently he's gonna
Oh.
stay. We don't know.
Ceballos.
A corner
But he's
to,
going to stay.
Who?
No,
Ceballos?
no, Modric. Obviously, he's gone.
No,
yes,
he's
Ceballos,
gone.
yes.
He's gone. He's gone.
Dani
Ceballos,
Ceballos?
we don't know.
Dani Ceballos played for Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
did,
Yeah,
Did you like him when he was at Arsenal?
He was
Yeah,
alright.
he was okay. A bit
I was
lightweight though. Bit lightweight. Bit like Fabio Vieira. I mean, decent player, but struggled with the physicality and intensity of the Premier League. Talking of this game tonight, Madrid Dortmund, is the other Bellingham. He's injured, isn't he? He won't be playing.
He's
No, he
missing the
got
No,
a
game.
he's,
yellow card. He's suspended.
Suspended, yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Two
Suspended,
yellow card,
yeah.
So he's disappointed to not face his
yeah,
brother.
that's a shame.
Jude
Oh,
Bellingham
that's a
made a bit of
great
a
pass.
joke out of it, though.
What did he
The
say?
Bellinghams like to get yellow cards. And
No.
But it is a shame though.
It
They're
is
not
a
playing
shame.
shame.
against each other.
It could have been quite interesting to see them
Yeah.
line up against each other.
More
I've
interesting.
seen him play live a couple of times for
I think it's
England,
Leo
man. He's a
Valentino.
brilliant player, man. Trust me.
I think it is.
He's-
Sorry,
Joey.
Leo.
no, Jude.
No, Jude.
Brilliant player, man.
We are gonna lose him.
He's got
3 months.
Good luck
everything.
against
Is
Southampton.
it?
We are gonna lose Bellingham 3 months.
Why?
now.
Why?
He's gonna take injury for the shoulder.
Ah,
Finally.
oh, surgery.
Really?
Surgery.
Surgery, oh.
3 months out.
That's not ideal.
When you see him play, he's better when you watch him in real
Real
time
life, yeah.
than on
Yeah.
TV, because you see his athleticism, his physicality, his presence,
Positioning.
his positioning. Honestly, he's an awesome player, bro.
He's a very all-rounded midfielder,
Yes.
actually.
But
100%.
where was that against us then? Because I didn't see it. Just
No, I'm talking when I see him play.
I knew you would say something.
No, I'm
Ty,
just kidding. I'm
eventually.
just kidding.
No, I'm saying when I saw him play, I've seen him play a couple of times for England.
Yeah, you cheeky.
Great.
France on the attack again.
No, he's a good. No, he's a brilliant player. I'm only joking.
But
Jude Bellingham's a brilliant
that's
player.
the main event for Arsenal is beating you guys.
No,
Well, I
not
don't
for
even-
Arsenal.
It's,
And for everything in La Liga.
I think you guys.
Main trophy for them is
Yeah.
win against Real Madrid. It's the
This
Really?
is such a massive achievement
It's
for
true.
you.
It's true.
No, I mean,
Well,
you
I
guys
don't
keep
know,
talking
I don't
about the
know.
Real
I
Madrid
don't know.
I'm not mentioning
confrontation.
We didn't know
all the
because
time.
Yeah.
we didn't win it, so I don't know.
No, no,
I don't
which
know.
one-
It was great
exactly,
to beat them.
yeah.
but
Which
we didn't
trophy
win
did
it.
you
Yeah,
win this
true.
season? Which trophy?
No, it wasn't a trophy.
Ah, okay,
No,
so-
it wasn't a trophy.
Win to Real Madrid, no? Win to
But you
Real
know what?
Madrid.
Just
No,
in
no,
response
no,
to
of
what
course
you
not, of
said
course
there,
not.
Stuart,
Yes.
right? I know I could speak for myself.
Mm.
I'll let Ella and Ty speak for themselves. But for me, I said it at the time. I said, "There's no point in us beating Real Madrid
Yeah, if we don't
we
go
go
to-
out in
we
the
are-
next
yes.
round."
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but to be
Agreed.
fair, PSG were good though. You got to give them credit because they did go on to thrash Inter Milan. So
Yeah.
you got to give PSG credit.
Oh, that's a great
That
ball.
is an incredible
The first-
That's
pass.
brilliant, but no one's there.
Oh,
She was
that is,
offside.
is she offside?
No, she's
No,
not.
no,
She's
no,
not. She's
no, no.
not.
It was behind.
That is poor
She's
defending.
It was behind.
It's like Leah Williamson. I ran
Come
away
on,
from her.
get in there.
I got to admit, you know, that was coming,
Where
right?
is
It was, but
That
that
was
was
good.
before.
Where's Lucy Bronze?
Escatoto, okay, she's no longer a PSG player, but still.
Daniel Carter.
Just
Where
got
were they?
Legend.
opened up, carved open.
Ella,
like.
what do you reckon? That was coming, right?
The
Yeah,
counter-attack
it
was-
but even still, like you
so
look
fast,
at
look.
one pass just carved open
Midfield.
the entire defense.
And this pass here, boom. Bye
got
bye.
offside.
Look at the pace as well. She
Okay.
showed there.
But on the back post, just absolutely lost Leah Williamson. She was ball watching. To be
What a
fair,
ball.
she was ball watching.
Do you think Leah Williamson
What a
should have done
goal.
better with that time?
Possibly,
she lost
but
her marker,
I think
man.
after what
And
she's
the
done, I
assist
don't
as
think
well,
you can
clean.
criticise her.
I mean, it was a great ball in.
Brilliant.
No,
So
but
much
she
of
was
that's very-
ball watching.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was.
But that's very rare, isn't it? That's very rare. It's a rare mistake.
Yeah, but you know
You know.
what, Ty? You got
No, that's
She knows
poor.
that.
That's poor.
It's not sure
Still,
yet.
Yeah.
Just one against England.
that was so easy that that's why I thought it might be
So
offside
easy.
because it was so easy.
It was fast, yeah.
Yeah, but then
Anyway, England are 1-0 down.
should
I mean,
England have been two ahead though.
No.
Yes. Good pressure.
and I'm going to say this as well. This is what happens where Lauren James missing that chance in the first minute.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you don't take your
Unless
chances
it's
at this
ahead of
level,
goal.
man.
She should have
And
at
you
least hit the
regret
target.
it, yeah.
Anyway, still relatively early, still a long way to go, but England are up against it. As I said before, they made a good start, but
Very good start.
France
They should have
are
scored already.
definitely in the ascendancy, and that is borne out by the
Well done,
stats.
Alessio.
Nothing. The ball
When
was
you
out
think about it,
already.
there haven't actually really been that many England chances.
Yeah, they've not had a shot on target.
Oh, really?
Huh?
No, they've
They
had
did?
two
Oh,
shots
that's
on goal,
That's
Oh,
that's
wow,
it.
okay.
but none on target. France have had 7 shots on goal, 3 on
Great
target.
finish.
They've also had the lion's share of the possession.
Maybe they.
This manager reminds me of somebody.
Yeah,
McManaman?
look familiar.
Yeah, it looks a bit like it.
Yeah,
Go on,
Really?
here come
does it?
France again.
No, it's not gonna score one more.
Switch it.
Surely
no,
not another
that's
one.
terrible. Oh my god. What was that pass?
Oh, Leah Williamson.
Oh, even Porter.
Ty, what's happened to Leah Williamson, man?
Nothing that she was.
That was a poor ball out. She's just. Oh,
Yes,
look there.
yes.
Straight into danger.
Switch.
You know,
It's all France.
Yeah. Ah.
That's good.
We can't even get out.
They can't get out the half, yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
England are absolutely stuck.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Look at that pressing as well.
My
The pressing
God.
is-
Yeah.
They're pressing England, man. Look.
One of them legendary.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's a good knock on. Oh, right now here's a chance.
No.
Oh,
Great
that's a good
tackle.
tackle. That's a
Great
good tackle.
tackle.
That's not a foul.
That's an amazing tackle.
That is a great tackle. And that
My
leads France are in
God.
again.
Boom, shoot.
She should have shot.
Yeah,
Oh, she still got it.
Oh, finish.
No.
Wow.
Going on?
Baltimore.
What a goal!
What a goal.
What's
Wow.
She's been a bit
happening?
lucky, let's be honest. She's been a bit lucky.
No,
Like,
but-
what a goal.
How has she been able to get that shot in from?
She had a
What
little
is
bit of luck,
going
but,
on?
Look, but
What
where
is
was the chat? Oh, no.
and Sarah
What's
Wiegman
happened with the
is-
defense? The two of them.
Yeah.
The two of them.
That was started by that great tackling midfield.
Yes,
Well done
exactly.
to the ref as well for not calling a foul. there.
Oh, it looked like a foul, but it wasn't,
Agreed.
obviously.
That was not a foul. Though.
No, it wasn't. I said it looked like a foul.
Lucky here, eh? Lucky.
Look.
One.
How she got
Two
through?
of
Then-
them.
Oh!
And then this.
We actually, she gave her the assist there. Who was that? Lucy
Yeah,
Bronze.
yeah, it
Bronze.
was, yeah, exactly.
I mean, that was unfortunate for
Yeah.
Lucy Bronze, but
Great
What a
finish
French
as well.
player kind of made her own luck with a
Yeah,
little bit of
Baltimore.
skill. And look at that finish, man.
That is.
Unerring accuracy.
Come on.
You know what? I'm going to say this, right?
I was not expecting this.
What?
Oh, goal check.
What are they checking?
What they
Are,
checking?
are they checking the,
Maybe
the
they
tackle?
fall?
The tackle. Yeah, they're checking the tackle. But the ref said
No, that's
no,
a- no,
she,
that's-
she got the ball.
She got the ball.
Nothing, no?
I don't think that's a foul.
Let's have a look.
She got the ball.
No, she got the
first.
ball.
first,
She
yes.
got the ball.
Oh.
She
might have
did.
got the ball, you know.
She definitely
She
get
did.
the
Look,
ball.
look,
She got the
look.
ball first.
See that?
Tie, please.
See that?
Touch
She got the ball first, mate.
She touched the ball first.
Yeah, she just about has touched it. She just about-
Yeah, she
I'll
touched,
say
she
that.
touched.
No, I'll say that. She's just about touched it.
Why?
She has-
No, come on, man. Don't ruin the
VAR
beautiful game. Please.
VAR are checking. But to
Stay
me,
focused, yes.
that looked... You can't rule that out, surely.
They can.
That's a
I think
great
she did get the
tackle.
ball.
No.
There was a slight touch on it. you know.
She did get the ball first.
Remember, we did not really understand why England's goal was disallowed.
Yeah, it was given it.
The offside as
Goal,
well.
goal.
So.
God, my score prediction has aged horribly.
You said 3-1.
Yeah.
Well, I said
Wait,
two,
wait,
I said
wait,
2
wait.
to England, though, didn't I?
It's a
Goal,
goal.
Is it goal?
Yeah, it's a goal.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, Serena
It's not really
Wiegman's
what's
that.
happening.
It's heated on the sideline.
She thinks it was a foul,
going on?
obviously.
I
But
don't
if she
think it
sees the
was a foul.
replay,
No, I don't think it
then
was.
she might think differently.
And now they're gonna go to try to.
England must.
And you know what,
respond.
right? Even though obviously I'm a little bit biased towards England, but I'm glad that goal stood because you got to reward tackles like that.
Agreed.
Otherwise, you know what I mean? You have a game where people won't
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great tackle, man. You know what I mean? And it led to a goal.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I like that. We've never been the favourites of this tournament anyway, which is perfect. Let's keep
Yeah,
it
but
that way.
You know
I've
what
got to say
happened?
though, the attacking is definitely better than the defending in this game.
course.
The defending from both teams has not
So
been great.
poor.
Yeah, but France have taken a
But
chance,
it's
England haven't.
also meant that it's been a very good game to
Tackle.
watch.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. I just want to check the little.
She got a little
rebound.
bit of luck.
Yeah, and
Oh,
here,
she-
boom,
There,
boom.
yeah.
That's an
Oh.
assist. That's a tackle.
I'm not really sure why she did
assist,
that.
yeah.
Lucky. I think she's just trying to
She was
stab
trying
the
to
ball
clear
away.
it,
She's trying to stab
Yeah,
the ball
same,
away.
I thought it
but
was-
unwittingly she just put it back into
Yeah.
the path of the French
Yeah.
player.
England have quite a problem here.
Yep. They need
No,
to score
but
the next goal.
something
Yeah.
that is I can see something in the woman football is.
But you know what I'm going to
Tuning-
say though? I could see England scoring because France have not been great defensively either.
No.
So if England
but they're
get
taking their
themselves
chances
together,
though, haven't
they do
they?
have a
Yeah, but it's
chance.
not like where the men's football where maybe 2-0 down is gonna be you say it's done the game.
Well, come back.
In women football, you can see
Comebacks.
come back
Yeah,
3-2
yeah,
easy or
yeah,
4-2.
yeah.
Say they're gonna score more goals.
Or it'd be difficult. It would just be just as difficult. But it's still very early, so
The press is very intense from France
Yeah.
now.
Well, you
Which
did
he
the
wasn't
same
at the
during
start.
first-
Physically,
against,
Yeah.
He wasn't at the start,
of
though, that's the
half.
thing.
Look, and then
And it's not
instantly
helped
giving
by
the ball
England
back.
giving the ball away like that.
Yeah, but I think I look a bit. They are tired, not England. Like
France gonna be tired pressing like this as well. To be fair,
Yeah,
It's not a good start for
no, it's not. At
for
all.
England.
Boy, it's a big team.
Gonzalo
Serena, big
Garcia.
second half.
good for Xabi Alonso. Huh? I say, Mbappe. No,
Oh, that's another good tackle. Check that
Exactly.
out.
I am the manager. Apparently, he's very serious. I didn't know that he was very. strict,
Mbappe
like-
now is realizing it's not.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
You know, like
France
PSG
looking-
back in the days, huh?
Oh, look.
There's competition.
That's
Come
good
on.
It's
interception.
5-a-side
Bring it.
now. Joga bonito.
Oh, that's a great ball.
See?
Come on.
Surely she
She
should
should have
score.
been closer, yeah.
Coming.
Oh, that's a
That's
poor
terrible.
ball.
She could
We'll
have cut
take the
in.
corner there, but
That's a poor ball. But
Beth. Legend Beth.
England are a bit out of sorts at the moment. You've got
She
Serena.
was alone. She had so
Yeah.
much time, mate.
thing is though, England do have some good options on the bench.
Brilliant
Like
options.
there's proper game changers.
Yes.
Chloe, Michelle.
Even Aggie Beaver Jones,
Yeah.
young up and coming, but
Yeah.
Ella Toon.
Yes, she's on. That's right. I forgot
So
about
we've got some options to potentially
Yeah.
change the game or get ourselves in the game.
her. Mm.
It'd be great if they could get a goal before half time. Corner, that's a good looking
It's a good
corner.
Oh.
Well defended.
Yeah.
Well defended. She's
And now
brilliant.
France are on the break and they've got people sprinting ahead. Oh, look.
Oh my
Oh, look
God.
at that.
My God.
Oh,
Well
good
done.
skills.
Good
Oh.
defending from that Daniel Carter.
Who was that?
I must admit, I'm very impressed by the French girls'
French.
technically.
In
Technical.
You've been in French.
We'll train.
I'm impressed by their
now we're
technical
dominating.
ability,
Yeah, agreed.
man.
Agreed.
They look a
Yeah,
lot
play
better on the ball than England do, I've got to say.
They played well. They've taken their chances, haven't they?
They're
Was
just playing with a
England
bit of confidence. I don't know. Well, after the first goal, they've kicked on.
Mm. That's why if England scored, everything would have changed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
They are playing some really good stuff, man.
Oh,
Oh,
my days.
They have more
and they
confidence.
got players up as well.
5 minutes.
So,
Nice, unique.
so now
that
they're
foul?
like,
Oh, look,
you know
Lauren
what?
James, that's a
Even
foul.
the VAR checks, but
That's a
That
foul.
was very clever there. Very intelligent. James.
Well, no foul. That's a foul.
No.
Jess Carter's getting a warm time, man.
yeah.
She's playing well. Oh God, no look pass. Whoa,
These girls can play.
they can.
Not to disrespect how good France have been this half, but I think England have been particularly bad. I think for their standards,
Yeah.
what we're used to, or how we're used to seeing England play, and maybe that's just purely because France actually haven't really given them the space to play.
yeah.
Or,
Mm.
but I think it's been a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
tend to agree with that. I mean, they did make a really good start. Remember, after about
Yes.
5 or so minutes, we were saying,
Well, that's
yeah,
what made the
England looked
chances,
really
innit?
good.
But they didn't put away
They
the
had
chances.
that great chance as well. But then it's almost like France collected themselves
Mm.
and then thought, right, let's start to play
Yeah.
now. And since then,
Causing
they've
problems.
been in
Mhm.
total control, to be honest.
5 minutes at a time.
Why is
There
5
was a
minutes
couple
come
of
from?
goal checks, weren't there? As,
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah. Oh look. Obviously, I forgot to say about legend Chloe re-signing for us.
Yeah,
well.
that's a big signing.
So, big her up, and hopefully Taylor as well.
Yeah,
Taylor Hines coming back
soon
as well.
coming.
So yeah.
I wonder if Serena will make any changes at half time.
That's a good question.
yeah, that is good. Very good
She's
question.
gonna have to change something, or the England are gonna have to change something. Don't know. Is that a foul?
I haven't really seen Kira or Georgia get in the game. It's
No,
the
absolutely
midfield
not.
that's been, we've just
Absolute-
completely lost that
absolutely.
battle.
Absolutely. It's true. You haven't seen them on the ball at all. It's true. Oof.
Nothing.
That's a good challenge.
Come on,
Needs
if we
to
can
get
get
Lauren
one back.
James in the game more.
She needs to get new. That's what
come on.
That's a good run.
Space
Cool.
room.
Call this.
Oh,
it's
that's a
wasted.
poor pass.
Shame.
timing.
Just as I was talking about Georgia and Kira.
Yeah.
look.
There's an Arsenal kid.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's Georgia
Oh,
Do you
State.
know her?
Her sister.
Sorry. Maybe she's an ex-player or something.
No. I don't think so. Anyway, I might.
I'll rate you for like attending women's, men's.
Thank you.
Like, you did also U19 or stuff like that. You did as well.
Oh, under 21s. Yeah.
Yeah, under 21.
And that's what I mean. I used to watch the women's.
It's crazy.
Well, it's crazy. It's crazy lucky. Yeah. It's crazy lucky. Yeah. I used to, like I said, but it's circumstance, isn't it? It's circumstance and luck and fortune. That's what I'd say. I'm fortunate enough to be in the position to do it. So
I don't know if it's the same in Spain, but in France, for example, some fans that we have, the die-hard fans, they also go to
every game.
PSG handball as well. They do the handball stuff.
Oh, the handball. Oh, is it really?
Handball team.
Oh, that's
They
interesting.
do the women's. They do the, as you said, under 21s.
Oh, right.
If we had PSG basketball, they will go PSG basketball.
Wow.
If we had
That's incredible.
badminton, they will go PSG badminton.
Oh, that's
All
amazing.
sports, everything.
That's
I think
brilliant.
in Spain, if we Real Madrid, Barcelona is the same as well.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
That's
I know
really cool.
I know we used to have a hockey team.
Yeah, Arsenal hockey.
We used to have a hockey team.
Wow.
I don't know, Ella, Laurie, have you heard of that? We used to have a
No.
hockey team. I know we used to have a hockey team.
That must have been a while ago.
It was a while ago, yeah.
I'm
that's
not
quite
aware of
interesting.
that, to be honest.
Yeah, we used to have a hockey team, which is quite
I'm
interesting.
not too au fait with hockey. To be honest.
Au fait, wasn't it? What does au fait mean?
I don't know a lot about it. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm not
Me
familiar
as well,
with
to
it.
be.
Familiar. That's a French term, right? Au fait. Fait.
Fail.
Au fait. AUFAIT.
Is she on side?
Sounds French to me.
Say
Oh,
that
look.
again.
That's a
Oh,
great
you.
Brilliant
tackle.
tackle.
Yeah.
AUFAIT.
Au fait.
Yeah.
Au fait. Ah, you say au fait?
Yeah, but we say in
Yeah,
England,
when you
we
say
au fait.
rendezvous and
Rendezvous.
So it means I'm not familiar with something.
Yeah.
Listen. I know Rendezvous was by Craig David. What song?
There's a lot of French words in
Remember
English.
that?
that's true.
Yeah,
Au
there
fait.
is.
I didn't know you were using this.
You don't remember Rendezvous?
Oh, this
Oh.
is England's seen a little bit
Do
more
you
of
like
the ball
Craig
now.
David,
Boom.
though?
Yeah, I knew
Alright.
she would try.
What's your favourite?
Corner kick.
Je ne sais quoi is my
Je ne sais
favourite.
quoi,
I
but we
love
don't
that
say this,
term.
for
What
example,
was it,
in
7
France.
days?
Oh, you
7
don't
days,
say
yeah,
that?
7
Ah.
days.
That's a classic.
So je ne sais quoi.
You never
It's
heard of
very
Rendezvous,
old
seriously?
fashioned.
Right.
I
Very,
like
very
that.
old fashioned. Same when
I
I
like
meet with,
Rendezvous.
I met with, I know in this
I'll have to
country,
give
they
it a
say, oh, you're
listen
French. Oh, sacre bleu, sacre bleu.
7 days.
Sacre bleu. What do you mean sacre bleu? It's like from the ancient
Last
times.
chance.
Oh,
No one
okay,
uses
yeah,
this
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Last
Sacre bleu.
chance.
I like that. Sacre bleu.
Yeah, Sarah
And the
Beekman.
Arsenal fans said
Serena.
vavavoom to me because that was the Thierry
Vavavoom.
Henry.
Yeah.
Can England get a goal before half time?
I think.
It's probably their last chance. You've got a corner. Need to be good
No.
delivery, which it is.
Oh.
Oh, but France
Clear it, clear
defended
it, clear
well.
it.
Surprised she hasn't just booted
She'll
it
go
Come
away.
on, ref. Blow the whistle.
Oh,
Yeah, it's half time.
That's a damn foul as well. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
half time.
How many Ronaldinho they have?
That was a great first half from France.
Just look at Sarah Beekman. I've never seen her so
She's-
animated.
she's pissed
you know.
off.
Yeah,
Serena.
She is.
She's
Yeah,
really
she was
good.
having a go at the
The ref,
officials,
yeah.
and now she's run down the tunnel.
I think
never seen
England
her.
have been humbled in this half.
Yeah, but it's still, you know,
It's
still,
still a
only
45
minutes
100%,
gone. You know
but-
what I mean, a
They
lot
have
can
time
happen
to
in the
look
second half.
outside.
Agreed.
Definitely.
I mean,
Got
they are
to
one of the
went
favorite.
tomorrow.
They are not gonna
Yeah.
lose 2-0, 100%.
Well,
So,
Like we said, though, it's a tough
Listen, it
group.
can be difficult to get
We're
back
gonna
But
we're gonna
anyway-
switch games briefly.
Yep.
Already?
We see
in.
the
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Madrid
walk-
players
the walk-
coming out.
The walkouts.
Yeah,
I think, Stuart, you're talking about the advert because I think, if I remember, we used to watch
Vavavoom,
it all
the
time. Yeah.
driving stuff.
Thierry
yeah.
actually said, and I quote, because we all know the advert very well. Bobby, what's French for vavavoom? That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. Oh, yo, Bobby, what's French for vavavoom?
Vavavoom.
So-
Oui, oui, oui. Croissant. Baguette. You know, very cliche. Like.
Croissant. What?
Do you like the NBA style of
No, I don't like that.
actions
It's
of the
very
players?
weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Really weird.
And if you were gonna do that, why not make them run out, walking out like that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
There's
true.
too many players.
Yeah.
Because in basketball, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
weird.
like that at all, man. But that's a very American thing.
Yeah.
It's a very American thing, yeah.
Got super chat here from Diallo. Says so many beautiful black women playing for France. Love to see it.
No, that's true. That's true. And absolutely. And there's all kinds of beautiful women playing for every team as well.
Yeah,
But
that's an
you're right.
important point to make. It is beautiful black and white women playing.
Well,
out
everyone,
Yeah.
every color, black, white, every color. So, but you have you seen? Have you seen these adverts? Ella? I've never seen these adverts. You know,
No.
it's brilliant.
I'm just looking at that Dortmund kit.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the special edition, isn't it? They did
I
for
don't
all
like
the
it.
Puma. It's alright actually.
I don't like that kid. There's too much going on.
Yeah, it's a busy
But
kit.
it's the same every season as well, which
Yeah,
is
there's
is
too
fine
much
because we
going
have
on
consistency.
there, man. You know what I mean?
That is such a strange
It
kit.
is.
But yeah, it looks
What
They
is
have-
that?
They've done the most.
They have
Yeah,
done
there's
the
too
most.
much going
Then it's
on.
the lines at the bottom. What?
There's lines,
Puma is not
there's
sorry about this,
circles,
but it's not they're not
there's
very well known to
graphics,
do great kits.
You know what I mean? There's lines,
Yeah,
there's
there's a-
circles,
Quite
there's
interesting.
graphics.
That's a baller. This
Like,
one.
like they put 3 concept kits together and
Yeah,
just
man.
gone, this
Yeah,
will
man.
work.
I think the designer was on. Yeah.
But it looks more with the sponsor, which I won't name. It looks more like a cricket kit.
Kinda, yeah, I know what you mean.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
The pink one definitely does.
You know, it's very interesting.
Ty, have you watched much of the Club World Cup?
A bit. What about you?
Not a single minute.
Oh,
I've
really?
literally not watched a single minute.
Is it?
Okay.
If Arsenal were in it,
Obviously, you'd
I'd watch
it,
for Arsenal, but
Yeah.
I don't have that much interest in this competition, to be
Right.
honest.
Right.
I believe it's more interesting, and I mean, in the sense that as soon as they announce the prize money,
Yes.
all the clubs they send the best starting 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we thought potentially will be like the B teams that will
Yeah.
cover the
yeah.
competition,
Yeah.
and obviously for financial reasons, when they heard about the big
A
money, they were like,
lot.
okay, so now we need
Yeah,
to
when
go
I
and
saw
win
the
it,
money, I
you
was
know?
like, wow, that is
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of money. But at the end,
So
at the
that
end of
makes
the
it
day,
more entertaining, but
it's just going to go to one of these big clubs anyway.
that's the thing, yeah.
Which is a shame, but you know,
Well,
You
Was
never know. You
PSG
never know.
favourite? I
Actually,
think
it could go to a Brazilian club. Could
Yeah.
go
It could,
to,
it
you
could.
know?
I'd make PSG and Real Madrid favourites at this moment in time.
Yeah,
I
not
think
Chelsea.
PSG have got
You
some
know,
favourites.
no, I wouldn't make Chelsea favourites because,
Wow,
like I
look
said,
at look at the substitutions.
that's why it's incredible, isn't it?
Mm.
I wouldn't make Chelsea favourites because the fact that you are the holders, isn't it? So
No,
the fact that they
no,
won
we
the
know.
Champions League.
Yeah,
No, we-
PSG.
No, you were trying.
Oh, we are. Oh, yeah.
So,
All right. Okay.
any team that can thrash Inter Milan 5-0 in the final has got to be taken very seriously.
And win 2-0 against Bayern Munich down to 9 men as
Yeah.
well.
Absolutely, as well.
With
Yeah,
2 red.
Yeah. But then we were talking about it. I don't know if you heard Ella. Musiala has
Nasty
Oh, I
ankle
saw-
injury. Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw his whole leg like went in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
So bad.
And the thing is, unfortunately, this is what happens when you
Playing
don't
too
finish
much.
your season.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the season
yeah.
isn't finished, and this is what, and that's the
That's
the
the
horror
risk.
story.
Yeah, of
But I
course.
That's
said-
horror story.
I was having a conversation with my dad and I was like, when did these players get a break?
Absolutely.
You literally go
It's
straight
too
from
much.
playing
Yeah,
into
exactly,
like
exactly.
the pre-season. It's,
We always
it's a
have
joke.
people saying, yeah, but they look the amount of money they're being paid, blah, 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 blah. But
it's
at
a
the end of
lot.
the
They're
day,
not
they're human
robots, they're
beings,
still
right?
human. Exactly.
It's a
Come
lot
on,
of
they need a
football.
break.
Yeah.
Like whilst all the other players are on holiday finishing
Exactly.
the season, they're still playing
Exactly.
a tournament.
And that was that's the horror story. That was the horror story. You know. Legend Karen and George. I
It's a
think
good panel.
Do you know even
She's
some
fantastic.
like die-hard fans, they want... I have spoken in exchange with PSG fans. They were like, you know what? If we are out of the competition, it won't be a bad thing.
It's better so they can just rest.
That's what I mean. That's what I
Because
mean.
we played too many games during the season. Those guys,
Yeah.
and some fans also are more interested in the Super Cup final against Tottenham.
Yeah.
Right.
That
When
we
is
You
playing on
better-
the 13th of August
You
in 1 month.
better batter them.
30th
I
of
will- I hope
August.
I want to
so.
see.
I
I
hope we
want to
will.
see. I want to see a new
Hopefully.
record. I want to see
hope
7-0,
we will.
8-0,
I hope we will.
9-0.
I hope we will. But this is more of a priority for me
Yeah.
than winning the Club World Cup, for example.
Is it?
The Super Cup
Oh,
final.
really?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
You guys
Because
should.
we need to complete the
Cycle.
smashing all the as many English clubs as we can during the year.
Well, I don't know.
Sorry about that.
I don't know if you smashed us. You
No,
did. I don't know
no,
if you
but-
smashed us.
Tottenham is the one on the list that is
Yeah.
remaining, and then
I would love to
the
see
list
it.
will be almost complete. So I hope we will. I hope we will.
Well, we hope you would as well.
I'll definitely be wearing my imaginary PSG shirt for that game.
Imaginary.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, I'm starving as well.
I really like seeing Emma Hayes doing like punditry work because she's such a knowledgeable individual. Like she's got a lot to give and a lot to say. Oh yeah, the tributes to Diogo Jota.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
On Real Madrid thing. Real Madrid
Are there any Portuguese players in there?
in Real Madrid, I'm not sure.
Portugal is one of my favourite countries. I was in Lisbon last year, a couple of weeks. Loved it, man.
I'm good, thank you. I've never been, but I'd love
Never
to
been,
go.
I recommend it.
Ty, do you want?
Of course he does.
Thank you, Raul.
No,
I'm sorry, I'm just.
Vamos. It's almost 200 million. No, it's almost 200.
Have you? What have you guys? Let's start with Ella, shall we? What have you thought about the Club World Cup so far?
We were just speaking about it.
sorry.
No,
we just
we were
discussed
having
it.
that exact conversation. I literally just said I haven't watched a single minute of the
Oh,
competition.
really?
No, not a single minute.
I've enjoyed it.
I said if Arsenal win it, I would obviously be watching to support them, but I don't have that much interest in following this particular competition. But when you look at it, I mean, obviously now we're down to like big teams playing in the quarterfinals, semi-finals. But I don't know. I think a lot of people are very on the fence about.
Remember the
Club World
beginning,
Cup.
they were playing West Coast, and in terms of time zone, it was challenging as well to watch the games. Now it's mainly East Coast, so it will be easier to watch the games in Europe. So,
I think it's good, but I think it's not very important because it's just the first game. But the way that they are doing is crazy, and the money that they are paying is even more crazy.
It's crazy, but
And the thing is, if I had to say, if I just to do some change for the next years, maybe less teams. There are too many teams that they cannot compete with Europe's team or something. It's true.
we lost against Botafogo.
Yes.
No, that was a surprise.
Yeah, but
No, we shouldn't underestimate teams from other continents, to be fair. Some of them are really good.
Who was semi-professional.
Inter Milan, they got battered by, what's that?
Al Hilal.
No, Fluminense.
Al Hilal knocked out Man City.
Al Hilal City, sorry.
And Al Hilal, Man City, yeah, exactly. So I think we should be humble because it's not only about European football, to be fair.
You know what? I'm so glad you said that because I feel exactly the same way. I think that, and I'm not suggesting that anybody around this table holds those views, but I just think that there is a little bit of snobbishness towards the tournament. Certainly in the press. No, there is. Like,
How do you mean?
Where
In what way?
they're a little bit dismissive of it. Like, too quick to criticise. Like,
No,
especially so when Auckland got absolutely smoked.
Bayern,
Everyone, the standards of this. Listen, man, there's some good teams in this tournament. There's been some upsets.
There is.
There definitely
You know what I mean?
have
And
been
I
upset.
think this is the first one of its. I know the Club World Cup's been going for a while, but this is a new format, and I think that
It is a new
in the coming years, this will be a very major tournament. I mean, look, the
Maybe.
prize money alone on offer is equal to what the Champions League is.
Maybe, Laurie, but we were saying before you came that look at the horror story of Musiala. This is the problem. And this is what I personally was worried about. Musiala's now. That's what I'm saying. Because they haven't stopped playing. And this is the thing. If they want to schedule it, fine, but it's got to be scheduled in the season. You cannot have it, to me, when they haven't had no rest. And that's become because Musiala, I think, I don't know him, you know what I mean? Obviously, but he's been playing football non-stop. That's why. Would that injury come in the season? I don't think
But one thing I would say there, you have to remember that with the new format,
it was on Impact. But
with the new format, you have to remember that this will only be once every 4 years.
Fair enough, but it can't be at the end of the season. They have to rest. When are these players going to rest? When are they going to rest?
No, but a lot of these teams, they play pre-season football.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, but pre-season is not competitive.
Exactly.
No, but they fly out to all these far-flung places.
Look at PSG. We have the Super Cup final against Tottenham on the 13th, I believe, of August. They need to prepare that final as well.
Yeah.
When is the tournament finishing? This one, the World Cup.
Well, it must be soon.
So they have not even 2 weeks.
No.
Exactly.
Time off. Or
I do think it's a lot.
Then I need to go back to training to prepare the final.
I do take that on board.
I mean, that is too much, man. Come on.
What?
But I think that the pros outweigh the cons for me. I think that the tournament, I think it's a great idea.
I don't know.
The final's next weekend, by the way.
Imagine the prestige that you can claim if you win the tournament and say we are the best club side in the world.
And then
you know what I mean? That is a lot.
But what happens then if you have a disastrous season? What happens then? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
what's
obviously,
what's the effect on your season? Listen, I will say it like this. Look at I was saying to Ella, look at the Women's Super League. Because they got the Euros, they're delaying the season. Why can't, if the Club World Cup is on, delay the seasons for a month? Why can't they do that? Why does it have to be so rigid?
Well, a compromise needs to be worked
That's
out.
what I mean.
I do agree. But in terms of the concept, I'm all for it. I really am.
I don't know.
Hey, when
I
the
see
club,
You're
Musiala's
just
injured-
saying that because we're not in it.
No. I
it's
didn't
right,
want us to
because
be in it. I
when
didn't
the
want us to be in it.
clubs that are playing the competition are requesting to their respective leagues to delay the start,
They
of
say
or
no.
at least the first game,
Exactly.
such as we did
Yeah,
with
you said that. Yeah.
our opening game against Nantes.
Yeah.
The French league said
Said
refused
no.
it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
No, but that's because PSG win the title every year anyway.
Well, they
They're jealous.
well,
They want to make things more
but they-
difficult
but
for
even
us,
if-
man.
But even if
I
they,
said
They
it
even
should.
want to introduce playoff
Level the
to.
playing field, huh?
but look,
How many years in a row have PSG won that
Not as
title?
much
in
as
a row.
Lyon.
We haven't achieved what Lyon has achieved back in the
Exactly.
days, which was 7
No,
years
but how many
in a row.
years in a row have you won
I think
it
the
now?
max we did was 5 years in a row, and then another club won, and then we won 4 years in a row, 3 years in a row.
Only 5 years.
And,
And
no,
we
no, no,
did-
in a row, like
Yeah,
winning
in a
the
row,
French
yeah.
league. Yeah,
And we-
Lyon did 7 years in a row.
And we did discuss this, though. Remember when we did the thing?
did, we did.
Back
PSG
in
and
the days,
damned
no one
if
said,
they
yeah,
do,
that's
damned
the
if they
Champions
don't.
League. Lyon is dominating. It's only Lyon. It's only Lyon. You know, it's because
and we
it's
did-
PSG. You know?
And we did say if PSG don't win it, why don't they win it? And
Yeah,
when they win
and
it,
if they
it's
win,
too much.
it's
So they can't win, can they? They can't win for winning. So Thank you.
No, but I mean, listen, I do take all your points on board,
Yeah.
but I still think that
Oh, look, Mariona, one of her beautiful.
this tournament is a good
Mariona,
tournament.
brilliant,
It will
incredible.
grow. I mean, look at the crowd today. Look at it. They're sold out there, man.
It's the MetLife though, so there's like 3 or 4 tiers. It's
Oh
like,
my
I don't know how full it is, but I mean,
Looks
this is one of the
beautiful.
bigger games.
Real Madrid are always going to attract big crowds.
I
I
in
think he's
America.
doing
Yeah.
the fully book sign the first day.
And
honestly.
fun fact from a pure money perspective,
Yeah.
PSG in 3 games in the Club World Cup has won more than 37 million being qualified for this just by the games, which is
Stormzy.
more than the target revenue of all the PSG shops in the world for the year
Wow.
for 1 year. So now all the
Great
shops
ball.
Oh, he's in.
targets has been
Need a good ball.
ball.
Oh,
Missed it.
That should be 1-0.
That was a great ball.
That should be 1-0.
It's ridiculous money.
Of course, I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous. It's money.
Should have scored that, you know. You had
Whenever-
time.
when-
Maybe just past
Whoever
it.
went
No,
today
no,
is
come
gonna
on,
get
Ty. That is easy.
almost 70.
I would say that is a relatively easy chance.
He
missed
definitely
there.
just misjudged that.
You can't make
France won.
excuses for that. man.
From
Oh,
Sevilla.
Angeran.
Sevilla.
She used to be in our youth team. In our women.
From Sevilla.
Who are you talking about?
It's
Angeran
crazy,
James.
the fact.
Right, Ella, what do you think Sarah Wiegman's going to be saying? to the
Serena
players?
Laurie.
What was it?
Yeah.
Who did you say?
Sabrina.
No, he said
Serena.
Sarah. Serena.
I
Serena.
said Serena.
I don't think he did say.
Williams.
Hey, listen, man, stop.
I'm trying to-
Stop putting, stop it. What do you think she said to
Sorry,
the players
no,
at
go
half time? And have we seen any changes? Has there been any changes?
I don't, it doesn't look like it.
Have we seen any changes? No, I don't think there has been any changes. What do I think she said? I think she said we've got to start pressing them high. We've got to start winning
Yeah.
the ball in dangerous areas and playing more on the front foot, because I think as much as France have been very good, I think we've been clumsy, and I think we need to start trying to create more, because you can't actually score a goal if you're not creating chances.
Absolutely.
So I think we need to be a little bit better in the final third.
Yeah, very good.
I think that's fair enough. As I said, I've never seen her as animated as I've seen her
No,
in
no,
this
that's
game.
right. She wasn't happy at all.
Yeah, and quite rightly, because they made a decent start. Lauren James had a really good chance.
She
She
should have
didn't
scored. I
convert
think she
that.
should have hit the target.
They had a goal disallowed. But
Yes.
then after that,
And Alessia missed
it was
header.
all France.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
let's
it's
see how
been
we
all
go.
France.
It's this midfield battle for me that we need to keep an eye on for the second half, because
Yeah.
just even getting out of our own half,
No, you said- and
they're
you haven't-
not making it easy.
You haven't seen much of Kira Wilson, Georgia Stanway,
No.
or Lauren Hemp.
Good, huh? We're doing football.
So
at
they've
least.
got to get into the game.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some early substitutions.
I don't know why. I don't know
What's
why.
happened
She's given handball.
Juventus,
Was it?
Well, I don't know.
There's a lot of players.
It could have been
Other than
offside.
Let's have a look.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not
Got a
sure
super
what.
chat here from Richie CFC. It says, blame it on Ty. England Lionesses 2-0 down at half time.
Blame it on me. Why blame it on me? Blame it on the boogie by the Jacksons. Yeah, fair enough.
Blame
I
it on the
like
rain.
that. Blame it on the rain.
By
rain
who was that?
Rain by Madonna singing in the rain. Fred Astaire.
Who was blaming it on
Can you stand the
by?
rain? New edition. Blame it on the rain.
It was Milli Vanilli, remember them?
Yes, of course.
Remember that song?
Yes, yes.
Blame
yes.
it on the rain.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Yes. I do remember Billy Vanilli had Girl You Know It's True. Apparently they didn't actually sing.
I know.
That was the big thing about that.
Right.
I don't even-
You must remember that.
It's not
No,
how.
From when?
Vanilli.
Well, I don't have the reference, mate.
Were they from Germany?
I think so. Somewhere
When
like
was
that.
it? When was
This
it?
is back in
This is
the
about
early 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, 80s.
Early 80s.
Yeah.
No,
Goal!
Early
It's a
80s.
goal.
Yes.
Gonzalo
He's
again.
always in the
Garcia.
right place, in the
Garcia.
right moment.
It's good.
What
How's it go?
Mbappe's on the bench, is watching this. Is like,
Yeah.
oh.
assist from Guller.
But you know what,
What's a 6 from Guller?
After that miss, that's good for him to get that.
Yeah.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Okay, very good,
Watch a
Gonzalo.
player. Watch a player. How old is he? How old is he?
I don't know, 20.
He's young. Yeah, he's young.
He's
Yeah.
young, but
But you know what I've noticed about Madrid,
5
which is
games.
interesting. So since Xavi Alonso's come in, he's very
Who?
quietly eased
Yeah.
out Rodrigo and brought Arda Güler into the
At
team.
the moment.
Sure.
I mean, is the team is gonna play like this? It's not gonna
Do you
play
think?
that much.
Do you think that
It's a great
there's
goal.
been a conversation
Lovely
Rodrigo and
between Rodrigo and the
Alonso.
manager? And the manager said, "Look,
Apparently, he was waiting for the first
Great
day
finish.
Yeah.
of the training season to
Go on,
do that
Beth.
with
What?
Oh,
and
she's
apparently
giving
they
it
have
far.
the conversation. But if
That's not how
I was
Beth is
reading
saying.
the news, and if you read between lines,
I don't think
what
it's a
Xabi
foul.
Alonso say, if you
Let's have a
read
look.
between lines, what Xabi Alonso say
Let's
is
have a look.
apparently he's gonna be important, but he never say he's gonna be important
I can see why
in the
it's given.
future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He say like is proper manager, like he's very intelligent. Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, because he seems like a manager that he's very firm in what he wants.
I didn't expect that, but he is.
Yeah, I think
Now
he's
everyone
the
is
type of
saying
guy
that.
to come in.
Yeah, it's
And
like
if you're
even
not
his
what he wants,
Definitely.
he's going to
even
take you
I
to one
didn't-
side and say,
yeah.
"Look, sorry,
even
Ty."
he's still younger.
No.
Why are you mentioning him?
He's going to say, "Sorry, Ty, you're not quite up to it, mate." You
He's
know.
young, but apparently he's like the
Yeah,
very,
he
very
looks
thin
like
and
that.
very
He
But
looks
like,
I don't think he's going to say that to Rodrigo.
Was that a sub, by the way?
what?
That girl there. I didn't see her in the
I
first
don't-
half.
That's a good point. You know, I'm not
No, I
sure.
don't,
Maybe.
I'm not sure there have
Maybe.
been any subs. I don't see any
the
subs.
referee's getting
No,
in the
it's
way
not.
there.
Well done.
I
I
don't think.
sense that the England players are a bit frustrated with this referee. I see the way
Yeah.
Beth Mead was.
The
Yeah, Beth
England
was
gaffer as
absolutely
well,
livid.
everyone on the England side.
I can see
Space.
why
There's
it's
so
given.
much
Oh,
space.
poor ball that
What
was.
was that?
No one's
man?
there.
What was she thinking of?
Yeah, because no one was there, innit? She thought she had a player there.
The manager's not too happy about that, as well he might not be.
So I think.
And meanwhile, in the other game, it's all Madrid.
Yes, one-way traffic.
Yeah.
So have you heard of Milli Vanilli, Ella,
Oh,
before?
the shot was on for Bellingham. He didn't take it.
Ty taking yes.
Vinicius?
penalty.
I'll take that as a no. A bit before your.
It's
Before
before
your
my
time.
time, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was before your time. But they did cause quite a sensation at the time because
They did.
they kind of came on the scene for a couple of
Discuss this
years.
after, but I have
And
questions
then
for
had
you
all
for
these
Mbappe
hits.
and-
Well, they had
Then
one
it
hit.
was revealed.
Yeah,
no, they
didn't
had a
sing
few
it.
hits.
They actually didn't sing it, and they actually.
And then it was
Oh,
revealed that they
really?
didn't sing it. Yeah.
That's why.
And then I
that's
think
why
it
they
ended
sold
quite
it.
sadly because
Yeah,
one of the guys, there was two of them.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
One
the
of the
beginning
guys
was
ended up
struggling
committing
because I
suicide
think
and
Pele
lost his
is-
life, didn't he?
God rest his soul. I think
Was there
so,
two
that's
of them?
terrible. Yeah, two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's two of them.
PSG, but-
Nearly vanilly.
Oh, what
But
he
that
suffered,
was
I
the
don't
thing,
know.
Ella. They will.
And now he's going.
Widely
The
known
team
'cause they
didn't
actually
work, and
didn't
the
sing
team
their
didn't
song.
work.
They actually
They cannot
fouled.
do anything.
Who
They
sung
couldn't
it then?
score.
It's just some
I don't know.
randos.
Yeah, it was someone else. And
How
they said, "Oh, we're
peculiar.
gonna come out and sing their song." That's what it was. That was the big thing with them.
Well, so they were just lip syncing.
Yeah, they were lip singing. That's right. That's right.
Great
That's what it
ball.
was.
Oh my
Finish it.
god.
Oh,
Could you imagine one more?
just near post. England have to. If England don't get a second,
If it goes 3-0,
Thank you very much.
it's really not
Yeah.
ideal.
thank you very much. If they don't get a second, if England don't score, then they need to get a second goal. Thank you very much.
Yeah, one of the members, he when the band broke up, he had a lot of personal problems,
That's terrible.
and
That's
then
so
he,
sad.
Okay.
I think he even did some robberies or something like that.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Really?
Oh, no, here we go. Oh,
Oh no.
England made a committed start.
I kind of missed how that came about, that chance, but
England are enjoying a good little spell,
Yeah,
eh?
well, they need to score.
They need to score,
They
right?
must score.
It's
So
vital,
many
isn't it? Are France sitting back, Stuart, or are they
Not
under
really,
pressure?
no. We're trying to. We have.
Are they trying to hit on the counter, or are they?
Only counter attack, I can tell. Yeah.
Oh,
Look.
good tackle.
I genuinely believe that England are making the wrong decisions going forward, and that it's like they're almost trying to force something, and then they're instantly giving away possession, and like that's very irritating. Like if there's not a pass, don't make it.
Oh, like that. Yeah.
Also, you haven't seen much of Lauren as well.
Since she
had
just
that
gave the
chance.
ball away there. She's not really been in this game a lot.
Good cross though.
She's coming back from injury though, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She is. So that's a good point.
Come on.
What did you say, Laurie? They actually, one of them did a robbery. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So
That's
he went
terrible.
broke afterwards.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh! Yeah.
He had problems with drink and drugs, and
Oh,
then
damn.
I think
I'm sorry to hear that.
one of them was found dead
Oh.
through they reckon
soul
it was
rest
a
in peace.
drink and drugs overdose.
Oh gosh. Damn. Yeah, I say Real Madrid PSG final. That's what it looks like to me.
Final.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
No, because no, it's
semi-final.
impossible. It will be
Oh,
semi-final.
Final.
It's gonna be on Tuesday.
It's going to be
If we
Tuesday,
win
mate.
today,
Because we won Bayern Munich. If they win now, we
are
play
in the
the
same
winners
way.
of those guys.
yeah.
Oh, so you can't
Of this
be in
game.
the
No,
final?
it's a
No, it will be next game.
Yeah.
It's
Semi-final,
next
yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
could
a
have been
shame.
a final,
Yeah,
but
that
Final
would
is
be
gonna be
final.
Chelsea.
but it's going to be a
against-
final, like a
Yeah.
final,
You
like.
would tell, I don't
yeah.
think Chelsea get to final.
Chelsea is gonna be in the final.
I think
You think so?
Who are they playing?
Who's
Who's
gonna-
Chelsea playing?
Fluminense.
Yeah.
Well,
They'll
be
get
careful.
through.
They're right
Crazy.
off. Oh, look, France on the attack. Yeah. Oh,
no.
Boom.
oh, poor finish.
Oh.
Poor finish. Oh,
Oh my God!
Oh, he nearly went in.
Why she didn't pass the ball?
Yeah.
Look, Modric.
Get your-
That
Oh
would have been
my
it. If she scored, that
God.
would have been it. If she scored, that would be it.
I think that was a poor finish. Let me look at it again. She had
It's
time. Look,
close.
she had time.
Boom.
Yeah, that's a poor finish.
Oh
She
my
nearly, he
God.
nearly squirmed through her hands.
Lovely ball there. She had time and tried to pick the spot, but and even then the
Really went
keeper.
in.
About
I definitely want to see Chloe Kelly coming on in this game.
well, yeah. Maybe.
I like Fluminense. Thiago Silva is.
Yeah,
Yes,
it goes without saying. I want Fluminense to win.
It's a nice story.
Love.
Really, you know what? I wanted to win this tournament. I'm not going to lie, man. I predicted PSG before the tournament,
You did, yeah. I remember.
but I really wanted to see how Hilal win it. That's right.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah, just-
okay.
that'd be amazing. but
because
if
I
they
thought
can,
that would be good
that'd be incredible.
for the
Ruben-
Middle Eastern football. Oh, that's a great ball. No, it's not.
That would be incredible.
It
looked
did
like
look-
it was
it
good.
did
Yeah,
look like
it did look
it.
like it was going to be a great ball.
Oh, look who is it?
That's good to see him supporting the women.
Yeah.
What do you make of him replacing?
You know what? When he
Gareth
came
Southgate.
in,
I
I
think
was
it's
all in
brilliant.
favour of it.
Yeah,
but
me
I've got
too.
to say, since some of the things he's done,
Like what?
like playing people like Jordan Henderson and people like that, and
Yeah,
the
but-
football's not been great, man. So
Yeah, but
I know
that's
it's
the-
early days,
Exactly, but
but he needs to level up, man.
He's a
Because I've
character.
not.
That's just-
yeah,
Ooh,
he's a
nutmeg.
character.
But that's just friendlies, Laurie. It's when it gets to the real stuff. Because friendlies, you know what I mean? You can't really tell too much about friendly, can you?
So what about the Nations League games? They weren't friendlies.
Okay, the Nations League game. But Nations League game's not the... I think,
Another new competition again, by the way.
yeah,
Another competition.
I think
before
where we
the-
can be judged is World Cup.
No, but the Nations League was introduced because everyone was complaining about friendlies. So they said, let's
True.
introduce a tournament to.
But
So
can
there's
you-
nothing wrong with that. This is
No.
good from England.
But can you really judge Nations
Yes, you
League to the
can.
World Cup?
Yes, you can.
You can judge them on the same level. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I
I'm
think-
saying it's a good. I mean,
No, it's a good thing, but I just... I think-
Spain won it the other day. It was a good game,
I
man.
do hear what you're saying,
Portugal.
Laurie, about
Portugal.
Thomas Tuchel,
Portugal.
though.
Portugal.
Sorry,
Well,
Portugal. They
lost,
beat
yeah,
Spain
against
in
Spain,
the.
yeah. It was a
beat
great
Spain.
final,
It
by the
was.
way.
But do you feel so, Ella? Can you? Is it? I think it's too early to judge him.
I-
You got to give him time. He's just come in.
Yeah,
I
but
think we do,
it's
but-
not been a great start, man. I
But
must
like Laura
admit.
was saying, that we've
Yeah.
seen glimpses of some questionable decisions, and we definitely do need to give him a little bit
Oh,
of
so
time.
much time there.
Gonzalo.
Where was the French defenders?
Right.
They literally just stood
I
there
don't
and
know.
watched.
You know what
just
happened with
thinking that
the,
it's
with the
World Cup
manager and the national
when it can
team
be
that they don't have time
think-
to.
Yeah, they don't have.
They don't
to
have
bed
time.
in.
So if they have,
They're getting
Still
close to
here,
screen
iPad
time.
kids.
Look.
Why are they doing this?
Yeah,
I
why are they
think that is
showing
poor production. This
Yeah, why
They love
because
doing that. They love
it shows to people
Yeah, that is bad.
that is really bad for the image because
They
it
love-
shows that the kids they
But they are
prefer
kids, to
paying
be fair,
attention to
but-
the iPad than watching the game, even if they are in the stadium.
They love what showing children, but in that shot though, There were two children who were younger than them. They were actually watching the game.
On the iPad.
Yeah. No, they weren't on the iPad. There was two younger
Oh.
kids. They were actually watching the game. So
But maybe
It's
they're
funny.
watching the game on the iPad, being at the stadium, you know? You never know, it's the new generation, so...
it's just interesting, you know what I mean? Because that reminds me of when I went to watch our women
Raul.
versus Crystal Palace women.
Oh no, Francisco!
Another one!
It's gonna
The
be
2-0.
defending was
defend them.
Oh
no, the
my
defending was
God.
weird there.
So it's Real Madrid.
is it
It's
from
Real
the-
Madrid
the
PSG.
Oh,
now.
look at that.
That was a nice cross.
Tuesday.
French girls are turning on the style again, man. Have you
Again?
not seen that
The
move?
skills?
Yeah,
Real
Yeah, I
Madrid,
thought you look-
PSG then.
It's gonna be long
Sule.
game.
They're gonna enjoy themselves now.
2-0, 2-0.
It's gonna be
Yes,
long,
2-2.
long
Yes,
game.
that's
That
right.
was
for-
Trent that put that ball in,
Dortmund.
wasn't it?
Dortmund.
I think so.
That was a nice ball.
I think it was the first game that we are. I mean, I was gonna say, but
Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on, England.
Look.
Let's switch
From
on.
Sevilla's one.
England need to go.
France are just very...
This might end up 3-1, but
Oh, great ball.
Oh, good save. Good save.
Oh,
Actually got
That
hand to
wasn't
that.
a save.
Did you didn't get hand to
Easy
it?
defender.
Easy.
I'm
Very
not sure
poor
she-
defender.
easy. The finish as well, everything.
Very poor defender. Look, 1, 2, 3.
Did you get
Alone.
hands?
Boom.
Poor positioning. In the middle.
Oh, she didn't. Maybe she didn't.
Yeah.
England have to score.
that's a really nice pass.
Javi.
Good catch.
Play it. Why is she not playing Beth? She should have played her early.
Hannah Hampton's having a bit of a
What is
warm
the
time,
average
man.
age of the team
Yeah.
now?
I think
It's a very young team that you have.
Yeah,
now.
it's 20 something.
In
yeah.
between Gula,
They change it,
Garcia, Mbappe is aging, but he's still very young.
Huijsen.
It's a very young
that's
team.
Hausen.
Great ball.
Hausen,
Is she
Hausen.
going to get there
Hausen.
first?
Good tackle. Nearly in.
They're gonna be
We do have a young
23.
team as
Three.
well.
Right, Ella was right. She said
Legend
that they needed to make
Chloe.
changes.
Here we go.
Ella Toon.
3 at the
and,
same time. Wow.
Neve Charles.
I like the look of those 3 changes, so let's see.
Did they change anything in the?
I think Jess Carter's
France
had a
no.
game
We
to
have
forget.
time now.
actually.
No,
Yeah.
you're making the.
She's had a tough day at the office.
Yeah, she has. It's not been a great
Too
day
late.
for her.
Where's Chloe Kelly? Is she still injured?
No,
she's injured.
No,
or
she's,
what's
No,
coming.
no,
She's
she's-
coming on. She's coming on now.
Ah.
Beth's going off. Hold on, Beth. Legend Beth.
Beth for Chloe.
Come on, legend Chloe.
Lauren James is off.
You know, it's only. I'm only clapping club
Fair
players
enough.
and all ex-club players.
That's not right, man.
What do you mean that's not right? What are you talking about? Your damn right is right.
The
No,
strong
come on, man. You're
allegiances.
supposed to support the
Absolutely,
team.
Ella.
You're supposed-
Yes, and I am, but
I mean, I
bigging
believe,
up our
I believe
players.
Chloe Kelly is more QPR than anything, to be fair.
Yeah, she's a QPR fan. Yeah, she is. She is. To be fair to her, which is fine. Still London. It's still a London thing, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. She's a
60
QPR
minutes
fan.
gone in the France versus England game. France 2, England 0. Half an hour plus some added time. But England need to get a goal soon, Ella.
They do. And now we've seen some changes, so let's see if this spices the game up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think England have needed some fresh legs, something different, because
least
whatever
the-
they're doing still doesn't seem to be working, does
I was
it?
going to say, fair play to Serena. At least she's
Yeah.
made the changes relatively
And
early.
here we go.
France
An
are
immediate
responding in kind.
response.
Gianni,
3 again.
Wow.
what do we have here? Katoto is out. Yeah, she wants to remain fresh for the rest of the
Yeah,
tournament.
exactly.
So.
Yeah. And she's been good, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Man. She's been really good.
She has been good.
As you can see by the way she's been greeted
Yeah,
by the
she-
French technical
yeah.
staff. They're very impressed.
Gianni,
Gianni.
there you go.
Gianni.
Another
Leon playing.
talent of PSG that left for Lyon.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, all our good players, they all take them. They end up playing for Lyon, all of them. All the best women footballers in the country, they go for Lyon.
That's not really a good look, though, is it?
I know.
Oh, look at that ball.
I know.
That's
Oh,
a
man.
great ball.
That is... These girls can play,
Oh,
man.
God.
Look at this. Oh! Why did she shoot?
There's nothing.
It wasn't a
He's
foul,
given
yeah?
a foul, though.
Yeah, he's given a foul.
It's got fresh legs as well, so.
I didn't think that.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was a foul, yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
A little bit of after.
after there as well.
legend.
I don't mind that.
No, we need a little bit of that, man. Bit of feistiness.
Yeah, but I don't think England can. I don't think England need to get involved in that. They need to get involved in getting
No,
back
but
to
they
the
need
game.
a little bit of feistiness.
Yeah.
though,
Yeah,
don't
but
they?
then that's just gonna.
Come on, Chloe.
You know what I mean? You don't want to pick up
Get
any
that.
That's a good return.
cards or anything.
Oh, look, she's trying to play her way out. Right? 2-0 in both games then. France 2, England 0, and Real Madrid 2 up against Dortmund. And I've got to say, looking at that game from what I've seen, man, Real Madrid look to be in total control.
Yeah, absolutely.
When they play on Tuesday, yeah?
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
8 p.m.
Normally 8 p.m. Yeah.
Man, today's was
England
9.
moaning at the referee again.
Alex Greenwood.
I think this comes back to what we were saying before the game, though,
gonna
that
be
despite the fact that England are
tough
one of the
game.
favourites for the tournament, that France are not a
It's
team
gonna be top
to
game,
be
top game.
underestimated in
No.
this
No,
competition.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Wednesday.
They got a lot of quality for us.
Wednesday, yeah.
We've seen the top players shine in this game.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
8 p.m.
Yeah, bro.
And France have taken their chances.
They
That's
have.
the thing. Whereas
Again.
England didn't. And that's what's
Tiki taka.
that's what
Tick,
that's
tick,
what
tick,
the game
look.
is. That's why the game.
The
is
football
what it
is
man.
good. The
Oh, look at
football's
this.
really
Oh,
good.
It's good.
That's beautiful football. Great football. Amazing.
Boy.
Arnold. Another assist for Arnold, that you said to me. It's true that we are not that happy, but
It's
two
still-
assists in 2
yeah.
games.
Oh,
Played.
Well played, Lucy Bronze. Very.
To be honest, I was expecting
Calm,
one
composed.
England more dangerous.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
like I said,
everyone
they didn't
is
take-
speaking about England like, oh,
The favourites, the favourites.
favourite,
Yeah, but they're
exactly,
the,
yeah.
they're the holders.
no, I
aren't
think
they?
Spain have been the favourites.
yeah, but the
No, but
second
you're
one,
holding the title, so
That's it.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but
it.
that doesn't always mean a whole lot, to be honest.
usually
but,
yes.
come on,
mate,
you
come
had
on.
to be there.
No,
at least.
I think when you look at like the players that are playing in the side,
And it's an English club that won the Premier League. That was so.
We should be doing
Oh.
better.
Oh, she dropped it.
Oh
She's
my!
dropped it.
Hannah
Oh my
Hampton's having a bit of a mare, eh?
What's going on? What's going
But
on?
to be fair to Hannah Hampton, the defence is not
No.
helping her out in the slightest, really, at the moment.
Yeah, but she's making
But
some
yeah,
basic
that was
elementary
that was
errors
poor.
here. I mean, that was poor, man.
Phew, what a pass. Boo!
Oh, this
Oh,
is
my God.
No.
He's
Bellingham.
gonna finish it.
Oh,
He
a
had
guy
to
of his
score.
quality should have
Left
scored.
guys who
in
missed.
that.
on the left, no?
Yeah,
A guy of his quality should be putting that away.
You just think goal when he has.
Yeah,
You just
that's
think
what I was
goal.
thinking, yeah. He had time. He had space.
Oh, it's a shame.
Look at that mix up there.
Yeah, that was poor. That was just a mess.
It's a bit like the first half where England made a good start. France weathered it and then just come back strong. It's looking like that now.
Chances.
Because the first 10 minutes or so of this half, England looked, promising. France weathered it and now look to be in control again, turning on the skills. Oh, that's
Yes.
This is what I said in the first half. It's
Clumsy.
sloppy.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
clumsy.
It is.
If you can't complete a single
Simple
pass
like
forward,
this, yeah.
it's not going to happen. You're not going to score
poor.
a goal.
Look. England look a bit dejected, innit? I'm seeing it in the faces of the players. They look frustrated. Nothing's really happening. They're moaning at the ref. Sabrina Wiedmann's having a go at the officials. It's not been a good night. So far, I
you said
stress,
Sabrina.
so far. This is-
I mean, but if in one tournament you can lose one game, it's in the
yeah,
first one.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, that
let's see.
But they wouldn't want to do
But
that.
what
would
you
they?
don't want to do, though, is get humiliated in your first game because then that makes it harder to bounce back, if you see what I mean.
Or no?
Oh no, he's saying this because I remember Real Madrid one day during the Champions League you lost against Sheriff or something.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I know, and as
It was
well.
just- yeah.
And
Spain
as
as
well
well.
with the World Cup. When we won the World Cup, we lost
Spain
the
lost the
first
first
game
three
as well.
games. I think they lost the first 3 games. Spain, and they still went on to win it.
Yeah,
so
that's
true.
good
That
point.
can happen.
Come on.
It can
So
happen.
you don't really mind the first game, basically.
really.
Good
Yeah.
play from
It's
Russo.
one tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you are going to lose a game, then the first game is
Exactly.
probably,
You have to win.
Yeah, you don't want to lose any.
But
The
also-
trouble with that is, though,
A
especially in
lot
a
of
group
people
like
say
this.
that.
When
Yeah.
you're losing game, you're already chasing. When
Yeah,
you're
Yeah,
dropping
that's right.
points. Yeah.
And we're in a tough group.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Ooh.
this could
Come
be a
on.
chance.
Yeah, but tough group or not tough group, it doesn't matter. You have to win or
Yeah,
you have to pass.
absolutely,
at the end.
absolutely.
You have to qualify your team.
Well, yeah. I still expect France and England to go through though, but it'll be very difficult.
What to tackle?
Oh,
he's
Vinny
gonna
Jr.
finish.
Oh,
Nothing.
That was a great
I've not even
tackle,
seen
though.
Dortmund have a shot on goal yet in
No.
this game.
It's just Real Madrid, isn't it? It's all Real Madrid.
Yeah.
We're playing well. Happy. We are playing well. Finally, we are doing football. Let's see what happened in the real test.
Which will be against.
PSG. Real test.
It will be a real test for.
For Real Madrid. For Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Not
We
for-
had quite a few tests actually. Today against Bayern Munich was tough. It was a tough game.
But you would expect that, right?
Yeah, of
He's better than
course.
Chloe.
Course,
It's
but
well done.
their quality side, mate. And the
Oh,
talent
no,
they
no.
have
This
in
is
their
dangerous
squad
for
is
England.
Oh my
ridiculous.
god. She
Oh.
flew into
Oh,
that.
Leah.
Head injury.
Oh no, Leah.
I'm not sure
She's
she's
right.
holding her head. I thought it was.
Did they
Oh,
hit
she's
heads
alright, she's
or
getting
was
up.
it?
Looks like it.
Well, she's got up, so she's okay. I hope the other woman's okay. Let's have a look what happened.
Kashawi. Ooh.
Oh, I suppose
no.
it's just on the impact.
Oh,
Oh, that
Oh.
looks painful, man. Jeez. And it looked like Leah Williamson took the worst of it, but she's got.
Well,
up
she's up.
first.
Yeah. And Kashawi sit on the
Tough
floor.
girl, man.
both tough women, yeah, both.
I think the French player's going to be all right.
What is that?
Cool it, mate.
What drink did they give
Cooling
her?
break.
I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's an energy drink or something.
Yeah, it must be. Some like electrolytes or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Obviously, other drinks are available.
I don't like
England,
it. Cool it,
England once again expressing
like it.
frustration with the
Cooling
ref.
break.
But have you seen that though?
What's that?
Like, it would appear to me that the England players are moaning about the ref a lot. Have you seen anything to suggest that the referees had a?
I don't know. It's
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think it's just
Ooh,
frustration.
But
more
look,
than anything.
but maybe she's saying that she didn't get the ball. Maybe
No, I don't.
that's maybe what she's
I
saying.
think the
I don't know.
referees had a good game.
Ooh.
No, what
ball
it
of
is,
the
when there was a little break,
Yeah, I
in
saw
the action,
Chloe.
a couple of the England
Chloe, yeah.
players rushed over to the ref and they
Legend
were
Chloe.
saying something. So, and I've seen it a couple of times already. So, look at that stuff. I think
Leah's
Real
getting-
Madrid must have about 99% of the fans in that stadium.
Of the possession.
Innit?
Not really, yeah,
So
not
90,
really.
90, maybe
Not really, I can
80,
check, but
89
no.
or something like this.
No, it was not like that. No, it was not like that. It was the position was 50-50.
Possession 50-50?
Yeah, unbelievable. But
Does not look
50-50.
like
No.
it at all.
Yeah, we didn't have that much position,
That's it
but
like Le Mans.
we scored 2 goals only. Is that you had to do?
It doesn't look like 51% possession here. Oh, that's a great ball.
Oh,
Well defended by the French girl there.
no, they're doing
What
the
you do if you
Mexican
can't
way.
get the ball in that position, you position yourself in front of the attacker
Yeah,
so you distract them.
defended.
So that was good.
They've just done the Mexican wave
Yeah, I hate that.
Wait, which game?
in that game.
Really?
yeah,
In Club World
Yeah.
Cup in here as well, they did it.
Gosh.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it as
Even
well.
when they do at Emirates Cup, I don't get involved. It's true, and I'm serious.
Not for a
Agreed,
bit of fun
agreed.
time.
No,
Come on.
no, because funny enough, you know what happened, Ella? It was last season when we were. Who did we beat in Emirates Cup? Leon, isn't it, or
yeah.
something? People started doing the Mexican wave, and then Leon scored next. So
What, the Mexican wave is jinxed?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a bit corny, isn't it? When you're in a ground and you see that, I never get involved in that stuff. Man.
No, I don't as well.
It is a bit weird at a football game.
It is very weird.
I've been at cricket, I've seen it, tennis matches. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
but I don't know. I
It's a
don't
bit
really.
corny, but hey.
I don't. It's just I don't know.
Oh, well, that's a good
weird.
ball in the end.
Play it.
Oh,
France are just
England's
on it.
passing
Yeah.
has not been what I would call accurate in this game.
Definitely agree with that. It's not sharp enough.
No, it's not.
look. Oh, now they're doing it in there as well. How can
Just as we're speaking about it. That's funny.
surely England fans can't be doing the Mexican wave when you're losing? Surely not. Surely not. Surely
Have
not.
some respect.
Absolutely not.
Against them.
That's I can't. I don't believe that.
Last game was
That's got to be France fans doing that.
hat-trick
I
Vinicius.
think it's
Yeah.
definitely a
Yeah.
bit of both.
If it is, how can you
Yeah.
do when you're losing?
She looks fuming.
Yeah, she's really annoying.
5 draws.
Look at her. Oh, wow.
Crazy, yeah?
I think she just doesn't know what more to do because we've just been completely outplayed.
Mm.
We won the final. The champion.
It was against them.
Yeah. Borussia.
Against who? Oh yeah, that's right. Borussia
Yeah.
Dortmund. They had a lot of chances as well. That's right. At Wembley, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Real Madrid beat Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, he's right.
Mm-hmm.
But Borussia Dortmund were in control in the first half, but just like Juventus, they didn't score first. And when
Great
you're
goal.
when you're in the
Yes.
sense against Real Madrid, you've got to score first. Did it hit? I think it came off the bar. You know?
I don't know if they did.
I could be wrong though. That's Neve Charles. So she came on for Daniel Carter.
Oh,
What's the ball?
He's not Daniel
What's the
Carter. Is
ball?
it? I mean,
It
we're
was
getting on. Jess.
Jess, yeah, Jess.
Oh, great.
Daniel used to play for us.
Oh. So after it's very yeah, no. So after this game, England is no favorite. Who are the
No,
favorites?
Spain. I think Spain are the favourite.
After Spain,
I still-
after Spain. I know that Spain
I
is
still
favorite.
wouldn't rule England out.
After Spain.
I still
I
would
think England are still favourites, yeah. I'd say.
and I still think England and France will both go through.
They're not. Spain,
Second
Spain are the world
favourites.
champions.
So yeah, they will be favourites. But I wouldn't rule England out, no. But I still think England and France will go through from this group. It'd be difficult, but I still expect both of them to go through.
I got this game so horribly wrong.
3-1. He said,
3-1. You could be right, just the other way.
Yeah.
Well, I said 2-0 to England, didn't I?
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm right, but the wrong way
I said
around.
1-1. Raul said 3-3.
I say 3-3.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? You said
What would
3-3.
you
Yeah,
say?
it's
What did Laura say?
1-1 as well.
1-0.
Yeah.
I think it's better, honestly.
What did,
Just
you say?
because-
What did you say, Stuart?
I'll tell you what we
1-1
didn't.
as
I'll
well.
tell you what.
Oh.
I said
none
draw
of us,
1-1 beginning, yeah.
None of
Right.
us thought it would be this one-sided.
Exactly,
To
yeah.
be
No,
honest.
no.
No, definitely not.
No, absolutely not.
Oh look.
Oh,
Nada.
Come on,
Nothing.
play.
You see why we don't have a lot of position just for that.
mm.
Oh,
We are
it's-
happy with the ball.
This game's really starting to annoy me,
Yeah.
actually.
See you.
Did you see the pass that
In the
Leo
box.
Williamson just made?
One more.
Yeah.
Got a super chat here.
Fine.
I'm not so sure
One,
if
two,
Ty's going to like it.
Oh,
It says, Ty waffling as usual. Big up, Raul.
You're waffling about what? Oh, yeah, I like waffles, yeah. I like waffles.
Oh, look. Oh,
Come on.
No, but if I had waffles, I could throw at your stupid face in football terms.
Was that a foul?
You're right.
Was that a booking? Yes, it is.
Oh,
Look,
no.
that's Ella,
I think that was. It was a bit rash.
Ella too.
It was a bit rash. Look at this.
Oh, that was dangerous,
That's
yeah.
not a nice challenge. That's not
It's
a nice
one of
challenge.
them where you clean out the opposition
yeah.
and look. Oof.
Oh, the
Did he
knee,
get the
the knee,
ball,
the
though?
knee, the knee as well. Mm.
Got to be careful now because you're on a yellow card. Still over 15 minutes to go.
You can
And
tell
that-
in
and
the
you can
eyes.
tell that
like,
fullback,
yeah,
that
yeah.
fullback's going to run at her all
Yeah.
game now.
Yeah.
Mm.
England preparing to
Oh,
make another
Grace.
sub.
Grace Clinton.
We've been due a change in midfield, I think, actually.
Mm.
France look comfortable, innit? You can just tell. Look at the demeanour of the players.
They're 2-0 up, innit?
No, but they just look comfortable, man, as if to say they got it.
Who are in the rest of the group? Who's in the group with?
Wales.
Wales.
We got Wales and Netherlands.
Where's the Netherlands?
Oh,
Netherlands
gosh.
won 3-0.
Oh!
Oh, what a...
Oh!
Oh, it would have
That
been
would-
beautiful.
So,
Ooh, so
so the goals can be
I said
important as well.
it's
Eh?
England, France.
Oh, that's a
and
good
Holland.
ball
One
in.
of those three will go through.
Yeah,
Netherlands.
it's not going to...
The goals
Not
can
gonna
be
be easy, is
important
it?
to
not at all.
qualify
That's what I'm saying, you know.
Mm.
in this
It's a
tournament.
very difficult group.
Wales are not that good, though, are they?
I don't think
It's
so.
their first.
Good enough to qualify, so I wouldn't underestimate
No,
Wales.
but they're not at the level of the other teams in
You
the
can
group.
say that, but
No,
listen,
but you
Yeah, but I
can.
just did,
competition.
innit?
Yeah, I know. You did just say that, but in competition, anything
No,
can
no
happen.
disrespect to, but it's their first major
Yeah.
tournament, isn't it?
It
So
is.
they're not at the
It
level.
is.
I think
Yes.
it's fair to say
They might not be.
England, France, and Netherlands. They're not at that level.
They might not be, but when they play England, it'll be like a local derby, isn't it? So that's going to
Yeah,
be a very difficult
Sure,
game.
yeah.
So can we say that one big team is gonna be out?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
Netherlands is that big? No.
no. Listen, Netherlands are a good team. You know, they've got a lot of good players. Vivian, Miedema, Victoria Pelova.
Yeah.
They've got a very good team. Daphne,
Rudiger.
Damsala. they've got a very good team.
What a
Netherlands.
surprise.
So.
Rudiger involved in shenanigans.
No, he's defending the team.
He's so sneaky.
He's defending the team.
He's
Look,
so sneaky.
What's happened?
He's the
Let's have a
typical Real Madrid defender. Let's be honest.
Look.
It's,
look. Boom.
no, come on.
Oh,
that's
what?
not much.
Boom. He punched
That's
him.
nothing.
The
He
game's
punched
gone
him.
soft.
He didn't punch him,
nothing.
Raul.
He punched him.
You know he didn't punch him, Raul.
That's enough.
If that happens in the women's game, they just get on with it.
Yeah.
It's histrionics from Real Madrid, isn't it? They know what Real Madrid know.
Oh,
what
this
they're
is
doing.
nice.
They know exactly what they're doing. They're just trying to unsettle Bush. They know Real Madrid know exactly what they're doing. Just trying to unsettle.
Do you
Bush
think that
Dortmund.
we had to do that with 2-0? Come on.
Well, whatever.
That's a cross.
Well, listen, Raul. Whatever works to win, isn't it? Whatever you have to do to win, is what.
What happened
Teams
with
will do
the incident with Rudiger and the player that he accused of
That's a good point.
racism?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder what happened.
Are they
to that.
still investigating?
They
it?
must be.
Are.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
no idea.
They're
Oh,
not
very good pass.
investigating.
Oh, the first one.
No.
Vinicius, that should be another goal.
It should have. Went.
It's
Real
not
Madrid
in
could
the
be
right
5-0
form.
up.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
You know what? One thing I don't like to see players miss chances and then start laughing. It's nothing funny, bro.
No, you laugh because you're. It's sort of like I don't know if it's embarrassment. You just can't believe in it.
Yeah, maybe it is, but I still the optics
Yeah.
of it doesn't look good. You missed a chance for your team.
Vinicius
You
is
did
It's
laugh.
just you can't believe it, isn't it? That's what it is. You just can't believe it.
Vinicius is not the same
It's
Vinicius.
incredulous.
Sign he lost the Ballon d'Or.
Really.
It's not the same Vinicius. Yeah.
It's not been a great season for him last season.
Was no great season for him.
But then is that not weird that that he's not trying to play Rodrigo or give him minutes there instead? If Vinicius isn't playing
That's a
the
good
way he
question.
usually is.
Yeah.
I don't what do you say?
Because you know you were saying right that you didn't think Vinicius was playing as well as he should be, right?
This season, yeah.
But then is it not weird that he's not then trying Rodrigo to give him minutes in that position?
He's gonna sell Rodrigo, so
Because I think why not utilize the players you have?
Yeah, because I think Vinicius is even better.
True, but if he's not
better than
playing well,
Rodrigo,
then
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
A couple of
Vinicius is
substitutes
even,
coming on.
even when he's not in the
agreed.
right form,
Yeah,
Vinicius is even better.
that's true.
You will see Ancelotti now in the national team. What he's gonna do?
yeah, it'll be interesting.
With Brazil, yeah.
It's sad. It is sad, but they cannot play together.
Mm.
Vinicius is left. Rodrigo is left.
Mm.
No, they are both. They are playing left, but they cannot do anything.
She's
Yeah.
had a good game. What's her name? Karaoshi?
Kashawi, yeah.
Is she Algerian?
Origins, yeah,
The name sounds...
All right.
When I say Algerian, I mean Algerian.
Yeah, of
descendant.
course, yeah.
Okay.
Tricolor.
Tricolor, yes.
Yeah, you got that one right as well. Good enough. Yeah. Well done. Well done, Gary.
I feel incredibly underwhelmed by the second
He was
half.
Chomini.
It's
Yeah.
not really.
It's
look,
really-
look at
Really
this,
quite
You're
frustrating.
going to score another one,
I
to be
think
fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Excited.
surprised.
I think they are.
Go on, go on.
Oh!
Oh my God. Hey, what?
Bad
The
defending there. Was that
pace as
Lucy
well.
Bronze?
I'm not sure. I think so.
That was risky, this.
We're going the wrong way.
They just look out of
Oh
sorts.
my
England, man.
god,
Yeah.
that is
I
so
think
bad.
it's...
It was
That
You
Lucy
is
lost
Bronze.
the
so
block
bad.
completely now. 10 minutes left.
Some people were suggesting, Ella, that I'll see what you think about this. That if England don't perform in this tournament, that it could be the end for Serena Williams. What do you think to that?
I
Sounds like an Arteta question.
What do you mean? What do you
oh
And Arteta is still here, guys. Come on.
Except-
He's still here. and He's
Yes.
won something.
No,
Except
man.
Serena's won
I don't
something
know
quite.
why.
We don't know why.
Serena's won something.
I don't know
man.
why.
I don't know why.
So
they
was
don't.
Mikel.
That's
I don't know why.
Get out of it.
Exactly.
I don't, to be honest, Laurie, I'm not
not
sure.
right.
I think
Proper.
Go, let her finish, let her
Sorry,
finish.
Sorry.
Sorry.
how long is I don't know how long Serena Wiegman's been the England manager.
For me, all my life. So I
No,
started
she-
to follow the woman football. It looked like
Yeah,
No,
we
she
said
came
Been here for
into.
ages, yeah.
She took over the year before England won the Euros, isn't it?
so.
And she won the Euros.
Yeah.
And she got to the FA
I
World
think
Cup
it
final.
depends
8 years
quite how badly
minimum?
we do, because we can't judge this too early in terms of this has been a bad performance by England for sure. But
Yeah.
I still expect England to kick on a bit in this tournament. But listen, inevitably, if England do really badly, in this Euros, there will definitely be questions around Serena Wiegman, but I still think she's done a remarkable job.
Yeah, she has. I was a little surprised when I heard that
2021.
speculation, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we have to wait and see how England perform, but inevitably we know what football fans are like. They're fickle, and
They are.
and if England do badly, then people will be calling for change.
I mean, this is her 4th year in charge. She took over in 2021.
20, yeah.
Okay.
And she made you win the Euros. as
Yeah.
well, which is a
But
massive
like
achievement.
Ella says, man, it's a ruthless business.
And
But it's a bit
If you
unfair.
don't perform, man.
come on, it's
a bit
not
unfair.
that bad. She
What
got
do you
us
mean?
well
What
the
do you mean,
final of
Laurie?
the
Ruthless
World
business.
Cup.
If you don't perform, what's
Yeah.
happening?
No, this is what I'm saying.
Against Spain.
Finish your sentence.
I agree. She's done
Yeah, but
she's done a remarkable job.
Normally.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you trust the
I don't want her
process.
to. I don't want her to go. Even if we don't do so well in this tournament, I don't want her to go. But we know what football's like. People,
Yeah, exactly.
people
That'd
will
be
want
shame.
that.
That'd be a shame.
Yeah.
But Raul, what did you say? What did you say? I'll come to you later. You said that. Why do we love Mikel? You don't know why we love Mikel.
No, we said, why are you sticking with Mikel
Yeah.
for
But you
so
said you don't know,
long
but okay,
when
so that's true.
we are on the same page?
I love my coach, but
Okay.
at some point I
Okay.
don't love my coach.
Okay, so then.
So now I understand. I understand that you like your coach.
Yes.
But at that point,
Yeah.
at the moment,
Yeah.
I don't know why you like your coach.
Okay.
Because I am telling you every single stream,
Okay.
every single
Okay.
day.
I'll tell you why.
That
Okay.
no,
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why we like him. Because we knocked you out and he was a coach.
No, think
that's
for the
why we
title.
like him.
No.
That's why we like him.
Why?
Because he knocked you out and he was a coach. That's why we like him. That's why we like him. Because that's what he can do. You don't say why do we like him?
What he won?
He's
I
won
think-
the
I
FA
think
Cup.
the point that
FA Cup. What is it?
Yes.
The FA Cup for you?
It's a good. It's the trophy that we won the most.
Oh yeah.
But let me mediate. Let me mediate. Let me mediate. Let me
and we
mediate.
beat you.
Ty,
No,
Ty,
Beat
Ty,
you twice.
no.
Ty.
So
I think
don't
the
say
point.
that.
The thing, and I'm not. I don't want to paraphrase Raul. He could speak for himself.
Yeah.
But I think the point he's trying to make is, he's almost suggesting that your love for the coach is more than your love for.
It can never be. It can never be.
Exactly.
It can never be.
Because he's saying that at
It can
some
never be.
point, oh, this is
It
good
can-
for Dortmund.
It can never. It can never be. It can never be. But,
Never be
but
what?
he's there. It can never be.
What
that.
a
It can never-
ball.
You can
Oh,
never.
shame.
You can never love players more than the club. But I'm looking at Mikel and thinking how unlucky he is. I mean, we knocked out a very good Real Madrid team.
You are
But-
you are playing. No.
No, I'm
You
serious.
cannot say unlucky. No, Ty. You
We
can
can't say unlucky.
No.
You want to? So you want?
Against
Against
PSG.
So you want the
No, you cannot
stats?
say
So you
unlucky.
want the stats
You
then?
have to say.
So you want
thank
the
very
stats?
much, Mikel.
No.
Thank you very much.
So you,
but go.
so you want the
And that's
stats then?
it. And
So you
that's
want
it.
the so you want the stats then?
Football is-
So you want the stats? You want the stats? You want 27 injuries?
I don't mind the stats. I don't mind
27
the stats.
injuries.
I want titles. I want titles. If my-
Titles,
if my team-
titles.
Oh,
You mean
whatever you
titles?
say. Titles.
You had titties.
Titles.
Titles. I want
I
titles.
know what you had. I know what you had.
No, I'm
I
just saying
want
titles.
I
Titles.
want titles.
Yeah.
If you don't win title, you are not in my team.
Yes.
Look what happened with Ancelotti. He didn't win anything. Out. That's
Yes,
it. It's how it
but-
works.
yes.
It's how it works.
Yes, I know how
That's
it
it.
works, Raul, but you don't watch us week in. week out.
Oh,
Oh,
that would have
shit.
been
I watch
amazing.
you, Ty.
You don't
I-
watch us every week.
Why didn't
Not every week, but I watch.
Oh,
I watch your team.
that corner? Oh yeah.
I watch your team.
Not every
and I
week.
like. Listen, I have to say, I like your team, and I don't understand. I live in London. I am tired of hear Arsenal fans saying they love Arteta. They are like,
yeah,
listen,
we do love him.
No,
not wrong in that.
no, I am tired. I live in London. I know what this is. And I don't understand why. I am telling you why.
Because of how well he's done. He's done very well. And he's been
He
very,
won
very
one
lucky.
FA Cup in how many years? Yeah, this is what do you want. That's it. It's my player. It's the most important thing. My player for my team.
No, Raul, I think you have a good point, but
No, good point. I am trying to help.
No,
you know why? He doesn't
You're
listen
trying
to
to
me.
help.
No, Eva.
We don't need
Eva,
your help,
it's Eva.
mate.
You don't.
Oh, wait, what? I
what
just
a
found
England
it.
have to go
Kieran
back.
Walsh.
I didn't look for like 1 second.
That was a
and I missed the
screamer,
goal.
that one as well.
It's a
Yeah,
brilliant
that's-
goal from Kieran
Oh
Walsh.
my God.
It's 2-1.
So England are back in it.
we
England are back in
equalise?
it.
Well,
No,
it's-
Ella.
Wow.
I know he doesn't want to listen.
No,
Or he
I'm
doesn't
listening.
listen. No. Let me ask Ella. I try to help. I like Arsenal.
What do you mean
Yeah,
try
I
to
know a
help?
lot of Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
I am living in London. And I am telling
Thank you, we like you as well.
what you had to do. What you had to do
Yeah.
to win. How
But
you,
you- what-
titles.
Oh,
No,
titles.
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 Titles. What you have to do to win titles? You have to have player with experience,
Yeah.
Yes.
coach with experience, or manager with
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah.
winning titles.
Yeah.
Who is Arteta? No one.
Would you be no one?
You want to-
No,
What do you want?
Raul, stop there. No, Raul, stop there. If it's no one, how did he beat Ancelotti? If he's no one, how did he beat Ancelotti? Don't ever call him a nobody. He beat Ancelotti comprehensively over 2 games, so he's not a nobody. He's not a nobody then. Don't disrespect him. What are you talking about? You're disrespecting him.
I don't disrespect him.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's like your pop. It's like eating popcorn.
I don't disrespect him.
One second, we've got a super chat here. Got to read out.
Can I finish with the
We will.
Yeah,
we will
afterwards.
finish.
Yeah.
You are Arsenal fan, right?
One
course.
second, let me just read out this super chat.
Okay.
From 954
It's called him a nobody.
says Emma Hayes is better than Mikel.
No shade.
Another super chat here from PM says, "Hi Raul, how often did Ty say invincibles today?"
Not enough.
Yeah,
Invincibles.
Yeah, said it to him
Invincibles. I'm going to say it 1,000 times.
You
Invincibles.
cannot live with the mess of your life. Ella, can you answer my question,
Yeah,
please?
go.
No.
Why
I
you
am
called him
trying to
nobody?
help.
Insulting him.
Yeah.
Disrespecting
Okay.
him.
What's
You don't
To
want.
help you guys.
what's
He's
the
trying
question?
to.
Open your
What's
eyes.
the
He's trying to help
question?
us.
Good point.
Listen.
Good
I'm
try.
I'm going to wait in. I'm going to wait in.
He's trying to help us.
It
I'm gonna
is
be impartial,
impartial.
okay?
It is impartial.
What's the
Arteta
question?
played for PSG.
Yeah.
He did.
I know Arteta. Okay.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much.
Arteta is a coach for you.
Yeah.
He came because he was Pep's assistant. So you thought it would be amazing to have Pep style of football at Arsenal. Let's be honest. You thought it would be potentially the same as Pep.
Well, I don't know
Because
about
he
that.
was the assistant. So he came as Pep assistant and then it started very good. After what
Won the FA
Unai
Cup.
Emery did, let's be honest, Unai Emery was a big disappointment for you.
Yeah.
How long did it stay? 2 years?
No,
He was at PSG? More than 2 years?
He stayed the season
After
and a
Arsene
half.
Wenger, you needed to
season and a
replace Arsene Wenger. It
Which
was
you
a
couldn't. We couldn't.
massive,
We could never do
impossible mission
Yeah.
to achieve.
that. Yeah.
So obviously it was really hard for Unai Emery. Disappointed, you bring Arteta. Arteta tried, reshuffle, etc. You gave him too much time.
We haven't
prove
given him too
himself.
much time.
and
No,
at
we
some
have not
point-
given too
at some
much
point
time.
you
He
have to
did
say,
some good
"Thank
stuff,
you."
man.
I
He haven't.
agree.
He's done
Because
more
I
than good
agree.
stuff.
You were away of everything 5 years ago. Honestly, no? Honestly, you didn't
Say
play
that again.
Champions-
You
5
were the
years
one
ago,
of the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
club in the
No, that's
country.
right,
you
that's
were
right, yeah.
so far of the title of the
Premier
Premier
League,
League.
etc.
Yeah, exactly. You were away.
Yeah.
Now
Too much,
Arteta is there, but he's not getting. He's
not
there,
what?
but he's not getting the title.
He's not getting the title yet.
He's
He
not-
can get it.
But-
He can get
How
it.
many years does he need?
As long as possible.
No, you are not. Okay.
As
This
long
is the
as possible.
problem.
Because
Michelle!
Oh my God.
This is the problem.
Oh
Ella,
my
can
God.
you ask my
Yeah.
question after 20
Yeah.
minutes, please?
But what's actually the official? What's the question you want me to answer? Like directly.
The
Do you-
question is, Arteta out? This is the
Or
question. Simple.
Arteta in.
Arteta out or no?
no.
Ella. Thank you, Ella.
I genuinely believe at the end of this season, if he doesn't win anything, I think he.
Guys,
I think
you always
Okay,
say
one
at the
more
end
year,
of the
no?
season.
One more
that,
year.
I
Always
genuinely
one
believe that.
Yeah. Okay, one more year.
No, but
No,
don't
no.
still-
Guys,
don't
it's
say
so
that.
no, he's right. I'm sorry.
But
Raul
still
is
don't
right.
say that. No,
What? No,
Raul's
no.
not right because Raul
No,
tried to
this is
disrespect
what
him.
he's saying.
He
Is
called
you
him
guys
a-
are showing a lot of patience
He called-
towards
yeah.
him.
Yeah,
You're very
absolutely,
patient.
absolutely.
No, no.
But listen.
Ty, the question is so
A lot
simple.
of patience. It's too
The
much.
question is simple. Is Arteta better than Ancelotti?
Of course not. Of course not.
Because he said
I would
that-
never.
Uh, one-
I would
one
never
moment,
say that,
guys.
but he's
One-
beating
one
comprehensively.
moment, guys. I know it's a very interesting debate, but we're now entering in added on
Injury
time. England, I've got to say, they're
about
coming
to
right back
equalise.
into it.
They're
They've got
about
a
to
really
equalise,
great goal. And since then,
Yeah.
they've been on top.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
could we see a twist
Michelle
in the
nearly
tail?
scored.
I hope so.
And also, we've got a
Firmino.
super chat here I need to read from Silver Kanye. He says, Arteta may be the only man more deluded than Ty. Your small club aren't winning anything. My Celtic are bigger than Arsenal. Remember Eduardo's time.
Hold on. Celtic are nobodies. Celtic are no.
No,
They're
not
not
nobody.
no-
They're
don't
nobody.
say
They're,
that.
They're a
Nobody.
big club.
Put it,
Come
put it this
on.
way. Celtic
They're
are
a big
nobodies. Celtic are nobodies to call
They're
us.
a big
And
club.
no, Celtic are nobodies to have a go at
They're
us.
a big club.
Celtic are nobodies to have a go
Oh
at us.
my God.
And the thing
Oh,
is,
she's still going.
and
Oh,
no. What was that?
Is that not handball?
Handball, I think it was.
she still got it. Oh.
Celtic,
Handball, yeah.
Celtic. Listen, Celtic are nobodies to have a go at us. You can't even talk to us. You can't even lick our football boots.
Are you the person who
But hold on, let me finish. Right, let me
Okay.
finish. But first of all, like I said,
you the person who
I'll
don't-
say- hold on, but let me
who
finish.
doesn't
Raul.
unrespect anyone? No?
Let
Let
me
me
Okay.
finish.
Fire.
Let me finish. Thank you, Elif. Let me finish. And I'll say it again. The only people or the person that call me deluded is Allah, God, and my parents, and you're not one of them. All right. So have some manners, okay? And like I said, Celtic are a big team, but if you want to talk about Celtic, come to the Premier League. Celtic will end up in the bottom three. Good night. Sorry, Raul, you said.
Right, before Raul comes in, I need to read out these super
Celtic,
chats.
you know.
Oh my god.
I think you're very wrong about Celtic, by the way.
No,
Anyway,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that.
Lima says, Ty, now, look how you felt when Raul called Mikel a nobody, yet you call so many teams and figures nobody.
That's right. When they try to diss us,
PM
I'll
says,
call them
Raul,
nobody's each and every
please give
time.
up. You will never convince Ty.
You're damn right. But then what did you say, Raul? Sorry. What did you say? You said something about... You said something, Raul.
No, because you say at the beginning of the scene that you cannot underestimate anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I said that to you. And you underestimated us. You tried to...
No, not to
did,
you.
No,
I said,
Raul, you did. No, Raul,
we are
no,
speaking now
did.
to you and
No.
Celtic.
Oh, yeah, Celtic, yeah. No, listen. Celtic are a big club. But if they
You just
want to
said
have
they
a
were
go...
nobody.
I think they have more appearance
To
in Champions League than you.
You just
maybe.
said they were nobody.
Celtic, yeah.
You
See,
just said that.
No. I said
can
they're
check.
nobody's to have a go at us. Hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think
Celtic are a big
Celtic.
team, but they
I
cannot
think-
have a... Celtic can never have a go at us. They
Yeah,
can
but
never
I
have a go
think
at us.
Celtic
They
have
can never...
more appearance in Champions League than you.
Really?
I
Have
think
they won
so. We can
Have
check.
Celtic won the Champions League?
And Arsenal?
No, they won the European Cup.
And Arsenal?
Have
We
Celtic
never
gone
won the
unbeaten?
European Cup.
Have Celtic been invincible?
Let it
So
go.
you're Celtic team.
Yeah, let it go.
You're
10
Celtic
minutes
now.
without the
Yeah,
missile.
you're
Thank
Celtic
you.
now, Raul.
10 minutes
What I'm
without
saying,
a missile.
Listen,
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying is, listen, I think Mikel has been very unlucky. And when I said to you...
Very
I said,
unlucky.
no, he has been... No, but Raul, don't say that. Listen, Raul, travel with me and watch us every week and then tell me. If you don't, I can't tell you about Real Madrid, so you can't tell me about watching the team and seeing the nonsense that we had. We had 27 injuries last season. 27 injuries. And the decisions we've had, other teams haven't had it.
27.
Injuries
Is
last
it
season.
with the academy or just the
No,
the
with
second?
our first team. 27
But
injuries.
I'm going to
27.
stop you right there.
27
man.
injuries.
The injuries were not the reason why we
It's
didn't
part
win.
Of course no.
It's
Of
part
course
of it.
no.
It's part of it. It's part
I
of it.
didn't speak
It's
about
part of it.
Courtois, Carvajal,
A lot
Militao.
of
I
teams-
didn't
top-
speak
top
about
man
that.
had
We're not
injuries.
Real- but we're not Real
Man
Madrid,
City
are
had
we?
injuries. Look.
No, we are not Real
Their
Madrid. This
best
is the
player.
Manchester
Yeah,
City
you
had
can't
injuries.
more
use
mentality.
it.
And where did
Rodri didn't play all season.
what did Man City do? Where
They
did they
didn't
end
win
up?
the league.
Well then. Remember, Man City
Tai-
have got charges.
Yeah.
What are
Tai-
the 15 charges
Tai,
against them?
I think you don't get my point.
I don't get your
I
point,
like
you're
you. Tai, I think you
Yeah,
don't
I
get
like
my
you too.
I like you. I like Arsenal. I am trying to help.
You don't.
If you
we don't need your help,
can I
mate.
say just
we don't need
something?
your help.
Can you
don't need-
respect me
When you're gonna diss
after
us,
my
we,
point?
we don't need your help.
Can you-
We don't need your help. Thanks,
Raul,
but we
yeah,
don't
you
need your
just have
help.
to forfeit.
You don't need the help of the 15-time Champions League winner. you
Well,
don't need.
Mikel didn't need...
Oh!
What the? Oh my God!
Off the line.
Oh my god.
Oh my
What was that French
days!
goalkeeper doing there?
God,
Why didn't she
Pauline.
catch it? She
I don't know. She's Ty's friend, Pauline.
Come on.
You should
Yes,
call
yes,
Pauline and
it's
tell
called
her.
Pauline.
Come on.
No, but she punched the ball when she could have caught it.
No, because Raul, you're be the thing is,
Oh my God!
France are looking shaky.
England could have
man.
got an equaliser, you know. Oh, England could have got an
9
equaliser.
seconds
It's all
left.
England.
Now.
It's all England right
It's
now.
all England. Go
It's no
on.
good to start playing like this with
I know.
4 seconds to go.
Clear it. It's
I
over.
think
It's
France
over.
took
It's
their
over.
eye
It's
off
over,
the
it's
ball,
over, it's
man.
over.
And
Clear it. Clear it. Oh,
oh,
Michel.
what the?
Dude!
Oh. You got to keep it down.
Tai,
I think-
I had to
Ooh,
say.
that was
I think-
close.
I
I
think-
had, no. I had to say.
You are being very disingenuous. You are.
No.
You
I have
need
to
help.
say this.
We don't need no help because when we knocked you out, we did no help then, did we?
You don't need help.
So yeah, no, don't say you need. We don't need no help. It's true.
Keep wasting your time with Arteta. No worry.
No, listen. He won the FA Cup, and he didn't waste his time when he
FA
knocked you
Cup,
out, did
yeah,
he?
and
He didn't waste his time when he
invincible.
knocked you out. When
Can
he
I-
beat Ancelotti twice. He
Can
didn't
I
waste his
speak?
time
Can
then,
I
did he?
speak, Tai? Can I speak?
Go on.
This mentality, not for Arsenal.
Losing
In
mentality.
La Liga.
It's not losing
In La Liga,
mentality. We
in
didn't lose
Spain.
against Real Madrid, did we?
No.
Yeah, this is the mentality of the small
The
teams.
standards.
No,
The
no,
standards.
Yeah,
the high,
the small
high
team.
standards.
No, you can't say that. You
Because
can't say
if no, Ty, look,
you can't say
I'm
that.
gonna,
Okay,
You
Ty,
can't
I'm
say
gonna
no
that.
wait in
worries,
here.
it's your
If
point.
you are
Ela,
can't
are you
say
alright
that.
or no?
one of the biggest club in
Ela, what do
the
you think?
country,
What?
Yeah.
you need to have high
It's a small
standards.
We do have high standards,
You have to
but we
change.
believe he can
You
help.
cannot say every year.
outgrown- you outgrown
because you
Arteta.
have the
No, I
feeling-
wouldn't say that.
You have the
Because
feeling
you
you
need
like Arteta.
better than
He's
this,
a nice boy.
you know?
We can
Arteta
do
is
better
nice
than
boy.
We can do
Arteta
better
is nice
than-
person.
But-
I don't say that. I don't say the
Oh,
opposite.
one last attack from England? No.
I don't
was
say
it?
that.
Raul, just who do you think Arsenal should hire?
That's a good
Who
question.
out there do you think will bring
In your
trophies?
I
opinion.
don't know. You can
You don't
can
know.
go to the
You see?
market.
But
But
You
you're
can
saying
go
we
to
should
the-
get rid of him. You don't know who to get him.
I think this is part
It's
of
like
the
if you
problem,
take
though.
Emery. Emery is not a winner.
No, he's a winner. He's a
winner with
No, he's not a
small
winner.
teams.
Sevilla.
He's not a winner.
Sevilla.
Emery is not a winner.
Sevilla.
With Sevilla, with Villarreal.
PSG.
Oh, that's a good
PSG
ball.
didn't win anything.
Go, Michel.
La Liga only. Come on.
Come on, Michelle.
No, it's not a
You
winner.
need a better.
Let me-
Oh.
Oh my!
That's a good
I
time.
agree.
Oh, no, if she's not
good
cool,
tackle.
she's got the ball.
I agree.
How long is this
he's
referee
a
playing?
great coach, but
For
it's
the
for
middle team.
yeah.
How is it still going?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
it.
over.
That's it.
Wow.
Tricolore, cocorico, vavavoum. C'est la vie, oui, oui, oui. Croissant, baguette, mon chocolat.
Right, you know what? I
What's going on now?
Why
What's
didn't
happening
England
now?
play like this?
Yeah.
The way they ended the game, or did France
Yeah.
take their eye off the
All of
ball
a sudden, a bit of urgency.
That
England
was-
could have
that
scored.
was,
Michel had a great chance.
That was a close one. The end, trust me.
I think
If
there
it
is
was 1 or 2 minutes more, could have been a draw. To be fair.
Maybe.
Fair play. We played the winners. You guys holding the title. We won against you. So
It's a big win for France.
Here's a big one.
yeah, I mean, very encouraging for the rest of the competition to start the competition like this. The girls are very hyped about this. To be fair, let's be honest.
Legend Leo.
They played
Legend
really
Chloe.
well. It was a long end of the game,
It's a
but
good game. It's a good
it
game.
was
was a
very
good game.
entertaining. Box
It
to
was.
box,
Yeah.
some weird decisions from the refs sometimes as well. So
Right, we've got a couple of super chats to get through. I'm not going to read all of this, but the person says, Yardman, 954 Yardman says, Tight is delusional.
Don't call me
True,
delusional.
Dino
You're
was
not my
right.
parents. You're not Allah God. Good night.
Right, Silver
Goodbye.
Kanye
Get
says,
lost. Thank you.
55 league titles, 1 Champions League, 136,000 record attendance, and our Invincibles were far superior to Arsenal.
What in the Scottish
We
Premier
went
League? Of course,
69
of course they
games.
were.
What now?
Of course they were in the Scottish Premier League when you beat Aberdeen. Oh, that was great, wasn't it? Don't even try.
No, but
Don't
you-
ever.
you
do not
backed
try.
yourself into a
Do
corner
not.
there,
No, I haven't.
like.
No, I haven't. Listen, come to the Premier League and do that. Forget about the SPL. Come in the Premier League and go and beat. Don't even tell me no nonsense. Come to the Scottish
Right, okay, so
Premier
that's
League.
one.
What are you talking
Another
about?
Gukesh says, Hi Ty, I'm a lifelong Arsenal fan and
Yep.
I'm seeing Arteta slowly turn our club into Stoke City. Now he signed
No,
another
we could never do that.
6-foot bruiser in Nordgaard.
No. Yeah. No
Saglik
way. Could
says,
never do that.
which is better, a treble or going invincible?
Going unbeaten. Goodbye. Thank you. What do you think I'm going to say? I don't know what you think I'm going to say. I don't know. Imagine, Celtic, listen.
the lack of respect towards the European Cups and European football in general is for me is something that I would never have
Show the lack of
understand
respect for
because that
Celtic.
is disrespectful
No, because they're
towards
trying to
European
diss
football
us.
because you
I
have the
have to
opportunity to have a
admonish you for
treble
that.
with the Champions League included.
I know
but
that.
you'd rather go for being
Unbeaten
invincible.
because nobody has done it. It's still standing. Man City did the treble. Can you imagine?
But
nobody has
in
ever
England, yes, but in
equal-
all the leagues it
I'm
happened.
not talking. I'm talking about the Premier League. That's what I'm
But
saying.
yeah, but you're not the only one playing football in Europe
No,
or in different leagues.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this
Look,
Celtic.
you can ask the chat. I'm sure there's another club that
They
did
can
the
say what it wants
Invincibles
to,
before
but-
you guys.
But, no, but who did it in the Premier? I don't care about the SPL with respect. I care about the Premier League. Don't compare the two.
Okay,
'Cause
okay.
he's like me saying we've gone unbeaten in France. We haven't. You can only
Okay.
beat what's in front of you, and we went unbeaten
Agreed.
in
That's
the
why you
Premier
should
League.
respect
And
Celtic,
also, no, I
because you
don't
can only
respect.
beat-
No, I don't
No,
respect.
because you said it.
No.
You can only
Yeah.
beat what's in front of you.
Absolutely, and also,
That's what they've done.
And if Celtic want to talk, go and win the league at Ibrox, because we won it at White Hart Lane. Can you imagine? That's how massive it is. Win the league at Ibrox. We won the league at White Hart Lane on Tottenham's ground. Can you imagine? That's like Liverpool winning at Goodison Park. That's like Chelsea winning at Fulham. Can you imagine?
Well, not
That's like
Chelsea and
PSG
Fulham,
winning it on Marseille's ground. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So don't try to ever compare. Don't ever try to compare. Listen, I'm not dissing Celtic, but if
Yeah,
you
but
want to
you did
no,
diss
because
them. I
they're
think
trying
you
to
should
diss us.
apologise for
They're
dissing
they're
Celtic,
trying to diss us.
I think you
If you
should
want to diss us, you could never. What? You're trying to diss us. Would imagine they're talking. This is the Premier League. No disrespect to SPL. This is the Premier League. So don't ever, unless you're doing the Premier League, fine.
The thing is, when you talk to
What?
European football fans,
Go on.
back in the days, you could say that Arsenal was one of the biggest club in England, but
We still
we
are.
haven't
Still
won
are.
anything
We still are.
major
We definitely
for a
still
long
are.
We
Still
time.
are.
We have.
You live
We
in
have-
London. You know how big Arsenal.
We have.
Maybe you're the biggest London club
We are the biggest London club.
clubs.
because the fan base
And
is
one-
How many
massive
bigger clubs are there than London? Sorry,
Exactly.
than Arsenal
Yeah.
in terms of titles
Britain-
or
in
European
Britain.
heritage or
No,
in
no,
Britain.
the whole
The whole
criteria.
shebang.
Well, you have Liverpool, Manchester United,
Yeah.
Manchester
And
not
then
big enough.
us.
and you.
I know
and,
Liverpool.
at the European level, Chelsea has.
Chelsea not as big.
No, in Europe, Chelsea is very popular because what
Yeah,
they've
because
done
they
in
won it
Europe
twice,
is,
innit?
Yeah.
More
They
than
still haven't.
Arsenal.
They haven't gone and beat. They haven't gone and beat another.
yeah.
Have they?
Oh,
Have they?
God.
No, but what I'm saying is Arsenal are definitely one of the biggest clubs in this country.
Agreed.
Ty,
That's
you're
why you
making
deserve
me laugh.
better than.
No, but you know
Arteta.
what? This whole argument started because of the comments that yourself and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raul
Raul.
made about the manager.
yeah.
Now, what I would say is this, right? They're not a million miles from the truth.
No, they are.
And I'll let me explain
They're like
why.
Vanessa Carlton, 1,000
Let me
miles.
explain why. Because, and this something goes back to what Ella said as well.
Yes.
And a lot of Arsenal fans are saying it. They're saying,
Yeah.
by the way, we're about to start the second half
Second
of
half
the Real
of, yeah.
Madrid Dortmund.
Real Madrid, Dortmund, yeah.
Mikel Arteta this season, Ty,
Last
and I'm
season.
sure you agree with me.
Last season.
This season.
Last season.
I'm talking about this season coming up.
Oh, this season coming. Sorry, yeah, go on. Go on.
He needs to win something this
Absolutely. Absolutely. But the thing is,
season. Now, hang on, let me finish.
yeah.
Now, obviously, you know, a lot of people say he needs to win major honours, right?
Yeah. I was trying to be said,
Which is, when I say major,
Try to
you're
help
talking
us.
about the title and the Champions League.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Or
I
the
would
FA
say
Cup.
at the bare minimum, and I'm being honest now,
Was the
At
Carabao
bare
Cup.
minimum, he needs
Or
to win
Silver
either the
Energy drinks
Carabao
available.
Cup or the FA
I don't
Cup.
think it's enough.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Thank you.
Some people-
Thank you. We need more people like you.
Yeah.
Honest. Come on.
But I'm
let's
saying
feel
at the
it.
bare
And
minimum,
you are Arsenal
Yeah.
fan. It's
Bare
the
minimum.
feeling.
the bare minimum is to
100%.
win one of the domestic trophies
Exactly.
and have a good run.
Absolutely. No,
You
but
can't
Ella's-
just win. Hang on, let me finish. Let me
but Ella's
finish.
right. I
Let
would say
me
that's well. The
finish.
Carabao Cup is not enough. We're not
Let me
Newcastle. With respect.
finish.
Go on.
The bare minimum is a domestic trophy. That's me, yeah?
Yeah.
And I would say
FA
he
Cup.
also needs to have good runs in the Premier League, so we need to be competitive. Even if we don't win it, we need to be competitive.
Well, we have to
And
win, I think.
also, we need a good run in the Champions League.
Like when we knocked out Real Madrid, beating Real Madrid. Don't
So
forget
that's what I think. What do you think, Ella?
But, this is why. This is why the whole conversation about this transfer window is. Arsenal fans are incredibly demanding of what we now need to get in, because we know in order to now go on and win the Premier League or win the Champions League,
or
we know
both.
we need serious quality.
Yeah.
In order to improve on what we already have and what we've already been able to achieve, which is second in the league and then reaching the semi-finals of the Champions League, in
Yeah.
order to then take that step further, you need players that can take you that step further.
Yeah,
So
true.
that's why I think it's irritating us when we, and no disrespect to Madueke, but that's why I think it's irritating us when there are those
true.
links
Yeah,
with players that are good but not necessarily the quality to take us up that level that we need.
Yeah.
So I agree. There's immense pressure on Arteta this
There
season,
is.
but rightly so, because we need to put some
Got a
trophies.
super chat here from Diallo. It says, people are addicted to Arteta on both sides. I
Really?
think it's an addiction. I think it's just
No,
the
no,
truth.
no. It's not an
It's just the
addiction.
truth.
Addiction to the club. That's
No,
what
but
it is.
what I'm
Don't get
saying,
it wrong.
he's
Don't get
saying
it.
that
Don't get
we're-
it twisted. It's addiction to the club.
What?
This is good from Dortmund. Oh.
Yeah, go on, Rory.
Very good.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, right, I do rate Arteta as a manager.
He's
but
done really
as
well. He's
People
been
like
very lucky.
Ella and a number of Arsenal fans have said, at some point, we've got to see tangible results.
Absolutely. And Ella,
Trophies.
of course, Ella's right, but the thing
So
is,
semi-finals in Champions League is good.
yes,
Finishing runners-up, you
Yes.
could argue that's good. But at
Yes.
some point, a club like Arsenal,
and
the
not-
amount of money we're spending as well,
absolutely,
the status of the club, we need to be winning things.
and nobody's disagreeing. But when you see how close Mikel has come, that's why he's
yeah, but
there.
how many more closes?
No, but there's
are
no
you prepared
close.
to
There's
put
no
up with?
close. It's so close. Like
So say we go close.
Dina Carroll.
Say we go trophyless next season.
Yes.
Are you going to say the same thing? One more season?
well,
one
it
more
depends how it
season?
is. It depends how it is. If we go trophyless next season, then we have
Surely you can't
nonsense
carry
season.
on being second.
No, we- but we-
and hope. You in constant
we-
hope.
No, but we're
hoping
not.
for the best, hoping for the best, hoping for the best.
But we're not.
But you
though.
don't.
But we're not.
Do you know
we're
what
not,
I mean?
We're not
Can
though.
you-
We're not, Stuart. That's what I'm saying. Because like Raul,
And you should
I
be on the
watch
club
it-
from the
I
beginning.
watch
So
it every week.
you
Ty,
know
Arteta.
that kind of emotion
Arteta,
of being on the
Arteta.
top of the world.
2019.
yeah.
Can you see any Real Madrid coach 6 year
Yeah,
just
but we're
winning the
not Real
FA Cup?
But we're not Real Madrid.
FA Cup?
Don't diss the FA Cup, you know.
Copa
Don't
del Rey.
FA Cup.
Don't
I
diss
think-
the FA Cup.
I don't disrespect the FA Cup.
Oh, you are.
No, I don't.
You are dissing
No,
it.
I don't. Even
Copa
even
del Rey.
Can I
even Ella say
can I say something?
she wants
I-
something else.
I think the fact of the matter is Raul, I'm with you. I hear exactly what you're saying. I think what's happened is it took Arteta 3 of those years to create an entirely new squad.
Thank you.
The last couple of years, where now we've been pushing for something,
We've been very close. We've been
that's
very
where
lucky.
you really need to look at his work, his body of work, because the years prior, those weren't his players. He was getting rid of them, bringing new people in. But now these are players that he's now bought, and now he's under pressure to perform with the players that he has brought in. So I understand what you're saying.
But look what Luis Enrique has done at PSG in 2 years.
Yes, but
Absolutely, but
you can't.
The minimum.
But
2
you can't-
years.
Yeah, but you can't adjust the two, because obviously.
Why?
No, because obviously Enrique's a better manager. We're not gonna lie. Ancelotti's a better manager, but that's what. If you can beat Ancelotti over 2 games, it shows that with more investment you can succeed. That's what I'm saying. So that's why Mikel is there, because we've seen the potential.
The
but is that
potential
enough, though,
anti-wear.
Kai?
No, it's not enough, but it will be enough if we win things, and that's what I mean.
If there is an if though.
There is an if with
I
anything.
think we are all in agreement in the sense that there is, he might not be the person to
But
win
it's been
us
ongoing
trophies.
for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So when you're saying it should be the decisive year for him this year,
Yeah,
after
it is.
after this year, you guys should take a
Yeah.
decision on.
I hear the same last season.
no.
But you heard,
I think-
did you hear when we beat you? Didn't we manage to knock you out?
I know.
So
I know that. I know that.
I know
I
that.
He's not gonna let it go.
You don't understand that I like you,
I understand that.
and
That's
I am
why.
trying to help
No, but Raul, listen.
to win something.
With respect, Raul, we don't
you
need
don't
your
respect
help.
me.
No,
No.
of course I do. But with respect, we don't need your help. We don't need your help.
Oh, okay. Keep going with Arteta.
Well, you're saying that.
Spending money.
The same
in
Mikel
Madueke.
that beat the same.
Who is Madueke?
No, you can say that,
Who
but
is
the,
Madueke?
We don't want him. We
the-
don't want
exact-
him.
No, apparently.
We don't want
but
him.
the same Mikel.
want.
You
He's
can
gonna
say what
sign
you
him
like, but the
eventually,
same Mikel that knocked you out. And remember, in the chicken shop, obviously other shops are available. You was dismissed and said, "Oh, you have no chance." You was laughing when I said,
No,
it was gonna be-
I
you
didn't say no chance.
You did say that, Raul.
You said
when
us
I
no
said we
chance.
could
No,
beat you.
I'm loving
When
it,
I said you
I'm
could
loving
beat
it.
So
I'm
good.
loving
when
it.
I
It's
said
so
we could
good.
beat you, you was laughing. He said, "You think you're gonna beat us?" You was laughing in
No,
my
no.
face. You were, Raul. You know you
No.
were. You know you were. Even
You sell.
and after the
you
second
sell
leg,
the show like this,
and
but
after-
it was not like
and
that.
after the first,
It was not like
after remember the second one when we had when the thing, you said, "Oh, you're coming to the Burnabout. You should be scared." Remember you told me that? And I was scared of you. You remember
that. And you
that?
should be scared.
And what happened then?
Nothing.
Exactly. Well, that's why we'd be scared about them.
We
What
lost.
we scared about them?
But the thing, and what we did, what we did,
God.
What did you do?
Ancelotti out.
Yes, and I think that's what.
No, Ancelotti out. We cannot lose against Arsenal.
but,
We can.
What do you mean? You can't, so we
can.
wait,
We can.
why can't you lose against us?
PSG came to us and they beat us.
So if we beat you,
we can respect.
So
we
if
can
we
respect.
beat you on Wednesday, then you're gonna get rid of Xavi Alonso?
No, I say we can respect. PSG.
No, I know.
But you can't respect us.
To be honest, because
Hold on, so-
Ancelotti left for other reasons.
Oh, God.
Hello, are you in this?
We need the court hammer.
Order.
It's getting out of hand.
Order.
So hold on, Raul. Are you saying you respect PSG, you don't respect us?
No.
So even though
I didn't say that.
So okay, what are you saying then? What are you saying then?
I don't know what I say, but I didn't say that.
You see, you're so disingenuous.
No.
You are. You're so
No,
disingenuous.
You
I love
guys have to
Arsenal.
agree to disagree, because I'm not
Yeah.
sure you guys are ever going to come to an agreement here.
We won't. But like I said, I think Mikel has been so close. He's been one of the most unlucky. What? The decisions that we've had have been nonsense. I think it's been nonsense.
I be honest, you cannot say unlucky. Be honest.
I can say unlucky. I can say unlucky.
Unlucky 1 year.
No, I can't say.
5 years is a lot
I
of.
can say unlucky when the referee called Lee Mason.
Oh, the referee.
Well, the
No,
V-
don't
V-
go for this way.
the V-
Don't go for this
The
way.
VAR forgets to draw the lines. That's your job. How can you forget to draw the
End the
lines?
conversation. Let's say. End the conversation.
No, you ended the well, we ended you, didn't we? We ended your Champions League, so no, that's what I mean, bro. I hear what you and Stuart are saying, but listen, it's like me now telling you and Stuart about your teams. If you don't watch us every week, you can't tell us, can you? I'm seeing the nonsense decisions we're having, but Mikel has been so close, and that's why I believe he can do it. He's been very, very close, and that mustn't be forgotten.
So we have a couple of super chats. The first one is from Diallo. Says
Diallo,
using Enrique to beat on Arteta is disingenuous.
What are you talking about?
Potentially.
No, I said Enrique's a better manager. How's that
No,
distributed?
I think it's referring to me mentioning that what Luis Enrique has done at PSG in 2
Oh no,
years.
you can't
could
compare the
have-
two. It's been brilliant.
Exactly.
It's been brilliant. And also,
Stuart Anderson says Celtic were the first
Oh.
British team to win the European Cup
oh, well done.
with the Lisbon Lions.
Okay, fair enough.
enough.
In '67.
And won every competition they entered that
So they won the
season.
Premier League then?
Put some damn respect.
No,
on
you
their
put. Have
name.
they won the Premier League? So they haven't won every competition, have they? Have they
Super
gone on?
chat for
Have they gone on
Mamo.
beat in the SPL, not in the Premier League?
Nah, Ty can't be talking about being disingenuous
I am.
when he says Arsenal is bigger than Real Madrid.
You're damn right.
You-
You're damn right. I did.
Okay.
You're damn right. I said that. You're damn right. Thank you for quoting me. Yeah, that's right. And I stand by it too.
Sagnik Sarkar says Invincible has been done 25 plus times.
By who?
Treble
In the Premier
only
League?
9.
In the Premier League? Has it been done in the Premier League? Because as far as I know, we're the only team that's done it.
Referring to football in general.
We're not talking about. This is what I'm saying. We're talking about the Premier League. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about any other league. This is what people are not
And then there's
understanding.
there's a super chat from Obi and Dixie, referring potentially to KJ's and Expressions song, where it says when PSG fills up your snow, ale ale ale.
Wow. I don't think Manchester United and Tottenham are in
Another
any
super chat from
any mood to talk because they both got destroyed.
954 Yatman says Lee Mason is a national hero, so is Mopé.
No, they are both natural heroes for everything that's bad in football. Yeah, they are.
Not a big fan of that super chat.
They are heroes for
Not a
everything
big
that's
fan
bad in
of-
football.
Not a big fan of Neil Mopé either, to be fair.
They are. Everyone that's everything that's
I'm gonna
bad
say
in
the
football. and by the way, when you keep on saying, please say your teams if you're brave enough. I mean, that one he's comical to. At least he was brave enough, even though it's a comic statement to say he's Sports Celtic. But please say your teams. What are you talking about? Imagine why is it always
Talking about.
You're gonna do it.
we're gonna do what? Knock out Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay then. I remember the way you was laughing in my face. You remember?
No.
You were Raul,
No.
don't try. You were
I don't
laughing.
say-
You
don't
said
say-
to me, and I quote.
I have to say,
Thank
okay,
you.
I'm backing you up as well when you say something.
No, but he was laughing when I said we're gonna.
The face off you were.
You said you feel you're gonna beat us. You said you should be scared. You told me that, didn't you?
I was
Yeah,
confident.
Yeah.
A super chat here from Momo. It says Allah means God. Why do you say Allah and God?
Because there's two types. People call God. People say Allah and people say God. That's why. Isn't that obvious?
Well, you've certainly told them now.
Come on.
Real Madrid.
Without saying
Here
the
we
Lord's
go.
name in vain.
Very strong. Where's Kylian? He's not playing?
There's no playing. It's resting for Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And hold on, did somebody mention the Eduardo dive?
Yes.
Eduardo dive.
Because if I remember, a Celtic player did it a week afterwards, and the Celtic manager said, he's not a diver. So, what about that? Remember
You know
they-
he lost,
and I remember we
he lost
beat
5 kilos.
we beat Celtic 3-1 in that game, and 2-0 at Parkhead.
He was sick apparently.
Did you go to the Champions League qualifier game when we played Celtic?
Yeah, I did.
How was that
And
like?
they
Was
were
you there?
they
I
were
didn't
yeah.
see you there.
In Celtic.
I didn't see you there. And
in Celtic,
fans,
Celtic
yeah.
They have apparently
They
one
were brilliant.
very good
To be-
fans.
To be fair, yeah, you're right, Raul. To be
100%
fair
the
to
fans
the
are-
Celtic fans, they were superb before the game and after
Yeah.
the game. And you know who we saw there? I saw Harry Redknapp there.
Oh, did you?
And he was very quiet. I said, Harry, what are you doing there? He didn't say nothing because he was surrounded by all of us.
What is Dortmund doing here?
I think.
Why are they playing the quarterfinals? Like they look very poor.
Diallo
He's
says
happy because he won
He's
the ball.
laughing.
another super chat.
What's he cheering about?
Because
Because
Team
he,
are
he
losing.
got the ball. He got the ball.
Caught the ball.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that what he's not?
Look. Hey, he's happy. That's it. Now I can go home with the ball, and that's
The
it.
trophy.
You're
That's
happy.
the trophy. Yeah, hey, look.
What are you laughing about? You're losing to.
The trophy is different.
losing
for-
2-0.
Depending on the fan, the trophy is different.
But
For
Ty,
some
Ty.
people-
Remember, the fans that are here are not really the.
Yeah, I know.
For some people, the trophy is FA Cup. For some people, the trophy is
Whoa.
Brilliant. Yeah.
For some people, the
And
trophy
some-
is the Champion League.
Absolutely, and it's lovely, nice when you knock out the Champions League holders, isn't it?
Exactly.
When you humble them, isn't it? It's really nice.
It's really good now to have won that Champions League as well because I'm not excluded from that conversation.
No, exactly.
So it's a good feeling, very good
But-
feeling.
No, listen, we give PSG respect.
How many years did you spend until you win the Champions League?
It took some time, yes.
Final, year and year and year and player and coach.
And we changed coaches. I don't know how many times we changed coaches.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
but
take
we
time.
don't have history of that though. We don't have history of that.
Another example, Ty, for you.
Yes.
That's it. I finished the topic.
Yeah.
What happened with Liverpool?
What about them?
They changed the manager and they won the Premier League.
Yeah, because Klopp left. It's not their change. He left. They didn't sack him, did they?
I don't know what happened.
No, he left. Klopp left. They
Okay,
would have still
Klopp
kept
left.
Klopp if you want to say.
I say change the manager. I don't mind if
Oh,
he
fair
left
enough. You
or
say.
they sack.
You say that. You say that.
Change
you say
the manager.
that. But
And
also,
they won the Premier League.
Also-
I am telling you.
okay, that's fine.
You want
But
to win something,
I'll
change
give
the
you.
manager.
I'll give you a stat.
End the stream.
I'll give you a stat.
the
Well, listen, we ended you in the Champions League, so you can end whatever you want. But then I'll give you a stat. In fact, I'll give everyone a stat. After we became second, 3 seasons, we went on to go unbeaten and win the league. And that's a stat. Did you know that, Laurie Ella?
I did know that.
Okay. So,
After we finished runners-up for 3 years
Yeah,
consecutively,
absolutely, yeah.
Must do that
fourth
then.
attempt, we won the title.
we hope so, Ella. We hope so.
Must.
I just think that it's too easy to say. And the funny thing is, people are saying, a lot of our fans, so Stuart and Raul, obviously, everyone's turned up in, are saying, get rid of Mikel. Who do you want to bring in? I don't know. So what's that then? Who can come in then? I'm not saying we should get rid of Mikel.
I'm not going to let you do that.
No,
That
no,
is
no.
not.
Exactly. You had to.
No. If you want to get rid of someone, you have to have.
No, you
Uh,
don't.
backup
No, you
plan,
don't.
You do. So then what's the point? So you're not going to have a manager then?
No,
You're not going to have a manager.
don't.
You're not going to have a head coach.
Now,
No,
there's
you don't.
no.
Someone will be.
This argument about, and I'm going to bring Ella in.
What
in a
about
minute.
Ranieri?
No, but what I'm saying is this whole
Which
argument.
Ranieri? The one who beat at Leicester.
You get this a lot with Arsenal
must be
fans.
joking.
When people say, and I'm not saying that they should get rid of Arteta, by the way. I'm saying that when people say that, the next thing they say, well, who you want to get there?
Absolutely.
And if the person can't give them a reasonable answer, then they seem to use that as a justification.
No, it's not that. But if you're saying that, you have to think of who's going to
If
come
you
in.
think the manager's not good at, in other words, what I'm saying is 2 separate issues. Is the manager good enough?
Yes.
If they think that the manager isn't, then this thing about
But then who is good
the
enough? then?
follow-up question, who
But
you going
is-
to bring
no,
in?
but who is good enough?
To me, that is not really.
No, who is good enough? Who is good enough then?
There
Is
are
what I would
managers
say.
out there, man. So what? Arteta's going to be the manager for the rest
I'm
of
not saying
Arsenal's
that.
days.
No, but then I'll put the question to you then. If you was to get rid of Mikel, who would you
Oh,
bring
that's
in?
a good shot.
Who would you bring in? Lauren?
Ella, what do you think?
I do think they are 2 separate conversations.
They are.
But I have asked the question because I'm worried that potentially, and don't get me wrong, I think Arteta, if he doesn't win trophies, should leave. But I think there could be a situation where we end up, being a club like Chelsea or United, where it's been really difficult. There's been
Yeah.
a chain of managers.
Look at my
They've
managers.
struggled to actually find someone to bring the club forward, and they've struggled to really find the right replacement
Yeah.
since Fergie, really, for
That's right,
United.
yeah.
I'm worried that if Arsenal sack Arteta, we actually end up going so far backwards that it just looks so bad. Oh my god!
Off the post. Ball.
But yeah,
Right, a couple of super chats here
Okay.
to get through. Marmo says, no, there's only one God. Allah in Arabic translates to God in English. Why do you say and Arteta
Because
out?
because there's 2. They say people say Allah and people say God. That's why.
Okay.
Obviously, there's
There's
one
another
God,
one
but
here.
there's 2 ways
Ty-
of saying it.
Rattled should be
I'm
banned
never. I
from
can never.
Dion.
You should be banned from getting super chance, but we like you spend your money.
Marmo says this crew will suffer from earworm tonight hearing Ty's delusions. I
No,
feel
you
for
can't call
his
me
team,
delusion. I'll suffer from.
Especially Ella. Imagine sitting next to that waffle.
Absolutely,
Right
no,
down.
absolutely. But the thing is, Ella sitting next to me is better than her sitting next to you, isn't it? All right, my friend. Don't try to diss me. Don't ever try to diss me. Good night now. You can go to bed now. Yeah, go on, Laurie. Don't you?
No, I just wondered as well. Anyone with any more thoughts on the England-France game? And I thought that France.
I've been
yeah.
surprised by the result, to be fair. I was not expecting this. And when you look at the beginning of the game, you guys were pressing high.
Oh, 2 chances.
Yeah, exactly. And I was the first saying, do you know what? We can have a look again to when the offside has been called out. We did not really understand the first
Yeah.
oh
offside.
my
Whoa.
god!
That could be a sending off.
It will be.
Oh, it's yellow.
Smashed him.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's quite fortunate to get away with that. That was a kung fu kick in the
Oh,
head.
he's saying he's.
back in. I didn't
Well, it
know
might
that
go
at
to
all.
VAR if it's that bad.
Whoa.
It might go to VAR if it's that bad.
Why did he do that? That's such a silly challenge.
Oh,
that should be a red.
Very
That should be a
That's-
red card. That is a
that's
red card.
It's gonna be red. It's
That's
gonna be red.
dangerous.
That,
Reckless.
and not only that, right? That is a cowardly move. He should have. If
Dangerous.
you're going to challenge for that ball, he should have went in with his head.
Dangerous, reckless, out of control. That's
Yeah, I
a
don't
red
know why
card.
he's done that.
It should be.
That's a red card.
They're VAR, right?
Yeah.
They've got VAR.
You know what? I'm going to say this here. I'm surprised that the Real Madrid players took that in such good grace because.
No, but they're winning 2-0, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, but it don't matter, man. That
I'm
look-
sure that is right.
A lot of other teams, they would have rushed him.
No,
I'm telling you.
but that's just it. Real Madrid are comfortable, so they're going to say, we're not going to let anything rattle us. Because he's doing that. He wants a reaction. He wants the Real Madrid players to get mad so they can try and lose their composure. That's what it is.
Very
Imagine you're
lucky to be
Dortmund and
still
you
on
see
the pitch.
Mbappe coming on the pitch right now.
What's that, Laurie?
Long day.
He's not in the right moment, Mbappe. He
Really?
lost,
Oh, really? Why?
He
Why?
was sick.
Possible red card. Look, possible
Yeah,
red
no,
card.
they are checking.
Yeah, they
They
should
have to
do,
check
man.
it.
That's a straight
I
red.
think he's a red
Crazy.
card.
It was crazy.
I think he's a red card.
Yeah, we wouldn't be surprised if that does.
I don't know how.
Check over. That should be red card. He's very lucky to get away with He's very lucky to get away with that. Very lucky.
I can't believe that VAR have looked at that and let him
Well, I
stay
can
on the
because they
pitch.
do that all the time. They do that all the time. But the thing is,
Diallo's come back. He says again, Allah is not synonymous to God. Basic stuff.
Pardon? What are you talking about? I'm
That's
sorry,
what
but
he
there's
said.
two.
Oh,
No,
you? Is he?
well, Diallo, they say Allah and they say God. Okay, all right.
Look.
I don't know what you're talking
Really?
about. Obviously, I don't want to say the Lord's name in vain. There's
The
two
last
ways of
time
saying it.
He's gonna
He
get
looks physically like when he was a
He's gonna
teenager
get-
Because listen, we don't want to get too political, but as far as I know, Muslims call Allah God and Christians call God God, don't they? So that's what it is. That's all. No, but Eleanor, get back to that. Like I said, Laurie, when you say you want to get rid of the manager, there must
I didn't
be
say I want to get rid of
I'm
the
not saying
manager.
you. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying I'm saying as an example. I'm
No,
saying
but don't use that as an
No,
example.
who? But
Because those words never came out my
no,
mouth.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying as an example.
As an example.
Because a lot of people said, "Oh, we want to get," but you don't know who. Well, then, so you must have somebody.
No, what I'm saying, the point I was trying to make is I don't think it's always fair to, if somebody says, look, if the manager doesn't win trophies, he should be
because it's,
removed. I don't think you then say, well, who should be replacing him?
because it's not that simple.
That's not the issue.
But it's not that
It's
simple.
two separate issues.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Ella's right. Ella did say that. She's right, but also at the same time, it's not that simple, is it? It's not that simple of not winning trophies, is it? It's not that simple.
Yeah, actually, it is that
No,
simple.
it's not that simple.
It is that
It's
simple.
not that
That
simple.
is
It
what
is that
football
simple.
is about, though, Ty.
No, it
You've
is
got
that
to win
simple.
trophies.
But also, what is the
Actually, it is
what
that
are the
simple.
circumstances? What are the circumstances? Nonsense decisions was what?
No, but if Arteta was to lose his job at the end of next season,
For not winning.
going trophyless, he can't really complain. 6 years.
He's
Well,
been
I
given
don't know.
money
One
and
trophy,
time.
yeah.
If he's got
A lot of teams, as Raul and my man Stuart here
Yes.
suggested, and Ella suggested,
yes,
a lot of teams would have called time already.
you can.
So what I'm saying is, if we go another season trophyless, if and they decide to, which by the way, I don't think they will. I don't think
so as well.
Hopefully not.
But if they did, I don't think there could be too many
So yeah, because
complaints.
you could knock out Real Madrid again, innit? You could knock out Real Madrid.
That's
next
not a
season again,
trophy,
isn't it?
though,
I have a good
It's not a
example for
trophy.
you,
Knocking
Ty.
out-
It's not a trophy.
Knocking out Real Madrid.
Ceballos.
It's not a trophy.
No, I know that.
And maybe that's part of the problem, you know.
No, it's not. No.
You know
Listen.
that. Maybe
No,
that is part
No,
of
it's
the
not.
problem
No, it's
with the
not,
fan
because-
base.
No, it's not. No, it's
Because
not.
you seem to regard.
No, don't put words into my mouth.
No, but in all those
No, I'm not saying
interactions you had with Raul,
because
I kept
Raul
noticing that.
dismissed us. That's right.
No, but I noticed that.
Raul
I'm going to say
dismissed
this.
us.
I looked you.
You see, look at him laughing.
No,
He's laughing because he
I
knows.
like you. Because you don't understand me.
No, you do. Imagine. He said, "You think you're going to win?" Wait, he was just laughing at me. He
No,
said,
no,
you
no,
think
okay.
you're really going to win? That's what he
You mean
said.
the chicken shop
Yeah.
face off?
Yeah, he really was dismissing us.
Right, a couple more super chats here. Roddy Dodds says, thoughts on Cunha taking the number 10 shirt off Rashford? Well, I mean,
Rashford's
Rashford's
out the door
leaving,
anyway.
innit?
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Manuel says the CIA and CIA and MI6 will use Ty's voice for enhanced interrogation techniques.
Really? I hope so. If they do, I hope they're going to pay me. That'd be great.
Aaron says, Ty is Arsenal's goalkeeper, Tommy Setford, any good? He's been linked to my club, Grimsby, on loan.
Very good. Too good for your club. No, just. I'm only.
Ty, that's too easy as well. Come on,
I'm
why are
only
you doing this,
joking.
You've been
man?
showing a lot of
Grimsby did?
disrespect to other
Nothing.
clubs.
I'm only joking.
Grimsby, they have a good fan base as
Poor
well.
Grimsby.
I'm joking.
man,
I'm joking. I'm
honestly.
joking. Now, Grimsby. Yeah, no, Grimsby's
Actually
nice.
strange.
Yeah, he's very good, Tommy. Very, very good. Very
Oh.
good. A loan
Did you
spell
kill
at Grimsby might do him well as well. Yeah, he's very good. I'm on joking. I like Grimsby.
That's a good pass. Oh,
And I know Grimsby are well known for fish, aren't they?
Yes.
So yeah, the Grimsby are nice. I'm only kidding.
Laurie,
Modric.
coming back to what you were saying though in the conversation about Arsenal, I do think you're right, because I think when it comes down to it, of course, when we look at progress from where we were and where the team was, and now with a competing squad, we love that work that Arteta has done to build us back. But then you look at the fact that football is about trophies. People talk about trophies, so you've got to win them.
It is.
I think the Champions League would be a
Incredible.
huge, incredible moment. But like you guys are both saying, it takes managers so many years to win even
does,
one
it
Champions League. We can't expect
No, that's
Arteta
right.
to win the Champions League,
At
but the
least
Premier
get
League.
back to the Premier League.
That's what I'm saying. We've been in and around that the last couple of
He's very
seasons.
unlucky.
We've got to win the Premier League, I think.
But the
You
thing
keep
is,
saying very unlucky.
we
right?
have been very unlucky. But then
It's not luck.
Ella's made a good point.
We've not been good enough.
He has been we've been unlucky. We've been unlucky.
We can't blame it on.
What, 3 on the
that
go? We've
side.
been unlucky, yeah?
So we weren't unlucky when Lee Mason forgot to draw the lines.
Ah,
What
stop
about
it,
that?
man.
But all teams do have decisions that go against them.
But
Do
the
you
thing-
really think that? Do you really think
But hold on,
that?
so what? Is it a lie? Is it a lie
Because
then?
he... So hang on
Is
a
it
minute.
like-
You're saying that because he didn't draw the lines, that's why he never won the title that year.
Unlucky.
It was massive. We weren't unlucky against you, Raul. I know we weren't
No,
unlucky against you. All right? Before you
I
start
am
saying
checking.
anything. We weren't unlucky against you, were we? We weren't unlucky against you last season, were we?
No, unlucky was Courtois. That Declan Rice scored the first goal.
Unlucky.
I am checking the Wikipedia.
Yeah, go on, Wikipedia, that's right. Obviously,
Wikipedia say
other
unlucky-
websites are available.
Marca, but
Unlucky
Yeah.
is
Yeah, go
a
on.
moment
Yes.
without luck.
That's
not
right.
9 months.
Well, so but,
Unlucky is 1 moment, not 9 months.
okay, so when we beat
Okay,
you,
unlucky.
okay, so when we beat you twice, were you unlucky when we beat you twice?
No.
But you said
No, you were better.
No, but no, you
I
did-
say
but you did.
you were better. That's it.
But you didn't say
So
that before,
simple.
Raul. You
And
never
you
s-
cannot say that. You cannot say
You
that.
never said that before. You said, "Oh, Declan Rice is very lucky."
He was
Twice.
He was
Twice. He's
yes,
very lucky.
he was. How many goals he scored? How many goals he scored?
You
How
see?
many?
You see?
Tell me.
But you're contradicting yourself.
How many?
You're contradicting yourself.
In the free kick, how many goals he scored in the
We might
this
as well
season?
just
How
walk
many?
out of it here and just leave
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
it.
Two. Against Real Madrid.
I agree
Is
with
it
that.
lucky? A moment.
It's
you know?
lucky
You
twice.
are answering
In the
yourself.
same spot.
Unlucky.
So,
Unlucky. Declan
all right,
Rice was-
okay. If that was luck, that's one season. What about the other two then?
No. Obviously, like I said, listen
No,
to
no,
what
but
I'm
that's
saying.
answer
But
my
listen-
question.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying we haven't been good enough, but also the one
No, but
with
you said we're unlucky.
the Lee
We're
Mason
not.
thing. Listen, with the Lee Mason thing, when he wrongly forgot to draw the lines for Ivan Toney's equaliser, we would have gone 10 points clear, and I don't care what anybody says, the league would have been over. That's what I'm saying. So that's a massive moment. You can't look at that and say no. You can't look at the fact.
Even if I agreed with you, which I don't, what about the other two seasons then?
Fair enough, that's fine.
No, but you said
look
we were
at-
unlucky in
You
those
look
two
at
seasons as
moments.
well.
You look at what's his name?
Oh, this is nice. Oh,
Raul was saying about Liverpool. They changed their manager and won the league.
Exactly.
Tell me one bad decision that Liverpool had. Tell me one.
Surely they had bad decisions.
They didn't have any. Whereas we had some nonsense
Yeah,
decisions.
yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
know.
saying. So with that as well.
No, you cannot.
But they also scored goals in big moments and
No,
won games,
they
and
don't-
that's why. We
now I
weren't
see
good
why
enough.
people call you
No,
delusional.
don't, Laurie, don't say that. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Please.
No,
Please
seriously,
don't
I
say
do.
that. No, please don't say that.
No,
Laurie. Please,
no, Ty,
because
you're
if they
my
start
friend,
coming
man.
for me, I'm going to start cussing them.
Ty.
And it's so, no, if you let them come for me, I'm going to start insulting them.
You're my friend and I have a lot of
Your
respect
friends,
for you.
but don't say,
But for
Laurie,
you
don't say
to
no.
be using that as an
No,
excuse,
I'm saying it because it's the truth. It's the truth.
it's not the truth.
It is the truth.
No,
I'm
your
not sure I
point.
can agree with you on this
You
one.
don't-
Over the course of a
It's true.
season, there's no
We're checking
love.
for
And
possible-
points clear, you forget
Anyway,
to
let's
the
move
lines.
on. Let's move on from that.
No, I'm sorry.
Let's
There's
move
no
on from
penalty
that.
here. Come on.
Hold on. What?
I don't think it was a penalty. It was soft, no?
Let's move on.
You can say that, but that's what I think.
Nowhere there's a penalty on this.
No.
I want to know why Raya Kuto is still on the pitch, because how could VAR look at that and
It was
decide
yellow,
not to
it was
send him
yellow.
off?
Yeah, it was yellow.
Oh, Jello.
No, but that's
Yeah,
it.
but
I
do
think
you?
that's what I can't.
you
No,
for
he
me it
should have
was
been
red.
sent off, mate.
Yeah.
Because Lucas Hernandez against Bayern Munich.
To me, you don't even need VAR for that.
Bayern Munich player with his elbow.
Right?
And
You didn't even need VAR for that,
Yeah.
because as soon as we saw it, we all
Agreed.
said straight
But-
away, that's a
but
red
maybe
card.
It was
Yeah,
obvious.
this is
It
the
was
problem.
obvious.
It's a kung fu kick.
But it's the problem.
Yeah,
VAR
maybe.
don't know what they're doing. That's the problem.
It's not even VAR. It's the referee on the pitch didn't give it either. So
Yeah.
it's,
No,
We-
no. you
At
get
the
the other
moment, we were unlucky. with the VAR.
But you weren't. But yeah, and you were lucky. You were lucky against us twice, isn't it? Last season.
Exactly.
You were lucky against us twice.
Got a super chat here from Aaron.
Aaron.
It's a boxing question, actually. It says,
Oh.
Laurie, what was your thoughts on Wilder Herndon?
Who won?
Deontay Wilder won, but it wasn't very impressive
This is
performance.
nice football.
Was it Modric?
Yo, go on, what's
Why
your
is
thoughts
he
then?
still here? I mean,
So basically what happened is Wilder, that was his first fight in the ring for over a year. He's coming off the back of a couple of losses in which his last fight he was badly knocked out.
Okay.
It was a very underwhelming performance.
But he won.
But yeah, he won, I guess. So, well, I'm sure we'll see him back in the ring again soon. But as to how far he will go, I've got to say I have my grave doubts.
Okay.
He's definitely not going to win another world title. But hey, we'll see.
Okay.
Come on. Ceballos.
Yellow's submitted another super chat, but
Yeah,
I'm
go on,
not sure if
Yellow.
I'm going to.
Exactly.
No, I think that one's a little bit rude. I'm not going to read that
Don't
one.
be
my
stupid.
God.
Because he's a fool. Let's go to bed, man.
Doilo says, this is another one he sent. Gods can be God, Goddess. Allah is the personal name of God. No plural, feminine,
No.
masculine
But you're not.
identity.
Listen to
I
what
don't want to be pedantic, but it's important.
you are being pedantic. Listen to what I'm saying. I said if you listen, and I'll say it again because you don't seem to be listening. Muslims call God Allah. Christians call God God. Is that not true?
All right, let's
That's what I'm
move on.
trying to say.
I don't want to get bogged down in that
Innit?
religious
That's what I'm
debate.
saying. I don't know what he's trying to.
PM says,
trying to-
Ty, so Arsenal had 21 years of bad luck in the Premier League.
No, 41 years, 42 years.
And I don't want to get bogged down with that one as well.
No, that's true though. It's true though. When the time
Canadian
the match night
Gooner
was cheated.
says, Ty, at what point should Arteta go? Surely no trophy.
No,
So he's basically saying,
no,
at
no,
what point
no,
should
no.
he go?
A point. What point should go is when we get relegated. All right.
Oh, tight. No, you've lost me now. You've lost me now.
Whoa,
That's
this
what-
is your
that's what
ambition,
it's
is to,
I
to
would like- I
for
would
him
like to
to
record this
keep you
league.
in the Premier League.
If you don't play the Champions League,
That's
this
it.
season,
So you like
and
to
you
record
don't-
when we beat you? How about that? Why don't you record that?
So you're saying that the only criteria by which he should be removed is if we get relegated? Really?
Because that's not
I
going to
don't
happen.
believe that.
Of course, but that's not going to happen. So what I'm saying that.
You never know. Don't say never. Never say never.
No, well, I say never.
And look what happened to
I
Lyon.
say, well, I go on the record and say,
never know.
never ever. I think Taylor Swift said we will never, ever, ever get back together. I'm saying we will never, ever get relegated. And hold on,
Why are you
Ella made up a
jinxing
good
it
point.
now?
No, I don't. No, I don't jinx
Wow.
anything. I don't because I know what we're like. Ella,
You don't
said
know. It
about
could be for
winning trophies.
financial reasons.
Yeah.
It could be for.
Well, that,
You never know, man. I'm not saying it's only from a
could-
sport
No, that's fine.
perspective,
Well,
but
that's out of our control. then.
and
But
you
I
could
don't-
be
we do things
relegated for something outside of your
Yeah, but we
control.
do things
This is
properly.
what happened to Lyon, for example. This is what happened to
Yeah.
Luc Bordeaux now with the Girondins Bordeaux
Yeah.
playing in
Juventus?
Well, then-
fourth division.
Fair enough.
Juventus?
I don't know,
I mean, on the pitch.
Don't say never.
No, I say never because that would never happen to us. But Ella, you said right that it's all about winning trophies.
Yeah.
But then look at Tottenham. Tottenham end up 17th. If we end up 17th, they would say they want Mikel out now, wouldn't they?
But for the equivalent situation,
They won one this year.
if
no?
we finish
And they end up 17th.
Right,
And 21 losses.
would you take winning the Champions League and finishing 17th?
The Champions League, yes, not the Europa League. The Champions League, yes, but not. They won the Europa
that-
17th.
Similar, eh?
Ella, if we end up 17th, would they not say Mikel should be gone?
If we don't win any trophies?
No. If we ended up 17th and won the Europa League, how many of us would be happy with that? Because I wouldn't be. Because I would say, if it's a
I
Champions
think
League,
there's
yes.
a lot of Arsenal fans that will be happy with the Europa League.
No, the Champions League, not the Europa League.
Yeah,
I know. What I'm saying is that if you
If
mid-table
we end up fourth,
and
not
you win the
17th,
Europa League, I think
not
that a lot of
17th.
Arsenal fans
I
will be
would
happy
prefer
with
to end.
this.
I prefer to end
by
up
that
second.
point, though,
You
qualifying
need to do
for the
step by
Europa
step,
League,
Dai.
then
You haven't
would've
won the
gone
Champions
anyway.
League yet, so you start with Conference League and then you do Europa League and then you
do.
do Champions League.
But you don't end up 17th. If you at 17th.
17th is
I could-
ridiculous.
You know
yeah.
what? I would rather finish second and
Yeah,
win nothing than be 17th and win the Europa League.
Well,
'cause
this
that's
is the
Wow,
conversation.
no,
This
but
is
still
the
trophy,
conversation
still
with
European
Spurs
trophy, mate.
That's
All
what
right, let's move on. I've got something I wanted to ask you guys. Should really have asked it earlier. Ronaldo,
Yeah.
Portuguese great player, was absent at the funeral today.
Yeah, I
apparently,
saw about
for
that.
Yes.
Jota. What do
Yes.
you guys make of that? And has he?
Where was he?
Did you see the reasons as for
Was
why?
he
No.
in,
Yeah, what reason did he
Saudi
get?
Arabia for?
He basically said that he didn't come because he didn't really want to like cause disruption in Portugal and make it kind of all
him?
about him because
I
he's
see.
such a big
that's
character
interesting.
there,
That's fair, that's
and he
fair.
wanted to kind
Respect
of
the
respect the
privacy-
moment
pri-
and,
yeah.
and not
family.
make it about Ronaldo's
That's
Ronaldo's
respectful.
in Portugal.
That's
respectful.
I think he
Yeah,
did it
it's
more
clear.
out of respect than.
that's a
That's
very good reason.
I'm not sure if I'm buying that, to be honest.
So was it not?
Well, I
you
mean,
can't say it's
why
good.
would-
So what would he lie
He
for?
would have been there,
Was it-
Raul.
I'll tell you why I'm at odds with that, because he made that heartfelt post, which,
Yeah.
listen, I'm not saying it wasn't genuine, but
Yeah.
he made a very heartfelt post about Jota losing his life, him and his brother.
Yeah.
He's also, and this perhaps more importantly for me,
Yeah.
captain of the Portuguese team.
Yes.
And Jota was a member of that same team.
Yes.
I think he should have showed solidarity with the family, man. I really do.
He put, maybe he did. You don't
Maybe
know what
he
he
did, we
did
don't know.
with
He
the
could have
family
visited them,
in
he could have
private,
visited
you
them.
know.
Personally.
Okay, but I
Maybe he
think
did in private. Maybe as you said, maybe he did not want to make it only about
Him.
being the spotlight of
Listen.
being back in Portugal. being-
Absolutely.
The reason was like
Ronaldo
purely
is
out
here,
of
Ronaldo,
respect.
Ronaldo,
and-
Ronaldo. You know.
Listen. If
It's insane what Ronaldo is suffering, let's say, when he's walking in the street. It's insane. I saw him in Madrid a couple of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
It's insane. He cannot walk in the street.
Really?
Imagine in Portugal that this look like the king.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like Messi for Argentina.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Interesting.
the king. And
Yeah.
it's the passion, the people. Even I am sure that even in that bad moment for
Yeah.
the family, this kind of player, the people, let's say everyone, we don't respect. We want a picture with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
We don't care if Jota.
But wouldn't
Oh, we don't
security
care
have
about-
handled that, though?
Sorry?
Couldn't security have handled that?
The security is like people around you 1 meter. But it's not like.
And for funerals as well, it's
Exactly.
the family organizing the funeral
Exactly.
as well. You know
So
what I mean?
maybe
He's thinking
imagine
about the
one
family.
Small town,
So,
like it's insane. It's insane.
but the gaffer of the Portuguese national team, he's the one that took the lead on speaking to the press, for
Right,
example, on
yeah.
behalf of. Apart from yeah.
But I must admit, I was surprised when he didn't go, man. I must admit.
You said a lot.
However, we have a Neves
Yeah.
Ruben
Ruben
Neves,
Neves,
yeah.
that he
His
played
best
yesterday
friend.
in America,
And took
Yeah.
the plane, yeah.
and
true.
he was there today.
Yeah, his best plane.
Wow.
I
Amazing.
don't know, man. What do you think? What do you think?
I genuinely believe it was done out of like
In good faith.
Yeah.
utter respect, and I think he would have felt so horrible, I think, to the family if the funeral just turned into like a hotspot to meet Ronaldo when his family
And the backlash
gets
would
swarmed
have
by
been-
Yeah.
by the public, and
Horrible.
I think what it looked like on Sky today was quite an intimate
Yeah.
funeral,
Also genuine.
family, close friends.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
I think the last thing Diogo Jota's wife and his parents and family would have
Yeah.
wanted was it to have turned into some like media frenzy
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
fans. So I think it
No,
came from
I
a
do
good
hear that. I
place.
do hear that.
Absolutely.
But I still think, on balance, I still think he should have tried to go.
Yeah, but how could he though? The
Because,
thing
like I
is,
said, they could have put in place security arrangements.
they could have Laurie, but the thing is, if he says that,
I
Laurie,
just think the optics of it are not great.
yeah, but
You're
you
the
say,
captain of the
I
Portuguese
understand
national.
I understand.
I mean,
your
this is
story, but-
what
That's
we're
a good
seeing
point.
here is something that the likes of which we've rarely seen.
no.
This is something that passing of Jota stopped the nation. It stopped the world.
Well, the
Even in Parliament,
the football
British
world, the
MPs,
football world.
were, the Prime Minister made a statement about
Yeah,
it. You know what I mean?
the impact.
This
yeah,
was
yeah.
seismic. And I just
they
don't
made
think...
it in Parliament, really.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
That's how big the story was. That's how emotional the whole thing was. I still feel... I hear what you say about the possibility
Yeah, I suppose
that it could have turned into a bit of a circus, but I think that
I
they
can
could
see
have put
two
in
sides.
place security arrangements
Imagine
that
if
would
they would
have
have had to stop the
minimised
funeral
it.
One more. So
because
they said no.
of like fans swarming it. That would have been so bad if
It
they would
would
have
have
had
been,
to like stop the
It
funeral.
will be
Yeah.
horrible, yeah, horrible.
But anyway, just wanted to get your quick thoughts on that. But back to the football. Real Madrid look like they're closing in
It's very
on that
comfortable.
semi-final.
It's very comfortable.
We're gonna do fight
Oh,
as
no.
well.
Boxing,
Sorry? What time is the fight tonight?
There's a fight tonight between Jack Catterall and Harlem Eubank, who's the cousin of Chris Eubank.
Oh, is it?
They're fighting for
Okay.
what in effect will be a world title eliminator. And that's coming up shortly. But yeah, back to the football, guys. Yeah, looking like Real Madrid are going to coast their way to the
yeah,
semi-finals.
7 minutes left.
We are waiting for the semi-final, honestly.
Are you seeing anything to be worried about?
I think I wouldn't say there's a huge rivalry between Real Madrid and PSG. To be fair, but
No, but
it's
you
more
seen
with
anything
Barca.
here
but-
that you're thinking, wow, we need to be, you know.
Mbappe is not looking like a threat. Let's be. I'm not dissing him or because I have bad feelings against him or whatever.
Will it be the first time you're going to play against him?
So yeah.
Since he left.
Same with
Oh,
Messi, and we saw what we've done to Messi. And,
I like that.
yeah, that's a fact, mate. That's it. So
But I think Mbappe is going to be extra motivated to.
Of course, he will be.
Yeah,
Such
I
as
think you
Ousmane
wanna
Dembele, such as Barcola, such
No,
as
this is special,
Doué.
man. This is
Such
special.
it will be special because there's some beta aspect
This is
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but I think
so
we
yeah.
we
that
are
is a
gonna start
very
with the same-
interesting subplot.
I think we are
It
going to
is
start with the
subtle,
same team without
Yeah.
Mbappe.
Mbappe was going to be on the bench
Mbappe
against
is
PSG.
gonna be in the
Not gonna
bench.
be starting 11
He's
anyway.
going to be in the bench.
But he will play at some point.
He
Potentially,
will play, yeah, but
he will potentially ask to play, but if
Xavi
if the coach says no, he won't.
No,
play.
but if I was the manager, I would definitely let him play
He's
at
still
some
doing
point.
the
You know
maximum.
why?
No,
Because of the
I-
motivation he's going to have to do well in that game.
yeah, no, he's exactly.
And on the other end, it will be risky to play him because everyone in the squad at national team level and at club level knows all Mbappe's tricks and bits and pieces and everything. And he's became a little bit of a predictable player, let's be honest.
You think so?
Yes, of course.
No,
it's
he's a great-
always
he's a
this.
great player,
He
man.
cuts and then...
Yeah,
great
Oh, I don't know
Come
about
on,
that.
man.
Great.
Oh, I
No,
don't,
no, he's a great
I-
player, but he's predictable now.
I don't know
because
if you
everyone
I
knows.
don't know if you could call him predictable.
No,
He's
I don't know about that.
predictable.
Oh, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
I was
Rodrigo's
just
playing.
about to say
Oh,
it.
5
Another game, no
minutes.
Rodrigo, and he's about to bring him on.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, but
Is
you need
this
to
his Renaissance?
display the
You know what we do?
the
now?
new pair of shoes. If you want to sell the shoes, then
You know,
you
exactly.
need to, you know what I mean?
Oh, you think it's a shop window?
Yeah, of course.
Is to keep the 70, 80 million.
Exactly. Showcase a
doesn't
little bit
play,
of.
it's
Seven,
750.
75.
No,
Maybe if
you-
he scores, then
We can
the price will
negotiate.
go up.
Proper British. No.
We've got another super chat here. I don't want to go too down that road, so
What
keep
road?
it brief, Ty, if you feel you need
Just
to
come now.
respond.
Yeah, go.
We have many decisions against us, but we don't complain because we win our league.
Salah.
Not like your team, Ty. We have 6 Champions League, 20 leagues, not like you.
Hold on. So hold on.
Make this very
Hold on.
brief.
Is that Liverpool?
6 Champions League.
So hold on.
League,
So and have they got unbeaten? No. Okay, bro. All right. So
there
we
you
just
go.
leave that. We'll leave that there. But anyway.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry. I know you because I know you. I know you.
You say that
Yeah.
Liverpool.
And they've got now and got a bit. But hold on. Weren't Liverpool complaining when what's his name got sent off and they got beaten 2-1 at White Hart Lane? Weren't they complaining about that? So they do complain about decisions.
Playing the left.
What's he talking about?
Playing the left.
And there's another
and
super
let
chat
me
here.
remind you, also, you
Now
didn't
you
win the league for
can't
30 years.
You
What about
like
that?
this one more. It says Uncle Ty is definitely not deluded. He's a fine gentleman.
Thank you very much. You're a fine gentleman too, or woman, whoever you are.
Gentleman or gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, thank you. Thank you a lot. But if Liverpool don't complain about it, don't make me laugh about you.
Yeah, I don't know about this
You got beaten.
predictable stuff. He's a great player, man.
No, exactly.
No, he's a
I
great
don't think you
player.
can
I'm
call
saying
Mbappe
from a move or skills
predictable.
perspective, everyone knows his tricks now. I'm saying especially at PSG because he spent a lot of time at PSG.
Yeah, oh,
He's
this
one
is
of
good.
the best,
Overlap.
though.
He's still one of the best.
And on yeah, of course he
You know,
is.
you know
of course.
situations like what we've just seen there with that player. That is so frustrating from a fan's point of view. So you've been played through. The guy's played a really good pass, and instead of shooting, you've tried to take the extra touch, cut back in, and the chance has broken down because the defender has tackled you.
Yes.
That is so frustrating.
It
You're
is.
inside the box. It's opened up. Trust yourself to shoot.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When
Less
you're
and less
taking that
players do
touch
that
and
now.
losing the ball, it is honestly that is one of the most frustrating things to watch from
I
a
agree,
fan's
no.
point of
But,
view.
yeah, but can you be that frustrated? It's
Yes,
the
you
Club
can.
World Cup. The season should be ended, and they've had a long, hard
That's
season,
a
haven't they?
separate argument. I'm talking
Then-
about that play, that particular
Oh,
play.
you mean? Well, listen, it can happen, isn't it? It can happen.
Yeah,
They're
of course
only
it can
human, aren't
happen.
they?
It just did happen. But I'm saying
Exactly,
that,
but they're only
it's
human,
very
aren't they? Like the
frustrating.
Human League, son. No, listen. Stuart, I don't know about that, man. I hate Mbappe, boy.
No, I'm saying that's the
Predictable?
fact.
I don't know.
No, I'm the players that he's gonna face because he spent a lot of time at PSG and he's spending a lot of time with them in the French national team.
Yeah, but
They know him for a long time, so they
Yes.
know obviously the.
but he
tricks,
would know
you
them as well. But he
You
would
know
know
what?
them as well.
You must
course.
remember a player, a Dutch player that played for Chelsea, Arjen Robben. Yeah,
Robben, Robben. He was good. He was good.
No, he was very good.
He was so
Right.
good.
Why
that
you bringing
player.
him
Right, now, the reason why I bring him up is...
No, I'm saying, why is he picking him up? Go.
Oh, yeah.
when
Robben,
when Ian Robin was playing, they used to have, because he's very left-sided, very left-footed, and they used to say that he's got the same trick over and over again, cut in on the left
Yes.
and shoot.
Yes.
And everybody knew it,
But he
but
worked
very few
all
people
the
could
time.
stop it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm suggesting that with
I don't think.
I think that's
Mbappe,
okay.
it's a similar
Mbappe's
thing.
got more.
Of course.
Even though you might say that the
Yeah.
tricks are familiar and stuff, but he's so good at what he does. It's
He's
hard to
just
stop.
mentioned-
Oh, this is good. Oh, unlucky.
That's a good chance.
You mentioned extra motivation, or we also have extra motivation, not because we're going to face Mbappe, but because we're going to face Real Madrid. It's just the fact that we're playing Real Madrid. It will be a...
That's going to be a great game.
Yes. It will be
Well, I don't know. Will it be a great game?
It's almost
I think
upsetting
it
it's
will
not the
be.
final, really.
Raul, look at Raul again. Once again, Raul.
You're looking stressed, Raul.
We are gonna suffer. But we have to
You
play.
think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. At least he's
At
respected
least
you.
it's 90 minutes, not 180. Thank you.
We wasn't 180. We beat you over 90 minutes twice, didn't we?
180. 90
very
plus
good. Yes, very good, Raul. Very good.
90 plus 80.
You should play darts, Raul. You should play darts.
What do you reckon, Ty? What do you reckon? PSG, Real Madrid, how is it looking?
Oh,
What do you reckon?
wow. I would just make... I don't know. It's hard. I would say you'd make Real Madrid favourites, but the way PSG won the Champions League, I think it's very tough to call. I think it's very tough to call. I don't know. I would, you know what? At this moment in time, the way things are,
Ooh.
I'd make PSG just slight favourites.
The way they've been playing this
Yeah.
season is
Oh,
my God.
Great shot.
'Cause I
The
think
new cross, huh?
I think
Xabi Alonso
with
say.
Real
He
Madrid,
wants him.
they're gonna have to against PSG. They're gonna have to play a lot better than they have been playing. Real Madrid.
They've looked better. But
They've looked better.
We
but
play
PSG look like
good today.
Yeah,
There's
PSG.
levels.
PSG is just taken
Yeah.
off from the Champions League. Slight, but you know, what I mean, he couldn't even go to extra time and penalty.
But Bayern Munich were considered the favourites to win the Club World Cup, actually. So,
Were they?
yeah, they were.
But they should have. But along with you and Real
Man
Madrid.
City was also
Yeah, we know what happened to them.
considered.
So you know, that's what I'd think. Anyone? What do you think, Ella? Laurie? I know they said
PSG, but
who would you make
Real
favourites
Madrid
out of that?
PSG.
PSG.
semi-final.
Scott.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said,
Oh,
That's
Hey.
a great ball.
Oh.
Rodrigo.
I'm interested as well in that other semi-final, Fluminense and Chelsea, because I smell an upset. I think Fluminense are going to beat
I hope you're right,
Chelsea.
Rory, because
Thiago Silva, mate. I want Thiago.
that'd be nice.
I want
That'd be
Thiago
nice to
Silva,
watch.
mate. I would be more interested in facing Thiago Silva in the Club World Cup final against Fluminense
Dan.
than facing Mbappe in the semi-finals against Real Madrid.
Really?
I hope Fluminense is going to win.
Okay.
To be fair, Thiago Silva is playing a big role in
I
that
think they're not gonna beat Chelsea.
Fluminense squad, but you never
Listen,
know. You
It was
never
only
know.
marginal against
Yeah,
Palmeiras.
but
Al Hilal. Don't forget what Al Hilal. Who gave Al Hilal a chance against Manchester City?
I mean, they draw against
Agreed.
us.
Who?
Al Hilal.
Yeah. But who thought they could knock out Manchester?
Now one. But
So
Exactly.
We're into added time in this game. The game is up for Dortmund.
it is up.
There's only
Real Madrid
about
would be
3
so
minutes
comfortable.
left.
So comfortable.
And yeah, Real Madrid
Yeah.
are coasting towards the semi-final. Where they
But it'd be
play
interesting.
PSG.
It'd be interesting to see if Mbappe starts for Real Madrid. I think he'll be on the bench.
He won't. He won't.
I
he
don't
won't
think
start.
so.
No, he won't start.
Oh, a bit casual
Oh,
there.
2-1.
my God, we are gonna
That was
suffer.
so casual by that Real
2-1.
Madrid defender there. He just basically passed it.
But
to
he's
him.
not even.
can you imagine?
It's like what's happened in the England.
Yeah.
He's,
But
he's
hold on.
aging now.
Why
No,
did he not
no,
celebrate?
yeah.
He's supposed
Yeah?
to run and grab the. He showed
Is
they
it
don't even
offside?
care.
Oh,
No, it's a goal.
It's
It's
a
a goal.
goal. Let's have a look.
Look at this defending. That was
Look,
Rudiger.
Boom.
it's a goal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
But,
great goal, by the way.
but he's not even. He's not even. They're supposed to grab.
Yeah,
the
they have time for one
I
more,
agree,
no?
Ty. They should.
No,
They
have time for one more.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
I was thinking
yeah.
the same. Say why they.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like
That's
they've given
poor
up.
defense.
They have
goals
time
already.
for Rudiger.
Rudiger there is basically provided an assist.
Agreed.
He's saying
That's so
faster.
poor.
Yeah,
I
He
don't
just
want
said
extra
faster,
time.
faster. He knows.
but then you could see Real Madrid have taken their foot off the pedal. He's even laughing. What are you?
Oh my
I
God.
can't believe he's laughing. Real Madrid have taken their foot off the pedal. That's what it is.
Oh, 100%.
Can you imagine? No.
No,
So-
that's not gonna happen. Man. There's 2 minutes left.
No, I don't. I can't. No, I can't. Raul, listen. I can't see Real
Oh,
Madrid.
you never know, Ty. Please.
Yeah.
You know.
You never know, but I can't see Real Madrid conceding another goal. To go to extra time, I can't see it. This is what happens when you take off the. You're so much in control. You're just taking your foot off the pedal.
It'll be a long night if there's extra time and penalties.
It could be, but I doubt it very much. Alonso.
Maybe we're gonna suffer. We don't know how to win easily. Honestly, we don't know how to win easily.
Could be free here. Though.
Rodrigo. Yeah, for that come in.
Oh, what a
My
goal!
God.
See that?
And it's a
He's a joke.
Is that predictable?
He's a
What do
joke.
you want me to do?
Wow.
Come
No,
on.
at least he's capping though. He's capping to be
Why
fair.
has he said that
That's
too?
amazing. That's an amazing goal.
Yeah, what a player.
That's incredible.
That's
What a finish.
For all the
Unbelievable.
Mbappe
didn't look
chat.
that predictable to me.
What a
Stu.
player.
He did.
That's what he can do. That's
now,
what he can do.
now I know why they didn't run, Ty.
What do you mean?
Now I know why they didn't run for the ball.
Because they knew it was
And
over.
they knew that if
But it's what exactly.
they won, they can score one
Exactly, you're
more.
right, Raul. They look like
This is Real Madrid. I'm not gonna lie.
They look like it doesn't matter.
44th goal this season.
44.
44 goals.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this.
This is an amazing goal. This is
The way he
He
took
called it
this.
as well. He called
Oh.
I think he's on. I think he's on.
No, he's on.
That's
he's
just a
on.
bad, weird angle.
What a finish.
Look at the agility there.
Oh my God.
And then the accuracy as well.
That's unbelievable.
Amazing.
That's unbelievable.
I hope Arsenal are watching this game.
And isn't that guy that was defending that?
Sign
Wasn't that the same one that
striker.
should have got sent
Yes,
off?
yes,
They
that's
should.
the one
They should.
with
They-
the
they're
Rudiger.
there.
At this point, Ty.
What a
don't
way
care.
to finish.
Not really
What
at
a
this
goal.
point.
That's the icing on the cake.
I think we'll sign a striker, but we just
It's
have to be
good?
patient. It will.
Yeah,
we'll
it
get
was.
one.
Yeah, that's it.
Just take time. That's what I mean. Raul, it's just.
He's sending
Oh
a,
my
he's,
God.
he's sending
No,
a
penalty.
penalty.
penalty. That's a pen.
Oh my
Penalty.
God.
Of
What
course.
the
What is
hell
going on here?
happening?
Of course, that's a pen.
What?
That was it.
Listen, Real Madrid, the thing. It's 3-2, but Real Madrid are taking their foot off the pedal. That's what that's.
No,
Oh my
Roja.
God.
No, it can't be.
What,
It's a
red
last
card?
man.
Of course.
It must be last
Yeah, but no, but
man.
if- no, but
No,
if
guys,
Housen-
that he has
But that's a
cancelled
red
a
card,
clear
so-
goal
But so
occasion.
is everyone a red card.
That's a red. That's
But so is everyone a red card.
definitely a red.
If that's a red card, the other
I
one's a
hope
red
it's
card as well.
Rudiger.
No, but if they take penalty, no, here Hausen is even worse.
Oh,
Last
yeah,
man.
yeah, of course.
But if you take the penalty,
No, you can have both.
no,
Can I have
Yes, you
double
can.
je-
Yeah,
no,
of course.
He's right. Raul's right.
Of
I
course.
thought they got rid
it's
of
double
jeopardy.
penalty,
I thought they
penalization.
got rid of double jeopardy. I thought they got rid of that. He's got a point. Raul's got a point because I've seen that before and they've not given a red
Exactly.
card.
I
So
didn't
he's got a
know
point.
about
If they
that.
take
Yeah.
the penalty,
didn't know about that
you
at
cannot do the red
They've got
card.
rid of. They've got rid of
doesn't
double
really make
jeopardy. No, he's
sense.
right. Raul's right. They've got rid of double jeopardy apparently. So I don't know.
But why is he giving red and penalty?
Well,
But last man
Red.
is a
Huijsen.
red card.
then? Red. That's it. Bye
But
bye.
that's what I'm saying. A lot. But I've
And a
seen.
penalty.
But that's what. But I've seen red cards when
Maybe
it's the last
in-
man or last woman.
Yeah.
And they haven't
Yeah,
given a
you
red
will
card.
There's just
So what is it?
inconsistency. So
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
inconsistency is
telling you,
ridiculous.
this
So
young
what?
kid,
Hang on.
and-
What is Huijsen saying? That it wasn't him?
No,
I
it's,
think it was
pulled it down.
Rudiger. I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
think that's what
Rudiger.
he's saying.
I think
He's
it was
saying it's not
Rudiger.
me.
it was. Oops, sorry.
No, it was
yes,
him.
it was
It was
him.
him.
Sorry.
But he's not the last man though, because look where Rudiger is. Look,
No,
it's
it
No,
was-
he is.
it
He
was-
is. He is.
him.
he is,
but look
he
where
is.
Rudiger is though. He's not the last
That
man,
is
is
a
he?
clear.
Is he the last man?
Well,
Yeah. He was.
It's stupid. You know what happened with the young people?
Do you know what? In hindsight, maybe you should have let him go.
What a strange
No.
ending.
No, because
couple of times.
because
Rules
they.
are rules, man. You can't say that.
I'm not saying
think
the referee.
so.
I'm saying that
Ask
maybe
the
Huijsen
chap,
should have let him
I
go
think-
because he doesn't mind if he
Yeah,
scored.
yeah,
They're still
Yeah,
gonna win anyway.
I think it's instinctive, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
as a defender, you
Because now
just
he's
don't
going to
want.
miss the PSG game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
That's
at all.
brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing for this.
Why is
I
he
mean, you
back
like
still-
You lost two, no? Lucas Hernandez is not playing, no?
No, it's not
But the other one
Mbappe
is a
just
central
come
back.
on.
It
Why
is
is
Start
he
11?
standing around? Why is he standing
Uh,
around?
central back,
I'm
no?
not taking it.
Of all the goalkeepers in the
Rest-
world, the
rest-
one you don't
Yeah,
want
I think
to.
they're trying to. They're trying to.
Oh, he can't
unsettle
get
him.
booked. See, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
He's trying to unsettle him, innit?
You can't argue with the referee, really.
He's
You're
trying
going
to
to get
settle
booked.
Because he's trying to unsettle
Why
him.
look at Mbappe? Get back, man.
Yellow card for
He's just been
Mbappe.
booked for it.
You look out for Mbappe?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So stupid.
He's trying to unsettle him, innit? That's
He's not
what it
going
is.
to
House.
change his mind, is he?
They always do that.
I know, it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
To the point where you're getting booked.
You should let him go in
Silly.
hindsight because even if they scored,
Absolutely.
Real Madrid's still going to win.
Oh no.
Well, they're going to add on some more time now.
Pacho.
Yeah, listen, it's nearly over, Laurie.
Pacho is.
Even if he
yeah.
scores, Real Madrid's
Centre
still going to win.
But he's in the start 11, no?
I think
He's
he'll
in the
score.
starting
Weird
11,
ending
yes.
to the
It
game.
is a weird ending. Brilliant
Scored.
penalty.
Great penalty.
Brilliant
I
penalty.
think there's about another minute or so
Yeah.
left.
This could get interesting.
Joder, macho.
Real Madrid still won.
This is stupid.
It's a
Younger people.
brilliant penalty.
Younger people.
So it's very encouraging for us because it shows you that Real Madrid can crumble. So
Wow. They just
I
took foot
think
off the
that
pedal.
they've just got a bit too
I
complacent.
don't think it's about Real Madrid coming. I think Huijsen has been brilliant for Real Madrid. He's a big miss. I don't think you know what it is. I don't think it's about them coming. It's just they took off the foot of the pedal. I don't think it's about Real Madrid coming. But Huijsen has been a brilliant defender for them. So that's a big miss for Real Madrid.
And with the ball
Look
as
at
well.
the press
Yeah,
straight away.
Yeah. The game is over anyway. The game is over.
Well, it's not over till it's over.
It's not over.
Can you imagine?
I think they say.
I don't know.
Couple
Yeah.
of super chats says Lodger says Ty respect you but don't disrespect clubs and lie. Another one says Ty is
No.
my G.
I respect as well. I will
He isn't
disrespect clubs if they
deluded.
disrespect me. Don't call me deluded. Like I
No,
said,
they
Allah
don't.
God.
Diallo says
only my
double
parents call me
jeopardy
that.
only
It looks
counts
like
if
it.
one attempt to
One
play
more.
the ball.
Oh,
Oh,
what a cross.
Humble!
Finish.
Oh,
my
Safe.
You see what I mean? What's
humble?
days.
That's a big
That should have been a
Handball.
goal.
Wait, what?
Handball.
That's it.
He's checking
Game's
something.
over. No, the game's over.
Game's over.
The game's
that's
over.
over.
Do you know what, Ella? You were right. He should have scored. I did
that
not
was
score.
so-
Oh,
Ella,
that's a
you
good
are right.
save, though. But what?
Yeah, but it's over.
Yeah.
That was so
Wait.
good.
Yeah, he wanted
But
to.
you know what? How did he not score though?
Yeah.
I can't
There we
believe it.
Oh, look. That is a losing mentality. Look, they're celebrating like they
No,
won the
no,
title.
it's because of the 10 men in it. That's all. Look,
It was humble. Eh?
oh, it's a
Big
brilliant
save.
save. It's a brilliant
What
save.
a save.
It's a brilliant save.
Courtois is one of the
What
best.
a
It's a
save.
brilliant save, to be fair.
Oh, what a save
Look at
that
that.
was.
One-handed. I think he thinks he scored.
He's so good.
And he's got a tremendous
My
wingspan as well. That
God.
guy. It was about 6'8".
Never. We are not going to win never
Goalkeeper.
easily. Never is easy for Real Madrid. Never.
Well, you've won, haven't you? So
Never is
So it's
going to be easy
PSG
for Real Madrid.
it's
PSG,
PSG, Real
Madrid,
Madrid. Fascinating.
So you lost one centre back. We lost two centre backs actually.
Lucas is right back.
Lucas Hernandez right back here.
Well, they're both injured.
Or left.
Red. Left. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The 9 men, yeah.
Red and Pacho as well.
Yes. So that might even it up a bit.
What a miss for Huijsen.
And we have no one really to replace them, to be fair. on the
What's
bench.
Ryerson complaining about?
Come on.
Who's going to replace Huijsen? Who's going to replace Huijsen?
Yeah, who have they got?
Huijsen,
That's a
I
big
think it's
miss.
going to be Raul Asensio,
Ah,
the younger player. But Huijsen was these 4 games. It looked like he's playing for Real Madrid almost 3-4 years.
It's quite an eventful game. It's a bit like
In the
the England-France game, isn't it?
In the
Where
end, yeah.
one team is seemingly coasting towards victory. They concede a goal, and then there's panic
Mbappe?
stations at the end.
Yeah.
Superior player of the match.
superior.
Superior. Yeah.
Frank
It looks
Garcia,
like
no?
it's him.
Superior player, yeah.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
superior
Frank
player.
Garcia, yes.
Why is it superior player of the match?
Good question.
That's
Ella.
They just
I
didn't
think
want to
that's
say
what they call it
Americans.
now.
They didn't want to
Sponsor,
say
no?
man of the match.
Yes,
Oh,
superior.
It's a
It's the
sponsor.
sponsor.
He's a
Superior,
sponsor
that's
for
right,
one
yeah,
beer,
it's right.
brand, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes sense now.
okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
We've got
Right,
that. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
They like, for example, when they give the man of the match trophy, and I think it's a beer,
All women.
Right.
beer
That's right,
sponsor
yeah.
or whatever.
Well, yeah, something. Yeah. Aye.
It's a shame
What
it's
a
not the final.
mistake.
It would have been great if it was the PSG Real Madrid final.
I mean, he has to learn. He has to learn.
Yeah,
With this kind of mistake, you
yeah.
had to learn.
I think you
so-
should have just let him go because you still would have won.
At the end of the day, they got it over the line, and that's.
They did.
that's all
But he's a
that
massive miss though, Houser.
He's a big,
Yeah.
big miss.
He's paid really well for
One
Real
of the
Madrid.
best players. Yeah, exactly.
He's played
One
really
of
well.
the best players.
Right, so now we know that
Yeah.
now we know,
Yes,
guys,
Dortmund,
that the
Dortmund.
semi-final
Will be PSG.
PSG Real Madrid.
But before we move to that, your quick thoughts on this game,
Are you happy?
Raul?
Sorry?
Your quick thoughts on this game?
Thoughts. I think we had the control of the game in every moment, so we scored just 2 goals easy. Let's say we suffered as usual, but yeah, we have the control and we are doing a bit more football. Let's see what happens in the real test on Wednesday. That is when we have the real test.
Okay.
Stuart, what do you say
I'm
to
so looking forward to this. I'm buzzing for that
that?
game.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm looking forward
Not
to it.
only the Mbappe situation,
But
I
be honest,
believe
be
Real
honest.
Madrid has been the best team during that competition. Let's be honest, objectively.
Really? What about you?
Well, I mean, apart from us.
Okay.
So we are facing
The two
the other.
best,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
exactly.
two best.
They lost
So
one
it could
game.
be the final potentially, right?
It should be. It should be.
Yeah. So we discussed this before we started. We
Yeah.
thought it would be the final, but this is going to be a very entertaining game. I hope so. Again, they lost one player. We lost also a defender. It's not going to be the exact
No,
starting
it's not,
11 that we want.
which is a shame.
But I believe Dembele, Barcola, Doué, Kvaratskhelia,
But-
all of them, they want to prove something. Prove
Be
a
honest,
point
are
as
you
well
secure?
against Real Madrid.
Are you happy Are you secure about your
I'm
team?
not.
Are you nervous?
I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm confident in.
Stuart, don't list. That's the same thing you tried to do to me.
Don't worry.
It's the same thing you tried to do to me.
No.
All right, let's bring in Ella. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, to be honest, I didn't watch much of the first half because the England-France game was going on. But I did see the 2 goals, and Real Madrid scored 2 goals quite early on. So they took control of the game really from the get-go, and then obviously towards the latter stages you start to see Dortmund literally pushing in the last 10 minutes of the game. Sometimes this happens in a game, but ultimately Real Madrid had control. They had enough of a cushion to get it over the line. But yeah, Dortmund didn't really look like they were gonna get anything.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, they did come back at the end there, but it was almost, Rudiger basically gave them a goal.
Yeah.
And then, to be fair, they got another one, and you think, I do think overall Real Madrid were the better team. Ty, what do you think?
Yeah, I echo Ella's sentiments. I just think that Real Madrid were just coasting. They were just coasting on. You know, maybe they were possibly complacent, but it's because they were so far ahead. That's what it is. And that's what happens sometimes with complacency, mistake setting. Because you think, I could just do this and all that, you know. But then, to be fair, I make Ella right, because I would say that it's over. She said it's not over till it's over. I think that was a song as well, but it ain't. Oh well, yeah. Terence Derby. It ain't over till it's over. But anyway,
Is that Lenny Kravitz?
no, sorry, Lenny Kravitz. Yes, Lenny. Ella's
See,
right.
I got a little bit.
Lenny Kravitz. Sorry, Ella. I stand corrected. Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. Bush Dortmund scored. It's a fantastic save from Courtois, but it's just what Real Madrid want to. If Real Madrid, to be fair, if Real Madrid want to score 5, they could have.
Yeah.
They were that in control. But it just shows you when you get complacent. And I don't think when they play PSG they will be that complacent again. I don't think so.
Okay, I think there's a common consensus there that Real Madrid were the better team, even though Dortmund, they didn't give up. They stuck in there, and in the end, they gave Real Madrid a couple of nervous moments. But I think it's fair to say that Real Madrid are a better team. And of course, then we got a massive semi-final to look forward to.
Yes.
Which, that's going to be a great game. I think the other game's going to be good as well. Fluminense versus Chelsea. Like I said, and I'm not just saying it because I want them to win, but I genuinely do think that they've got a real good chance.
They do have a
Chelsea.
good chance.
So yeah, but anyway, thanks guys. It's been a great night of football,
Laurie.
a double header.
Yep.
2 good games.
Yeah.
England coming up short against France, but showing a little bit towards the end there that suggests, Ella, that hopefully they'll still get through the group. They'll still have enough to beat the Netherlands and Wales.
Hopefully.
I hope so. I mean, it's definitely a nervy start and not one that Serena Wiegman would have hoped for. But I think England have got enough in their squad, enough players with experience to pick themselves up after this and kick on, I think.
They showed some fighting spirit. I'm going to give them that because, before they got that goal, they were looking out of sorts, but they got the goal, got a bit of confidence, and the way they came back at the end, they could easily have drawn it.
Definitely.
France looked relieved at the end when the whistle was blown.
Yeah.
Is that right, Stuart?
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, we suffered during the first half, and I have to say the substitutes brought a little bit of pace as well, and they enjoyed themselves. The skills and stuff. Good football. We had good football tonight.
Yeah. So 2 good games. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everybody who interacted with us on the comments and in the super chats. Really appreciate it.
And before we go, thank you to our host, Laurie.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Might I just add one of his sensible shows? Just kidding.
Thank you so much, Ty. And
Thank you.
that's a good way in which to end. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Catch us on the next one. We'll be covering the game on Wednesday between... it's on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Keep it locked and loaded on DR Sports.
Yes, game on.
Real Madrid versus PSG. Massive game.
Come on.
Take care. See you later.
Peace.